The UConn Dynasty is back, but this year's different because we have a player that may make a push for the Heisman Trophy. Nick Evers has been our quarterback through his sophomore, junior, and senior year, but he's gone. And in steps Kenyon Wells, a four-star recruit who's also a gem, and he's going to be starting for us as a freshman. The main reason he's going to be starting is because of his 98 speed. He's an athlete across the board, could play any position, but I wanted him in there as a 76 overall quarterback. But he's not going to be the only new face, as Terrell Soro, a 76 overall four-star gem receiver, is also going to be playing significant snaps for us. And so hopefully the two new freshmen on our offense are going to be enough to help us push through the ACC this year, because our goal is to win the ACC. But I understand that's a lofty task because last year we finished 5-7, a disappointing season, but a lot of our players returned. And looking at our roster this year, I think we're going to have some success because at running back, the 10th best running back in the country returns to us in Darrell Robinson. And then at receiver, Jackson Harper, Romanowski, and Montgomery are all coming back, who all had pretty good play last year. And in a controversial take, we're taking Shamar Porter, moving him out of the wide receiver spot into the tight end role. He's also going to be playing slot receiver as well, but I want to make for him a matchup nightmare. But our offensive line was perfect. No starters left. We're returning almost everybody, and we're going to be able to use them to run behind with a very fast quarterback. But what I'm most excited for is our defense. Quincy Bryant, Logan Stern, and Dalton Bowie all returning. Bowie's even a sophomore, so we're still going to have him for the foreseeable future. But our linebacking core a little bit changed up here. Caleb Stewart, we've seen him as a freshman, as a sophomore, now as a junior. He's taking that starting role and is going to anchor that core. But Perry Moorhead's gone. Tony Tavesi instead is going to be playing in that position, and I think with him coming off the edge, it's going to create a lot of sacks. But one position that's very worrisome for us is corner. We lost Isaiah Davis. We lost the rest of our secondary, so it's going to be a full brand new look. But Vince Alibi is going to be leading the way for us there. But at the safety spot, Abdul Kellam, he's going to be the key player for us. If he can have a good season, our secondary is going to be good because he has to hold down the fort for Demetrius Cross and Roy Callaway because they're not as good in terms of overall. And so looking at our schedule this year, we're opening up with a ton of ACC matchups right away for us. And that's going to create some problems because it means we're going to have to win right away. Our recruiting was such a big factor for us last year to allow us to gain some amazing freshmen for this season, so it's going to be the same focus again this year because the UConn Huskies Dynasty isn't going anywhere. Make sure to like and subscribe, and let's jump into week number 1. Where it's so nice to finally have fans in the crowd for this dynasty, people respecting the UConn Huskies. But as season number 4 does kick off here, we have a new offense we're taking into this week, as it's going to be Durbin on the return to start it. Living's also back there, but this return doesn't go out for much. But it is Wells' first snap as quarterback, which is going to be a handoff to Darrell Robinson. That doesn't go off for much, but with Wells is his danger in scrambling, which I think we are going to do here. If we can take this one to the outside a little bit, we do have the speed to the edge, and I just want to take off with him once to get a feel for it as we do step all the way for 16. And so that's going to be a very familiar feel for us here as we're going to try to just get it away. But Stanford is just a very dangerous team here as this one underneath is going to be caught by Jackson Harper. And he's off to the races, pushing to the outside, breaking one tackle, getting us to the 18. As Kenyon Wells opens up his first career snaps with maybe a touchdown drive if we can push this one in. But if it's cover 2, maybe we can hit a strike across the middles. Instead, we're going to go across to Harper. Harper's got to get forward here now, making it 3rd and 4, where it looks like it's going to be man coverage. We have to be able to fill this in. We're going to scramble out with Wells again here. This time, just dump it off for an easy completion, but we don't fit it in. But we're going to go for it here. 4th and 4. Try to hit it across the middle. It's going to be complete. Harper in, touchdown. UConn Huskies Dynasty starts off with a bang, but hopefully our defense can do the same here as they're going to go ahead and run it on the first play of the game. Caleb Stewart, though, welcome to the starting role, but him and Allegro have to be the man inside the middle here as now it's a read option that we do fill nice. Bowie with a good stop, and Brian finishes it off. And so already 3rd and 3 here. They're going to go to the air, swing across the middle, hit this one to the outside, and the ball is going to be up and caught, as that is going to be our problem. How good can our team play in the secondary, as it is Alibi getting his first tackle as a starter, and they're going to go back to the run after they actually play action, something across the middle, actually out to the outside, and is going to be caught. And so Stanford really starting to get things rolling here. Burned Ernie Burns twice as the cutback lane does open up for the running back as he gets down to the 16. Xavier Joshua having a pretty good day so far as he takes this one to the outside, and we're able to bottom up this time. So a great play there, setting up 2nd and 10. This time they go play action. We're all over it though, and it's a user interception to start the year. Couldn't ask for anything better. read it like a book, jumped underneath of it. Chris Allegro got it there as we're going to be taking back over on offense against Stanford. So the freshman quarterback is going to come back out. We're going to go option here, pitch out to Darrell Robinson, and Darrell Robinson's got room. The spin move still working as we get up to the 35, but Shamar Porter hasn't gotten involved yet. Maybe we can get it here as we throw a really bad ball, and that's intercepted. We tried to force it to him. What a bad play, as Kenyon Wells is going to have to give chase. Can't make tackle, and Stanford in for a touchdown. Max Stott getting the interception return there. Not the look that we wanted. And so that means our offense is going to be coming back out after the return here. Can we open something up? Durbin breaking one tackle. And so it's our one bad mistake in this game, hopefully, here, as this play does not go anywhere. Stanford wrapping us up. So we're getting risky now with the 4 verticals. Look, we're going to be taking off with Wells. Wells can't get free. It's 3rd and 10. And so this is a big 3rd down that we just have to convert here, as we're going to try to throw, but the pressure too much. And so we're going to punt the ball back to Stanford here in this second quarter. And so our defense has to go to work again, making a stop. A really good interception last time was with Allegro. We fill in the middle. Him and Caleb Stewart already proven to be maybe the answer for us, as they're going to go run here again. We're going to try to fill, and it's Stewart's turn. And so it's going to be a pass. We're bringing the blitz. They're going to go out to the outside. We cannot make the tackle. Instead, he's going to be off to the races. But it was Demetrius Cross there who did get burned, as Stanford brings man in motion, goes to the air again. We're sitting on top of it, but they hit the wheel route opening up, and we can't make a play as the lead may switch hands here. Another run. Caleb Stewart can't get off. Nobody can make the tackles. He's going to be down now at the 2-yard line. And so it's going to be a goal line stand if it has to happen here. Stanford starting the second quarter with a pitch play to the outside. Can we make the tackle? And Tavesi gets out there just enough to fill, but 2nd and goal from the 1-yard line. Man in motion here. Maybe jet sweep, and they're going to fake it. Instead, give it up the middle, but Caleb Stewart's there. And so 3rd and goal. Are they going to run it one more time? They're not. Instead, it's going to be a crosser that is going to be caught for a Stanford touchdown, so close to the goal line stop. So now we have to come back, tie up this football game here, as it's going to be a pull read coming out, and this is the danger of Wells here on the run. Juke move to the outside as he gets up past 10 for 12, but we need a big completion to hit here as blitz coming out. We're scrambling, have to dump this one across the middle, almost an interception. Stanford's blitzing just being so much for us. Our offensive line struggling. So it's another 3rd and long that we just have to convert here. Shamar Porter, we have to drop this ball in, and finally he's here. Welcome to the game, Shamar Porter. So to make this 3rd down easier, we are going to run this football here. Darrell Robinson up the middle, and instead we'll pick up the 1st down as the 2-minute warning's called. But with Sora, we need you to win off the one-on-one here. So we're going to throw it up to the freshman. Try to have him come down with it, and he just can't. But we're still going to continue to go to the air a little bit here. Try to scramble around. Don't really see anybody. We're going to dump it off and over top, but it doesn't fall in. Would have been such a nice floater if that could work, but it is going to be 3rd and long, as we're going to try to get in with Shamar Porter, make it 4th and 1. But we are going to go for this one here. Out to the outside. Porter's got to make the catch, and he just can't. Turnover on down. There was a freshman that came in there, made that stop, and they're going to go on a 2-minute drive to try to get it. Slant route coming out. We couldn't deliver a big hit, but I can't let them throw the football on us all the way down the field here. Is this one underneath? Caught again. Caleb Stewart making the tackle. With them going empty set, I got a little bit worried here as it's a pass the outside, just as I said I was worried about it. And so we're just going to try to continue here. Is this underneath, and it's picked off by Bruce. Bruce getting his first start today as well. That's a perfect interception. The freshman out of New Jersey making such a big play, and so we have life here as we're going to try to scramble up out to the outside here. We're going to take off with Wells. Wells has got a lot of running room here as we maybe cut this one back and cross the midfield stripe. The freshman out of Texas just so very dangerous as now we're going to go to Porter here. Porter's got the catch, getting up the field here. Good juke move and a spin in tow, but I love what our new look offense looks like. Run, gun, and just more run here as we're going to run. Darrell Robinson lead blocking here, gets the block for us, maybe a good spin move, and oh my goodness, what a play. We're now down on the goal line. We're going to try to throw this one in, try to get it here. Jasper across the middle. Jasper's got the catch, and just like that, we tie up this football game. Couldn't ask for a better drive there after the Bruce interception, but it is important to mention that we just have a lot of freshman red shirts also making their first starts for us today. Bruce obviously now being one of them, but it is going to be a tackle on this kick return that's going to have Stanford starting. But we're not going to risk it. Running cover 4. Want to be safe about it as they are going to go to the air. Out to the outside. It is going to be caught, and they're okay to go 5 wide here. Try to push it again. This pass underneath. Another good tackle on the outside as they're just going to continue. We're going cover 3. Quick to the outside. It's going to be a catch. He's going to have a lot of room up the rail. Bruce, good tackle. But I do admit I'm a little bit afraid to go man-to-man as the clock continues to tick down. A little crosser is going to open up. Maybe they're getting themselves into field goal range as there are only 7 seconds left. So if they were to throw a Hail Mary, it would have to go now as they're going to go for it and just throw it out of bounds. 2 seconds left. So here's going to be the deep shot to the end zone. We're giving chase here. Look how slow our guys are compared to the others as the pass is going to be up and knocked down as we're going to go into halftime here. just a tied ball game. But starting in the second half, this is where we're going to go man coverage as they will go run. Quarterback keeper, though, and he's one-on-one on an island by himself. Luckily enough, we're able to fill. Elijah Brown is a dangerous quarterback when he does get in space, but they go ahead and go 5 wide here. Bring jet sweep, and we're going to play on it very hard here. Open up Caleb Stewart to make the tackle, but nonetheless, they did still pick up the first down. Go run here again as we're filling nice. Caleb Stewart again, as he is just going to be such a weapon for us. Another run that we do fill nicely, but we can't make the final tackle, making it 3rd and 3. And so we're bringing a blitz, cross right up the middle. Both of our linebackers coming as they go draw play, and we blitz right into it perfectly, forcing an early punt. Can't ask for a play better than that as Stanford booting this one away, and it's very short. Living's coming up, is not going to have a lot of room to return it, but we're still going to take it to the outside. Nonetheless, Living's the freshman red shirt. But one thing I do want to do here is get our freshman wide receiver involved with a tunnel screen that doesn't go for anywhere. In fact, loss of 1. Sorrell out there by himself. We're going to need plays from him if we want our season to go well, but Shamar Porter open, and he is the best tight end in the country. You can put it any way you want, but we are turning him into a Kyle Pitts prototype here as he gets open again on the outside, and nobody can beat him as Kenyon Wells is going to love him this season as we're going to scramble out here looking for something. We're just going to throw it away. Be safe with the football here, but in a man coverage look, we're going to go ahead, test a deep shot here. The freshman getting up and not being able to haul it in. That was a great pass. And so we have to convert from 3rd and 10 here. Stepping up, Wells trying to dump the ball off. The sack comes out. And so it's a 43-yard field goal. Very long for our kicker. We have to line it up perfectly here. And this one may be off and no good as we could barely not get it in. So that just means the game does remain tied here. We have to make some stops. It's going to be a screenplay coming out. We have to be all over. And we are. Perfect job there. Alibi, a really good play as they go jet sweep. We're going to be sitting on it, and we are forcing him back in, forcing him to cut all the way back. And so with 6 men coming here, can we make a stop as this quarterback who really scrambling out quickly, and we can't make the tackle. Bruce, who had the interception earlier, can't make the play. Steinman's giving chase, has to make the tackle, and we can, and he's in. Stanford breaking 1 tackle and gone. Blitzing on 3rd downs is very tough, very risky, and we paid the ultimate price there. And so once again, we're in a position where we have to tie up this football game. Dern on the return, though, getting up well to the 25. But Darrell Robinson's going to start us off here on the run. Can we fill it in? Darrell Robinson getting to the outside. Good spin move back in to get us 10. And yes, I would love to feed him this season, but it's not the ultimate prize here as we're scrambling out. We have nobody here. Maybe we could fit this ball back in this way to Shamar Porter, and of course he can make the catch as that's such a good play. Now is 3rd and 5. We're going to hit this underneath as finally Sora first catch for yards here as he's going to be very influential to our success. But out to the outside, it is Porter one-on-one, makes the catch. Good play to get us now past the 25. But the 4th quarter is here in this ball game. Looking at it, we just need a touchdown to tie us up. We're on a wheel route to start this one. Maybe we could find one guy open as I do see him all the way out. Jaster's got touchdown number 2. The wheel route opened itself up, and we have 3 touchdowns on the day for the rookie quarterback. The scheme just working in our favor. Jasper, I really like him in that H-back role, tight end role. He's kind of flexing in between with Shamar Porter being listed as a tight end, only moving in every once in a while. The scheme so far working absolutely brilliant as this one is going to be up and good, and we are officially tied. But Stanford's going to start out going 5 wide here, bringing him in motion. Maybe another jet sweep that we can sit on here as we turn him, and we've been all over this jet sweep so much today. And so after a great job there, they're going to go to the air. We're going to sit on it, maybe underneath, as we're going to go with Demetrius Cross to try to wrap this one up with Alibi. And so 3rd and 3. This is a big play here. They go to the run as it's going to be a pass, actually, as this one's going to be almost opened up for a touchdown, but it's called for an illegal lineman downfield, so we have life in this one. And now I definitely expect them to go to the air here on a 3rd and 8. Something easy across the middle. We're sitting on it. Allegro. We got our 2nd user look of the day. Are you kidding me? This works beautifully here. 3 interception as both of them coming off of our user. And so maybe we can take the lead here late in this game as it is going to be a pull read. Wells to the outside. Wells maybe juking it back in, but the blocking wasn't there. But with quads to the outside, we're going to roll with it here as Jaster is going to be across the middle making that catch, and he's having himself a great day. But we're going to be ready to be in the end zone here. We're going to fit this one underneath. Really rough to Montgomery. He ends up holding on, but I want to put this one in with a passing touchdown here. It's going to be Darrell Robinson just leaking out here. He's in. Touchdown. We take the lead against Stanford to open up ACC play, and Kenyon Wells is absolutely cooking here today. In Kenyon Wells we trust, as I would just love a Heisman Trophy in our futures. Our defense just needs to continue to make more stops here. Caleb Stewart can't run past him in the middle, using Allegro in the middle. Maybe we could make it work here. This is actually a crazy run play. Wasn't expecting that. Good tackle from Cross. 3rd and 8 blitz play. They go jet sweep, actually pass play out of it as they throw it across the middle. It is complete cross and bad coverage there as it's going to be Stanford getting almost up to midfield. They're now just moving fast here across, quick to the outside, and it's intercepted again. This time cross. 4 interceptions to start the season. Can't ask for it in a better way here as we dance our way in against Stanford late, as hopefully that's enough to put this game away. Our team is here. The UConn Huskies, this is the season that we're making a run as the freshman redshirt really securing a great play. And so now they need to pass their way back into this one. Very simply is across the middle. Really good job by Caleb Stewart in coverage. They're going to go ahead now, go to the air again. Another crosser coming out. Cover 3 not working, but Elijah Brown really having a bad day at quarterback here. 2 touchdowns, 4 interceptions as the running back coming out as they hit this on the crosser. Purse can't cover, and so they're going to be trying to put this one in. Little crosser, we're all over it. Good hit, as instead risking going man-to-man, something we don't usually do here, especially with the speed of our secondaries. That's the only thing I'm worried about, is we maybe could have gotten that interception again. Instead, Stanford touchdown. Hearn sitting at an 84 speed at corner. That's the biggest problem in our secondary, going man-to-man. A lot of freshman redshirt guys. It's going to be interesting, and so all we need to do now is just run out the clock. It's as simple as that here. Durbin on the return again, but we're giving the ball to Shamar Porter here on a jet sweep because we just need 1 first down. That's it. To the outside, Shamar Porter's got a lot of running room. Stay in bounds here and fall forward, and Stanford burns a timeout. And to pick it up, we're going QB blast. A little bit of an interesting one here up the middle, and we do pick it up. Another timeout gets called, but it's going to be on Darrell Robinson now to pick this one up. We're not risking it. We're going to give it to our 88 overall running back, as maybe this could be it here. 1 more big run. That's all we need for a first down. We try to hit the hole well, but with Porter coming in motion here, almost delay a game getting called. Maybe we could pick it up on a jet sweep, and we do. Porter down the sideline, just make sure we stay in bounds. He's having a great day. 162 to start his first start as a true tight end for the UConn Huskies, as Kenyon Wells in his first career start as well is able to knee this one out as we walk away with a win in Atlantic Coastal Conference play. So things are looking good for us. Kenyon Wells, 4 touchdowns, 1 interceptions, massive. Looking at the recruiting board, though, this is where I feel very confident. But there has been a lot of stats lately and data and research that has been done on how the recruiting system works. So we need to start implementing it because, our first 2 classes weren't that good. But in today's game against Boston College, an ACC matchup, can we continue our success here? Start off the season 2-0 because I think our roster is the best it's ever been. If we want to make any push to the top 25 and more, it's going to start right now. But redshirt freshman Livings is going to be the one back to return it at 95 speed. Maybe he could open it up for us early in the game. He does have a good return, but Kenyon Wells, 98 speed, 95 throw power, so many good stats across the board coming out of Texas. We are going to start with a motion, and if it's Porter, it could be a situation where he gets loose deep here, as we're actually going to take off with Wells instead out to the outside, getting the first down and more. Kenyon Wells is just as much of a running back as he is a quarterback for us. Now we're going to step up in the pocket here, just try to force this ball out, not quite get there, take the sack. So in 2nd and 18, we're going to have to move this football a little bit. Rolling out is we're going to set our feet, try to deliver, but there is a flag. This flag coming out very late as we actually get called with a pass interference on an uncatchable ball. Gotta love that. 1st and 10, where play action is going to have us hitting this probably really quick here out to the outside as it is knocked down. And so with man in motion, we are going to snap it again, roll with it here. We got to step up as it's going to be Wells just taking off instead, going all the way down the field. This first drive is all his. But Sora over there too, somebody I'm very interested in, but it is going to be Porter winning his one-on-one, getting himself up the field, getting down past the 20. But if the bench concept to the left side could work, Sora could have a touchdown. Sora in, score. The freshman making a big play. And just like that, we go up 7-0 here in this game. But Boston College is led by Singleton, a senior quarterback who didn't quite develop. He is a 77 overall, though, as they start with a run play to the outside. And the senior running back's got a little bit of space, but we bring him down. Cross is somebody I really do think could continue to maybe have an impact for our team. Hearns on the outside is just our biggest weak point as they do go to the air. Something quick as out to the outside. We're rolling out with Stewart to make this tackle, but it's 3rd and 4 with trips as they go draw play here. If we could sucker this up, we'd make a play, and we do. And so Session will be in to punt. UConn managing to make this stop on the first Boston College drive as Livings is going to be back to return. As we're going to have to break this one out quick and we don't get anywhere. But today I do want to make a statement. It's as simple as that. We're going to go quick out to Porter. If we could break one tackle, that'd be nice. But it's all going to be about proving to the ACC that we are here. Screen pass coming out as Soro drops it with a single high safety hiding in the Boston College logo. Maybe a 4 verticals concept would work here as we're going to scramble out. We have guys giving chase. We're going to try to run around with it. and we're just going to just get this ball out. And so maybe not at Money Manziel type of effort yet, but this punt is going to be off by Cersei. It's going to be very short. We need our guys to come down. Steinmetz has to deliver a big hit, and we do. Maybe we could have went to Porter there just to test a jump ball, but not quite, as Stewart makes the tackle. They're going to be so stuck in hurry-up offense, motioning guys around, choosing a new play. But I think our team's in a really good spot here as they're now hot routing audibles, as it's a read option. We are all over it here as long as we can fill in, as it's Bowie in the middle. Anderson, Goff, Bowie, all those guys in there making great plays for us, but it's third down. Quick to the outside, making the play, stepping out of bounds. So because of it, it will be a Boston College punt. Living's going to get another chance to return here. This time's going to have a lot of separation as long as the blocking gets in, as we almost get up to the 35. But man-to-man coverage here would be key. Shamar Porter comes out of this slot look, but no, that's not going to be the case here. I'm trying to throw it away, and it won't get there. And so it's a rough start in this game for us offensively. We had the one good drive, but we're going to go to Porter here on a stop route. Porter makes the catch and goes down with a play action. Maybe Jasper can find his way open, as we're going to get rushed right away. We have to sprint out of this one, as it will be Kenyon Wells just being able to take off here and getting out of bounds. No shots needed, as if you have a bad offensive line, that's one way you can work around it here. And so with a deep shot, we're going to go up. Porter one-on-one. Will he have enough to win? No, instead it's a diving interception here. What a great play from Boston College. I wanted to test Shamar Porter one-on-one. Unfortunately, their freshman safety able to come in and make the play. Allegro now in the middle. We have to continue to make plays defensively, as any sort of underneath is not going to be there, but great coverage on the outside. The freshman Casey Bruce making a play out there. That's what the type of effort that we do need, is they go run play now, as it is going to be up for just a little bit, but we're continuing to get them in third and long situations. Anything over 3rd and 6, consider 3rd and long. Any sort of crossers, though, as we do actually get a sack on the play. I didn't see who got in there, as it looks like it will be Stern, and so at least we'll be able to play the field position game a little bit, as we're already catching this ball at and beyond the 50-yard line. Living's nowhere on the return, but to start, we're handing the ball off. Darrell Robinson on the run here, looking for something going up the middle, as he's breaking through one tackle and getting down, but now to a read option, as it is going to be a pull read with Kenyon Wells out to the outside. We're going to try to get this rolling here. Good stutter step in and out, as we do get the first down. Kenyon Wells already 50 yards rushing on the day, but we are going to a screen pass here. Darrell Robinson, we have to get this ball out, but we take a bad sack, so we just have to get back to it here. Pressure coming again. We got to go to the outside. It's got to be Porter on the catch, getting himself up the field, and we do get pushed out the 5 to go, so we need to pick this up. Man in motion, looking to this left side here. Harper open, first down more. Porter may have been the target there, but I wanted to guarantee the first down as Harper leaks through, as my hope is a little in and out combination is going to work. Shamar Porter, can we just get him the ball here? No. And with him stepping out, we're going to have to look other ways here just to get this pass in. We're rolling, nothing working. Throw this ball away, as Kenyon Wells is getting affected a little bit by the wear and tear, so we have to be smart about this. They're blitzing, pressure coming, Porter in, touchdown, there we go. And so that'll at least give Kenyon Wells a little bit of a rest here, as wear and tear doesn't affect us too much. It's going to be him sitting on the sideline because our defense is coming back out with a 2-score lead. And so coming back out, can we continue our success on defense? It's as simple as that here. Little stop routes, as a slant route behind is going to be Stewart making the tackle. They're just not going to the run, instead going to the air here. Another pass across the middle that is going to hit for a first, as they're going to continue now. Run play though. Stewart though, we're able to get off and at least bring him down, but it was a run of 6. So it's 2nd and 4. We need to watch again. We're going running with it, as it is going to be another sack here. Stern's got 2 on the day. The senior from Rhode Island making plays, and we're going man-to-man across the board here to try to cover up on this 3rd and long, as this pass to the outside is going to be caught. We get burned in coverage by Tavesi not getting there, as I think man-to-man is just not our strong suit in this dynasty, only because right now both of our freshman corners don't have quite the speed, but do have good zone rate, and that's why corner is such a hot button in recruiting this year. Maybe we can find somebody to replace, but this drive is just going to continue for them. Another run play that we do force back in, as this time it is 3rd and short. Something quick. We're rolling with it here, as they throw it to the outside. We're not fast enough with Tavesi. Can't even make the tackle, and they break one, and it looks like they have a chance to get in. Luckily enough, we swarm. And so 1st and goal. They go direct snap here to put this one in. Luckily enough, we bottle. And so we're going to try to hold them here. They go play action. Stewart, we're there to get the quarterback, as it's a great knockout. So will they be able to put it in here with Bruce? We're going to maybe come off the edge here, as it is going to be a run. We're all over it, but the running back dives in. And so almost a goal line stop here for our defense. Unfortunately, wasn't the case, as Jones will be the one to bring this game back within 1 score. And so after a good return from Livings, we're going to get the ball back here, have a chance to do something. Back shoulder throw to Harper, and he's going to come in on a comeback. And we're already crossed midfield in just 1 play. That's beautiful. But now a crosser is going to be Shamar Porter. Shamar Porter getting up the field. We try to go back up and around. It's not going going to happen. But he's got 6 catches already on the day. As we're going to scramble out quick here, is just throw this one away because we couldn't get the distance, the separation. With Porter crossing here, maybe he can open something up, as I do see it coming out. But we take another bad shot. And so I am getting worried about Livings here just a little bit. But out to the outside, could we find Harper in for a touchdown? We do. Harper on the other side, able to get in for a touchdown. Shamar Porter's gotten so much of the attention, and Wells able to sit back, deal, and get 3 touchdowns here in the first half. The senior wide receiver really coming to his own here in week number 2. And so past the 2-minute warning here, only a minute 38 left. Are we going to be able to make plays? That whip route got very open. Alibi couldn't cover. It's now us giving chase. It's a big play. So they're going to have every reason just to pass the football here. This time, a deep shot. Bruce has to run. Bruce gets burned off the rip, and it's going to be almost a touchdown for Boston College. And so it's 1st and goal already here. Slant routes coming out. This pass to the outside is going to be caught at the 2. Singleton doing a good job here of dealing in this second quarter. They're going to look to try to get up even more. Is this crossing route's going to be out of the back of the end zone? Thought we were going to have a chance to intercept that one, but it's 3rd and goal. And they actually go run play here. Quarterback keeper, and we do not get there. Bowie gets planted, and Boston College brings it back now to 1 score. And so unless Durbin can get a good return here, we're probably going to go ahead and take this to halftime. This one getting out was you only get to about the 15. With Darrell Robinson, we are just going to run a ball out and take it to halftime as he does get pushed forward. But unless we can bust this run, this will be it here. This one doesn't go anywhere. We'll go down, and that's it for the half. We still do have the lead, and in the Boston College home stadium, it's going to be interesting if we can close this one out. Shamar Porter having himself a day, and with Boston College starting with the ball in the second half here, they do have the opportunity to tie up this football game 21-21, but our defense just needs to make a stop as they go play action to start here. Out to the outside. Good job knocking the ball out as they're going to go ahead here, go play action again, as we're not going to be able to run with this crosser. We got taken away on the play action. Worked beautifully. It looks like this time they're not going to go play action. Instead, go some sort of crossing route. It's right over our head. I'm trying to tag it on as we can't make a tackle here as they are already at the 15. Our coverage ability just not playing well as they do go run up the middle. We filled nicely with Stewart, and in just a minute, they've gotten themselves all the way down the field. It's going to be another run play here. We need to be able to fill, but this running back's finding holes. I think they're going to go another run here on 3rd and 2, but we are going to bring pressures. Actually, we're going to back this up, hit this crossing route. It is going to be caught. Not the look there. Expect them to run it in. 1st and goal. Jet sweep though there. Do go ahead and give it. He's trying to find a cut-up lane, but we do make a tackle. A little bit surprised that even happened, is now we're trying to fill in the run again here, and we do. But now they're going 5 wide here. Quarterback draw going up the middle. Can we make the stop? No. Singleton's got his 2nd rushing touchdown on the day as a quarterback with 70 speed is out-dueling us here in this one when it comes to running the football, it feels like, as Boston College does tie up this game 21-21. Livings on the return here in this second half to start off his first return. He's got a lot of separation as we could maybe go the distance here, getting chased down. Dorian Livings, the guy who I recruited to maybe be a potential slot receiver, but really just found his home as a kick return specialist. He is able to give us back the lead without our offense even having to step on the field. And so we need to make a stop here. It's going to be a draw play for Boston College starting out. Callum can't bring him down. Anderson, good pursuit though, with Hearns playing sub linebacker. It's a very interesting spot there as I expect him to go the outside. Maybe a crosser. Is Ergen going to take a deep shot? Callum, come down with this, please. Win the jump ball. No, he gets mossed. Singleton going way up and over as this 3rd quarter is filled with some massive plays here as the game is going to remain tied. Callum, I can't believe he got absolutely mossed like that. Look at the ball coming down as it had no chance for us to make a play. So Livings, maybe we could do it again here. This would be absolutely wild if we could make that happen. His speed, not enough to get to the edge. And to start out, we're going with Darrell Robinson on the run, trying to find ourselves a little bit of a hole, getting up for 4. He's not having the best day today, but it's just absolutely fine as we will go wide receiver screen coming in. Sora's got to get loose enough of falling forward. He only gets 2 yards. And so it's 3rd and 4. We have to make this work here, and it is going to be trusty Shamar Porter. Of course, he makes the catch on 3rd. The drive will continue. Nobody coming down just yet, as it will be a guy sitting up high on Shamar Porter. I see him on the crosser. I don't think we could fit it in, as maybe we could try just to throw it underneath, but he gets sacked. Honestly, a bad play there from us. We're trying to extend plays a little bit too much here, as we are going to throw this one to the outside. Porter does not haul this one in, which all brings to a 3rd and 15. Our defense can't make a stop. That's what worries me here, is we're going to throw this one underneath. Montgomery makes the catch, and so our drive will continue thanks to some throw power. We just got very lucky in this look, as I see him up the seam now. Jasper, we just miss him, but if they're sitting in a man-to-man look, this could be another big play. play from Porter as we're going to go out to him here. Porter makes the catch, holds on to the football at the 15. We're going to continue with a read option here. It is going to be a pull read. No, we made a bad call, so that's just not what we wanted there. As I do see a broken coverage, Porter touchdown. Give it to me again. We're starting the fourth quarter off with the lead, hopefully, as the clock does wind down in the third. You can't ask for anything better than this. Shamar Porter just continuing his hot streak to start his career. And so it's all become who's going to get a stop first. Simple as that. Running back outside may not be us here as he's got a lot of separation. Thank goodness Logan Stern's there. And with Stewart, we're going to try to stop this run, but we're getting held up as it's another run for over 10 yards. We just need to be able to make a stop here, and stopping the running back is crucial because if we can't do that, we're going to find no success here as I expect him to dump this one off. As instead, it's a deep shot. Cross makes the play. Finally, somebody gets a break here in this game as we're going to try to return this with Cross down the field. Doesn't have quite the speed. Dags from Boston College, the receiver that jump balled us earlier, is able to make the tackle as Demetrius Cross, the freshman. That play is massive. That's exactly what we needed as we're going to go out to Shamar Porter on an RPO look. Shamar Porter getting a little bit of separation down the field for 6. He's got 130 and 2 touchdowns on the day as we're going to be sitting looking. Maybe I could throw this football here as I'm just going to try to throw it away. I'm trying so hard to just to keep our eyes down the field, but everything's just so broken here. We just need to take off and scramble. Now we're actually going to get to this first down and be able to step out of bounds. Interesting play there as it looked like everybody just got rubbed off of their route. We're going to have time, maybe hit this crosser, but that's not going to fall in. Wells has taken some shots in this game as we are going to take off with him here though. Out to the outside, it's going to be Kenyon Wells. Kenyon Wells just getting out of bounds, not getting injured. At this point, he's got 65 yards rushing in this game. That's perfect, as we do have the ability to scramble out here. Set our feet, and we're going to try to hit this one underneath as Sora makes the catch. The freshman having 3 for 36 and a touchdown is beautiful, as we see this here. Can we please make this throw? Are you kidding me? We had every opportunity to put it away. Now the crosser, though, coming out. It's going to have enough for Montgomery to get this ball here. Montgomery, his spin move is elite as he gets into the end zone. Maybe that's enough to put this game away. 5 passing touchdown today for Kenyon Wells. As with this field goal, we are going to go up 42-28. And so we just need another stop just to put this one away here. Callum, good tackle, but the ball comes out. Brian picks it up. So we're going to chew clock here. Darrell Robinson decides to jump instead of taking the handoff. And so can we just run out this clock here? Good run up the middle. Darrell Robinson does have a little bit of space. As to continue this clock, we're just going to throw it out to Porter right away. And he's got space. Separation, almost the first down. Play clock running down. Can we get this first down? We do not go ahead and get it. But I love the play call here. We're going to try to run it 4th and 1. Put this game away as it will be put away. Kirkenis getting down as the freshman running back making a great play. Clock continuing as this is going to be all she wrote here on a jet sweep. Number 3 for Shamar Porter as we look on to next week. And so the win streak does continue to 2 games as we're already into next week. Another ACC matchup, this time SMU on the full. One of the one teams I am worried about. Their speed, their strength, their draft picks that they have on their roster could give us fits. But it will be Shelton Sampson leading the way at 86 overall. That is what I am worried about as we need to bring some pressure as they go play action right away. We're running with it here. They throw it backside as Bruce gets burned in zone coverage here. Luckily enough, he makes the tackle. And after Maiden made the play, we have to resettle down. They go play action here again. We're running with it, going across. We do get a sack though, Logan Stern, but they're going 5 wide. We need to be able to sit down on some of these routes here as this one cross. Zig route to the tight end though, as we do have a good job wrapping up. The freshman Cross making a really good play as I expect them to audible out of it as they do go ahead and snap it here. It's going to be some spot routes coming out. Quarterback taking off those. We can't adjust quick enough, and it's the quarterback in the open field. SMU driving on us right away. Haven't gone to the run yet. Tight end in motion, though, as they will fake it and then give it underneath. Stewart, though, we're there to make the tackle. It's less than a minute into this game, already almost inside of 1st and goal. But with trips out to the right side, they will go to the air. Something quick and underneath. We're rolling with it. I see it as this is going to be the quarterback taking off. Somebody's got to come down and make a tackle as it's 3rd and inches. But 3rd and inches, it will be a read option as the running back does take it. We get bowled over, and SMU just made our defense look so easy to run through. We're going to have to sit down, come back, and try to make something happen. As with Durbin, a nice kick return would start this off well as we're going to take it to the outside. Durbin not breaking, starting at the 15. And the matchup today, they're saying is Darrell Robinson versus Brendan Booker. I would argue no. It's Shamar Porter versus whoever's lining up across from him. As we're averaging 400 yards per game this season, which is a great feeling as we go quick out to Porter, getting up the field already. As even though it seems great, Kenyon Wells still not 1st in the country in any statistical category, as we will have Shamar Shamar Porter, though, on the crosser. He's open. Slant concept. Good spin move over across midfield. The connection there is just absolutely elite as we're going to scramble out, as we're going to throw this underneath. Porter again making a diving catch. As if that's how we have to run it, I am all golden. It's that connection there that's going to sell out stadiums as we're going to take off now with Wells down the sideline. He's got the first down and more. But Jackson Harper, one-on-one backside, maybe could be the answer here as we're going to fit this one into the window instead as it's caught. Freshman Sora getting in for the touchdown. The rookie freshman out of Florida. An absolute animal for us here. One of the best recruits that we've gotten, as I think he could be the next Shamar Porter for us, getting in here to tie up this football game. So our defense needs to step up and play better. Caleb Stewart getting juked out of his shoes, but I'm worried about their hurry-up offense and how it's going to take a toll on us. A quick throw to the backside. It's not going to give them the first down, but we're pinching everybody. The only thing I'm worried about, 96 speed on the outside, even in cover 3, could prove to be problems as we filled a force a punt. Great job by Allegro coming in, as Allegro is going to go ahead and force a punt here. Probably one of the biggest plays of this game because both offenses are absolutely elite. Livings, he's going to be the one to return this one here, and he's got a lot of room. A return last week as he's going to get great field position this week to the midfield strike. So we're going to continue here. One-on-one, Porter winning his route. We're going to go out to him as he's just continuing his hot streak here. Juke move's not going to work. As a converted tight end, yes, as you can see, not playing the tight end position all too much, is instead playing the slot, but this is why I thought this would work, as we're going to roll out. Porter's there. Maybe we could force it, but with Livings and Wells, and we're just going to take off with Wells as we are already ready to score in this one. We're going to test a lob. Corner of the end zone. Porter going up, and he's got it. Number 1 on the day for him, but he's got number 5 on the season already, winning off the slot and go. The slot fade working out beautifully there to give us the lead late into this first quarter, but they're going 5 wide here to start out. Maybe another stop here would be beautiful. Whip route to the outside that we're all over. They're going to keep this look here. Maybe something nice and settle as they hit it across the middle. That's the coverage look I just can't get stuck in 5 wide. With going man-to-man here, it's risky because we have to move our corners off a little bit as they go quick to the outside. Luckily enough, we're there to make a good tackle. All of our guys playing off coverage, cannot play on man as tight end is in at the running back position, and they actually give him the football here as he takes a big hole up the seam as we give him over a big hit. First quarter is almost over as they're going to take a shot here in the window as we do knock the ball out. As 5 wide again, he's going to have a spot concept as they throw to the outside. Steinmetz gets burned as it goes out of bounds, so we're only going to rush 3 instead, really focus on the coverage, unless they give it to the tight end again on a run play, which would be very interesting. As they do, we need Caleb Stewart to fill and make this tackle nicely. 3 men rushing again. It's a screenplay. Looks like it's with Caleb Stewart. We almost get the interception, but the 3rd and 9 comes with the start of the second quarter as a shot to the end zone is going to be caught for a touchdown. Too busy trying to talk about what's about to happen as SMU takes full advantage. Hits us a deep across the middle in cover 3. That should have been easy for us. Unfortunately, wasn't the case. Jamarian Carroll getting in, the senior, as we were just in horrible coverage look there as they go ahead and score pretty easily. And so with this PAT, it will be tied. Football game once again 14-14, but Durbin will be the one to return this here. He's not our great returner. Instead, it's Living. So with this rough field position, we're going to have to really cook here. Going out to the outside, it's going to be Shamar Porter open again on this corner route as they're just letting him run free in this game. We really just have no opportunity to really push the ball, though, as we go on this play. So it is 2nd and 18. We have to pick back up some yards here. Call it a casualty, but Montgomery's open in the open field. He's going to get to the 40, make it 3rd down a little bit easier as the verticals concept is the score. So it will be us stepping up, though, with Wells and taking off. We have the first down, getting chased from behind. We'll just go out of bounds. But such a good play. As we're going to continue rolling out here, as we're just going to take off down the field, slide down nice and easily out of 9. So on 3rd and 1, can Darrell Robinson pick this up the middle? He is going to go ahead and do it as things will continue here. We're going to go out to Darrell Robinson leaking out of the backfield. He's going to get up for 2nd and 4. But in some of these ACC matchups, it looks like there's not going to be a lot of punting, which I'm okay with that, as it is going to be Shamar Porter picking up the first down. But in this blocking scheme, Darrell Robinson should have a little bit of space as we hit the wrong hole. So maybe a slot fade can be the answer here, as we're going to go up to it. It is going to be Porter not holding on to the football. And so on 3rd and 10, we have to convert this here. We're going to take off with Wells as we do check the wrong hole. And so instead, we're going to have to come out, kick a nice field goal. This one's going to be up and barely good. But at least we take the lead here in this game against SMU. 17-14 is your score. But it's going to be now SMU taking the ball back, going on a run play, getting some separation to the outside, cross with maybe a big hit. But they're actually bringing down the box now. Maybe this is going to be a run play coming out as they will go ahead and push it forward again as we get stuck up on ourselves here. Bowie turning around. And so it's not the best look here, but they will go draw a play with Cross. We do manage to fill nicely. But Quincy Bryant is going to go down with an injury. Losing him on the interior is going to be rough. And so now the 2-minute warning almost here. Another run to the outside. The blocking good, but Caleb Stewart gets off. It's going to go be now 3rd down. Can we knock this ball out? No, but it is going to be short. And so we get lucky here. Force a punt. Not a lot of time left on the clock. Livings on the return. If a good return could happen here, we could push this football in this game as I try to cut it back just a little bit. Living's doing good, so we are going to push it here. Out to the outside, starting Darrell Robinson. Can we get the spin move back in? We do to fall forward. And I want Sora to be open on the outside, but I don't think that's going to be the case as we are going to roll out instead. And Wells is going to have a mile to run this football here as we're going to cut this one and go out of bounds. This may be the opportunity for Wells to truly break out here as we're going to hit this pass to the outside. It's going to be thrown a little bit underneath, but Shamar Porter gets up. The slot fade may come open here as we're going to go ahead and try here. Shamar Porter one-on-one holds onto the football down at the 2. And so can we put this in? We're going to force this ball into Porter. Porter can't hold on. And so second and goal. Can we put this one in here? It's going to be out to Jasper. Jasper, we missed the throw, but I don't want another field goal. We need to be able to put this one in. Porter catch. This time he's able to make it. Touchdown for him. Number 2 on the day as we have 3 passing touchdowns again in the first half of a football game. I expected this game to be a shootout. We came out throwing the football. Notice we have not run the ball much the last 2 games, but I think it's been in our benefit. Really buying into what Kenyon Wells is selling as this is our best day yet with him so far. But they're going to push the football here with 30 seconds left. Go screen plays with Cross. Maybe we can come up and make this tackle, but no, he gets loose out past almost to midfield. The freshman from Texas making plays for them. Is this one underneath? And it's Steinmetz actually with an interception, and this is exactly what we need here. We could push the ball one more time to go up 30 points in this first half. We just have to roll out, set our feet. Can we make this throw? No, but I want to try it again because it's worked before. A slot fade one-on-one. We're going to throw it up to Porter. He's got to try to win this one as it's not going to fit in, and with no time left, we're going to try to throw up a jump ball here. We're going to the end zone. We're throwing it to Porter as it's going to be angled up, tipped up, and it's caught for a touchdown. No way. That's how we end this half. It's the luck of the freshman. Everything going our way. Soro, it falls right into his hands. AJ Green-esque there, if you know that clip. Throwing and dating myself here. But the Hail Mary tipped up right to him. Oh my goodness, look at it. Just ball tipped up, hung up, and we made the catch. And so that is a wild way in this game to take it into halftime, 31-14. But the best part is in the second half, we do start with the football as well. Durbin on the return. Can't get much better than this as Durbin gets a great return. As we are going to go 2 clock in this second half as we're going to try to run it with Darrell Robinson as slowing things down is going to be the key. But still though, not going to get rid of some bigger plays for us like Darrell Robinson here on a screen. He's going to be taking this one almost to the 40. Porter leaking out maybe the answers. Instead we're going to go underneath. This is going to be caught by Jackson Harper. I love the way this is going here. Another run. Darrell Robinson bottled up though. His confidence right now is just at an all-time high. Simple as this. The rush comes off the edge. No, it doesn't. So we're going to roll out with it. Set our feet. Throw this back across the field. Porter's got the catch. And Porter getting loose for almost a first down as he does, and even more. Wells, we're going to continue to just scramble out here. This time, we're going to take it across the midfield as I see a lane. There's maybe a touchdown opportunity here as we go down after a good run. Wells, 88 rushing yards on the day. As there's a chance here where we could maybe put this in, but this run does not go anywhere. But with Heisman maybe in sights here, we just need to make the plays as I see him. Corner of the end zone. Montgomery catches it, and we're in. 5 passing touchdowns on the day already. Montgomery got 1, Soro got 2, and Shamar Porter also with 2 on the day. The coverage is just not falling for SMU, and we're dotting them up as I'm still so worried about the other offense. But hey, defensively, we are cooking. But here we are up 3 scores, 24 points being the separator right now. As it started out hot for SMU, completely cooled off, but jet sweep may be coming as we're going to try to play it, settle down, and not make the tackle with Caleb Stewart as their guy is breaking tackles for 9. But I still think things are going to work nicely for us. Maybe a screenplay, no, as it is going to be their quarterback taking off. Brian's got to make the play. Logan Stern's been having a great last couple of games. Brian, not as much. Did get the fumble recovery, though. As a 1st and 10, they will go a long, drawn-out RPO that we're able to bottle. But we're pinching everybody now on 2nd and 7 as they go now out to the outside. I don't know why we came in like that. Good hit from Logan Stern. But on this 3rd and 1, can we break up this run? Is Alibi getting in? Let the truth be told with Alibis. We're going to go ahead and force a punt here. Clock draining down in this game. The 4th quarter almost here, knocking at the door. The 3rd, we did a good job of slowing the game down just a little bit as this return. Out to the outside, we took our time with it, still couldn't find a hole. Darrell Robinson will start this off with a carry, going up the middle, trying to find a nice little hole, and he does get forward for 4. But to start the 4th quarter, Shamar Porter, jet sweep. Can we open it up for him? Oh, and he's got separation to the outside, actually getting chased down. Bad blocking from Jasper, as we're going to need Porter out here just to get open for this 1st down and just get it to keep things rolling. But looking at the bottom of the screen, Alabama lost. #1 team in the country to Ohio State. You can't get much better than that, as we're going to take a shot to Porter here. Everybody's flexing in as the ball's tipped up, but one more score would put this game away here. Simple as that. Pressure coming. We just have to throw this one away as it's actually knocked down, and we do have to convert this here. Pressure coming off the edge again where we get to scramble out. Maybe we could put it up, but it's not going to be the case, and so it will be a punt coming out from us here. We need to be able to boot this one deep. Stymez trying to cover. It is a fair call, but they have to throw the football here. Play action coming out. Crosser coming as we're going to sit this one in the window. Kellum can't make the catch. It was a risky throw that would have been the game ender right there. 6 minutes left. We're going to sit. They go screenplay. We're coming down hard with Stewart, but there is going to be a holding call brought out, I think. And so with it being 2nd and 20, they're going quads out to the left side. A little bit worrisome there. They had a guy up the seam, but instead are going to hit the whip route to the outside. It's going to make it 3rd and 4. So they go to the pair again. Something quick. Spot route coming out. Quarterback's running. Logan Stern, can he make the play? No. As the quarterback's going to have all the time to run down the sideline. Not the look there. I thought we were going to have the coverage capabilities. Is this one underneath? He just misses the throw. Aliro just enough to throw him off of his game as we're sitting right now. As it is going to be thrown out of bounds this time. As it is 3rd and 10. Going down. It's going to be a pass. This one in the window. Intercepted, actually. Kellum's able to fall down with it, and that's going to be the game. As we're just going to run this clock out, and maybe they'll put up a late score, but it's going to be all she wrote for us. It will be a read option here late, as it's going to be Wells up the middle, breaking through tackles, and that's going to be it. And so we did enough to dominate. Simple as that. The first half was all ours. Second half, we controlled the clock, the tempo, everything our way. Kenyon Wells, another fantastic performance. 5 touchdowns, 358 through the air. Their completion percentage finally getting to where we needed to be, but he did also have almost 100 yards on the ground. Looking at the stats here, Jarrell Robinson 8 for 10. Kerpenis even came in, got 2 for 12. Durbin 1 for 1, but Wells being our guy here, running the football and passing the football, receiving, it's Porter all the way, leading the nation, at least should be leading the nation with the stats that he's putting up. At 92 overall, slot, tight end, and wide receiver. I wanted him to play everything, and he is. But it was the interception from Stymez, the freshman, and Kellum, the sophomore, that really made this one completely ours today. And so we look on to see what comes of next week. But this is where I get frustrated looking at it now to the top 25. Yes, we beat Boston College, but we're still not even receiving votes. You see UConn in here? No, I don't. In fact, I see UMass, and UMass actually lost to Boston College. They're 3-1 on the year. So how the heck are we not squeaking our way in just yet? But with the ACC split in half, it looks like we are leading the Inland Division. Maybe could have been in the Coastal, but the Inland, the only team left that is 3-0. Stanford, SMU, Syracuse, they're ranked 21. Virginia Tech is ranked 15. With our 3-0 start, still not ranked yet. Pittsburgh, the one team on our schedule that I am just so excited to run into at some point, even if it is the ACC Championship game. But we do have 2 recruits coming in. Robert Clemson, who I'm very, very excited about. Clemens, star wide receiver. And even though he doesn't have a good speed, the jump ball guy at 6'2", 170, he's a little bit light. Could be a good slot receiver for us. But with George Capps, we are in first place, and Body, he's the man that I am most excited about, and we did go ahead and schedule a visit with him. He's a guy with 93 speed, could turn into an absolute weapon for us, as the rest of our recruiting board is looking pretty decent so far. But playing Virginia this week, this is a way to prove that we are legit. We are here 4-0 on this season. You can't think of a better way to start it. Kenyon Wells so far leading this team with 15 touchdowns, 2 interceptions, 268 yards on the ground as well. A top 30 in rushing yards in the NCAA, while also having some yards through the air that is putting him over 300 YPG. But Tony Rage is going to be leading the way for Virginia. Only a 73 overall at quarterback, the sophomore. He's a guy I think we can expose today. The only problem is they do have weapons across the board for that. Stewart in the middle. It is going to be to the air first and foremost. Coming underneath, we cannot tackle their wide receiver before he gets 15. Casey Prue's just a lot of guys we have to put our faith in. Hearns on the other side as well, but it is going to be a jet motion. They are going to go ahead, fake giving it up the middle and go to the air. We're running with it, but they throw it underneath as that is a good tackle by Hearns. But on 2nd and 5, maybe finally they're going to go to the run here as they do a long drawn out play, but it's the quarterback here actually taking off. Stewart trying to go for the big hit. Maybe we can do it with Prue's, but that's not going to happen. A revamped secondary, a little bit off and on. I would say the words I choose would be wishy-washy there, as they do go screenplay to the outside. We're there with Caleb Stewart to make the tackle, but consistency in our secondary is where we need the utmost importance here, as we do get that play to go well. Hearns makes a really good play to force 3rd and 7 as they do go to the air. Maybe something quick, a crossing route coming out, as it is going to be dropped off, and we can't make the play. And they're going to have a long way to run here down to the 11. Virginia, the Cavaliers, looking to open up this game with an early score. We're going to bring a little bit of pressure as it is going to give a give read. Bowie in the middle can't make the tackle. Anderson can't make the tackle. Anderson has to come all the way back around. It's a rough play there as we're going to need to go ahead here. Maybe we get the blitz to work, and we do. Andy DeMarco, good job running the football here, but it is 3rd and 5 as we're going to sit out. As they're going to throw it across the middle as we get a good knockdown. What a play from Hearns there. Him, Steinmetz, and more, the freshmen, making massive plays for us as this kick is actually blocked. It wasn't even Steinmetz. It was somebody up the middle. Looking at it here, the pressure up the middle got there, as it has been forever. I've played Madden every single year of my existence as a human being on this earth that I can remember, as I think it was Chol up the middle diving through. That is so rare, as we're going to get the ball here, as it's a 0-0 ball game. Wells to the outside, maybe. We're going to scramble out with Wells, actually, and just kind of take off down the field, slide down after a good gain. This week, the goal is no injuries with Wells and putting up 5 touchdown passes again here as we go direct snap here, just trying to get the first down. We're not going to get it, but if we bring everybody back, go back to the same exact play, 3rd and 1 here. Can Darrell Robinson get it this time? Up the middle as he's got it and more here. Darrell Robinson getting up the field. Good juke move to the outside as we're turning this up to the 45. So we will continue it here. Screenplay coming out as this one gets knocked down. Things are looking good for us here as we're going to scramble out, as we're going to take off here with Wells, as Wells the juke move going disgustingly there, but with Porter, maybe we can hit this one here in the seam. We're finding out as we're just going to try to dump this one off as there's a fumble on the play, as Wells is actually cold here to start this game, but an RPO action is going to be out to Montgomery. This pass doesn't go anywhere, and so it's 3rd and 11. Very different from the other games we've played this season so far, as we're just going to try to scramble out, beat him to the first down marker, and we do. But if they're in zone coverage here, this could be a bad read, as it is going to be a spot route that is going to be a jump ball. Sorrell luckily caught it. He beat him off the line. I wanted to throw a go route after that, but we get lucky there and keep the chains rolling. But the second quarter is here. 0-0 score. Porter maybe on a crosser could open up, as we're going to give him the ball here. Just let him run. Turn this one up the field a little bit to make it 9. But with Porter going quick to the outside here, maybe we can get it. We're going to look for it. Fire this one into the corner, and the ball's not going to get there. So QB blast, as it is going to be a touchdown. Wells getting in from 3rd and 1 and a bit more. The quarterback continues to make plays for us, using his legs more than his arm on this drive, I would argue, as this second quarter opens up with the first score here of this game. But 1st and 10 now for the Virginia Cavaliers. They're going to get the ball back. Here goes stretch play to the outside. We have to run out with Kellum just to make this tackle. And in 2nd and 8, maybe they go to the air here. Stop routes across the board, and we do force a 3rd down. But 3rd and 3, can we make this stop? I'm not expecting, actually they do run it here. We feel not well, but we do make the tackle again, and we force a Virginia Cavaliers punt here. This is exactly what we needed, as they're going to go ahead and boot this one deep. It's actually very short with Livings. We're not going to call a fair catch, though, because we do have a little bit of blocking in front of us and almost get to the 40. Starting out here, maybe Jasper up the seam could be the guy to hit, as we're actually going to go to it here. Just go down, Jasper, and make the catch. Oh, Jasper not holding on. He's going to suffer here with a lead block, as we are going to go ahead. Porter, good block as well, as we're going to get this one up the field. Darrell Robinson breaking through, getting to about the 45. Instead of getting to Porter here on the jet sweep, we're going to back it up a little bit here and just try to maybe go up and over the top here. Darrell Robinson, can he get this catch? No. And it's crazy to think that we're not even in the top 10 of passing yards. That's how wild college football is to me. Setting our feet, this crossing route is going to be open. Spin move's not going to work. Setting up 3rd and 3. Our offense is cooking. If it's a cover 2, maybe across the outsides. We're going to go underneath to Darrell Robinson. Darrell Robinson can't hold on. So we're going to have to punt this one away. Cersei, we need this one to drop in well. They're going to let it bounce. We're going to go behind with Steinmetz, as the ball's just going to sit there and get tapped by somebody. And I thought Virginia maybe kicked it for a second, as Virginia's going to start off with a little RPO on their drive. We can't make the tackle, but Caleb Stewart coming across. We just need to continue to make stops here. They're going to go end around. We were all over it, though. Literally drew it up perfectly defensively, as we could force a very quick drive out of the Cavaliers here, as long as we can cover well. Tight end in the slot. That's what I just don't like, but it is a screenplay. Hearns getting over. Maybe we could take up a blocker, as we do manage to wrap up this tackle. Hearns is having himself an absolute day here today. I love the way he's playing, as we're going to get another shot. This punt, though, going a mile, complete opposite of the other one, as it is going to be Livings. Livings, good juke move here, as we're starting on the 34. So I want to pass the crap out of this football here. Coming back, it is going to be a ball. It's coming in, but it's a bad interception. Thought maybe we could get that out there. The Cavaliers giving chase, as it is going to be Robinson. Has to meet him at the end zone, and we do get him out of bounds. As it's clear, this is not going to be like our other games. A harder one to win here against a tougher ACC opponent. They're going to start off with a run. Andy DeMarco going down there, as DeMarco is going to bring about the 2-minute warning. So 2nd and goal. We know it's passed. Got to sit on it here. We're rolling with it. It's going to be across the middle, and he's going to be in for a touchdown. Tied football game here. Titus Ivy is the senior able to get in, and so it is going to be a chance here at another block that we almost do get with Steinmetz, but it is a 7-7. So it's time to go on a run here, at least take it into halftime with a lead here. It is Durbin getting the run, but we haven't really pushed the ball to Porter all too much here. Maybe that's our key, as he will not find himself open, as we're going to have to run around and maybe just try to throw this ball to him somehow. But we're just maybe looking a little too hard here. Out to the outside. This one is going to get in. With a deep shot maybe coming out, we're going to try to scramble. Hit this one across the middle, nice and easy. It's going to be Harper. Harper's got a lot of room to run here. Harper breaking through tackles, going down to 35. This drive starting to piece itself together here. Quick to the outside again. Is this a bad ball getting thrown up? But I am looking at Harper one-on-one here on the outside. If he could beat him off the line, maybe we have a chance here. So we're going to put this one up, and it is going to be up in the air that we can't bring down. We are in 4-down territory almost here, as we're going to have to scramble out here. With Wells, we have a little bit of space here. Wells got, I don't know his play card number. I can't throw him the football. I wanted to throw him the football, but just didn't see it, didn't know it. But still, 60 yards rushing on the day for him is nice. As we're going to throw a lob, corner of the end zone. Sora going up for it, can't bring it down. But we still need to put this in somewhere or the other. Jasper across the middle. Jasper's going to get it, and Jasper's in just like that. The true tight end on this roster, making plays for us here, both blocking really well today and receiving very well, except for that one drop across the middle. But we do extend our lead here right before half. But with a minute left, we know that they're going to push the ball to try to tie up this football game here. Maybe a little crosser. It is going to be a sack. Alibi was the one who was able to get in there, and if we force a quick punt, maybe we could turn around and do something with it. So we're going to sit with a crosser. It is going to be caught, and we do force third down. But Virginia uses the timeout here. It's on a pass. We're going to sit underneath. Out to the outside. It's going to go underneath and caught. So 50 seconds left. They don't have a lot of opportunities to work with, but this one out to the outside is going to allow them to step out of bounds. We're going to sit here. Maybe this spot right underneath is we're going to sit on it, but it's a sack coming out. That's huge, as they're going to continue on 3rd and 6 to try to push this football. Instead, the quarterback looking to take off. Is this pass to the outside? We couldn't break it up, but it is going to go to a booth review, but it looks like he did very much so get in. So instead, we are just going to rush 3 here. Try to play it really clean with anything across the middle, as this is going to be underneath as we're rolling with it here, and it is a pass that is knocked down. It was a great hit on the quarterback with 24 seconds left. Our defense doing just enough to keep them out of any sort of scoring range. Is this pass to the outside, though, is going to change it here. Hearns gets beat off the line after having such a good start to this game, and the Cavaliers tie it up now going into halftime. And with Livings back to receive with 18 seconds left, it's probably going to be all she wrote here in the half, unless a return up the middle could happen. But Porter on the jet sweep, because I do just want to get him involved, have him maybe going hot into the second half. But with this run here, we are going to be taking it into halftime as we get shut down there. But luckily in the second half, we are going to be starting with the football, so we can kind of revamp things, get things going the way we want. This is going to be a deep return, but I'm still going to take it with Livings just because of his ability on the return, as we almost shake a guy out of his boot. But it is going to be a screen play here to start. We're going to try to get this ball out, with Soro not being able to receive the ball there. We're going to try to take a deep shot, but our offensive line is struggling. The coverage from the Cavaliers proven to be very, very good here, as we have to run away from everybody. And we're going to be taking off maybe for this first down, and there's no way this drive should be continuing. But that's what Wells offers, something we couldn't get from Nick Evers, to extend plays in the most miraculous way possible. As we're just have to throw this one away, as we don't want to take this sack. And so it feels like we're exactly back where we started, as we're going to try to hit this one up the seam, and it is going to be caught somehow. Jamar Porter just barely beating them off the line, and that allowed us to take that shot here. As we're going to throw this one underneath. Porter can throw it low. He can't hold on, as the deep shot's just really not working, as this whip route is almost going to be intercepted. Thank goodness Montgomery could hold on to it. With this look, Romanowski may have a chance here, as we're going to hit this to him quick just to get this first down. Get forward and go down, please. But I do want to open this up with Soro, but it's just not going to be the case here. So we're just going to throw this underneath. Nice and easy to Jasper. Get up the field and go down, because we are really just not having a good day today. Read option still not going to work. 3rd and 8. But maybe this could be a Porter call here. Blitz coming out. We're going to throw this to the sideline. This is going to be intercepted. We try to force this ball in. Could have went underneath to Jasper, but the Cavaliers are going to have the football, and they're going to have the opportunity to really push it here up the middle. We do get a good stop with Ligro. Senior linebacker needs to be the man for us. They do look like they go another run here. No, RPO to the outside. We're not fast enough to bring them down. Luckily, 3rd and 1, and we're going to bring down Kellum. If it's a run play up the middle, we're going to try to stuff here, as it is going to be a snap. Stretch play to the outside. We're there. We just can't bring them down, as it's DeMarco getting into the open field. This may hurt our Heisman chances with 2 interceptions on the day, but luckily enough, we do have some stats, as Quincy Bryant bottles up this one. So far, good plays there. As a draw play now coming out. Caleb Stewart, though, we were all over to force 3rd and 12. We really need to cover any hitters across the middle, as they're going to bring this one back out to the outside. Quarterback, I don't know what he's doing. It looks like he's going to take off down the field. Luckily enough, we tackle him, but they're going to try to go for this here. Guy coming across. We have to be able to cover, as it is going to be a run instead. Up the middle. Can we bottle him? And we do. Luckily, stop there. And so this game will remain tied. There should be no way we're winning this football game here, as this one is caught by Porter. He's going to get up to the 45. As maybe Harper going deep here could be an answer, as we're going to try to go for it. Harper one-on-one. Harper can't bring it down, but if this is man-to-man, this is a Porter shot all over here. We're going to go to this outside, as Porter's going to make the grab one-on-one. You can't beat him, but the fourth is here, and it maybe could start with a little bit of excitement as we're going to roll out. I see him across the middle. Can we get this into him? And we do. Harper, good catch, as we're going to go slot fade now. Harper, Porter, can we go up and get the catch? No. So we just have to keep this rolling here. Out to the outside. We're going to set our feet and make this throw to Montgomery, who's at least going to go down, as this has just not been Kenyon Wells' day today. But I see him to the outside. Porter, make the catch. And I agree with coach suggestions here. We're going to go ahead and go for it here in this one. Pressure coming, though. We got to run back, and no, we take a sack. Our offensive line just completely bottled that play, as now they're going to take possession of the ball here. Try to go for a run, and we manage to stuff it. And going cover two, they're going to try run play here again, but Stewart, we fill. So this is going to be a big play again. It's across the middle, but Caleb Stewart, we get the biggest pick of the day so far. This return, can we go ahead and get it starting at the 25 late in the fourth quarter? And we're not going to look for Porter as much here, as maybe we could hit this to the sideline, actually getting it in, but it's first and goal here. I want to go to Porter quick. That's not going to happen. Maybe we could put this one out here. Sora, no, intercepted. It jumped. And it is going to be a third interception of the game. We give the ball right back, and that's the problem. Freshman quarterback, we're going to make some mistakes as they go to this outside look here. Good tackle by Quincy Bryant. They're not going to go to DeMarco here. Instead, going to go to the air. A crossing route coming out as we do hold him before the first down. Been just a rough day for our team here, as we're going to be bringing in the box, stacking it close with DeMarcus Cross. Run play to the outside. DeMarco's going to have room and more for this first down to keep the chains rolling. This loss today would be huge, as we can't afford any big mistakes. Crossing route coming out, though, and Stewart. Another user pick, this time returnable, this time down at the 18-yard line. Linebacker of the year, Caleb Stewart. I called it from the beginning. He's going to be that guy. We have to throw this away with Wells. Settling down, we're going to give the ball to Robinson on this run. He gets stuffed up, as we need to get this score in. 4 down territory. I saw him break into the outside. We're just going to take off with Wells, though, down the sideline. We're going to have it. Touchdown run. Second one of the day here for him, as with this game just not going our way, luckily enough, we're able just to make something happen. 10 rushes, 65 yards, 2 touchdowns, just as the quarterback. The interception numbers, though, enough to maybe screw him over, as our defense has to step up. Starting with a good tackle on the return. Can our young secondary make the plays here in what is the closest game all season yet? Is this going to be quick across the middle, out the outside? Almost jumped there by Steinman. With Stewart, we're dropping. Quick across the middle again. We're able to stop him, make it 2nd and 4, but the 2-minute warning is going to be called. Maybe we could confusion with a cover 3 look that they're not used to here, as they hit this in the window. Caleb Stewart, why'd you get away from that? As it's going to be a fake draw, play action, pass across the middle. We're there. Our third user interception of the day. You can't draw up a play better than that, so we just need 1 first down in this game. Maybe risking it going to the air, but I think a pass to the outside will be sufficient, as we're just going to dump it off underneath to Jasper instead and fall forward. But Shamar Porter, even though he's had a rough day, could close it out here. A jet sweep to the outside. He's looking a little slow, as we're going to take this down the sideline, spin out of 1, and then just go down. But the first down's enough where we can just take a knee and get out of this one. Survive the game today with a win. Virginia going down here in a 3rd and 4th quarter that were just back and forth and back and forth, and luckily enough, we were able to take the win. We're looking at 4-0. We still can't find ourselves inside of the top 25. Not even receiving votes yet, but this week is so important, as in the next 2 weeks, some massive visits coming in. Kevin Saverdera needs to commit, needs to flip, but against Miami, is that going to happen? Probably not. But Juan Bobenmoyer, he could be the one where we could change the tide of his entire recruitment body as well, putting ourselves in a good spot against SMU. We have a home crowd today, and after 4 years, it looks so nice to have fans in attendance. Ole Miss is such a better, bigger, and higher overall roster than us, as it will be us leading this game with a kickoff. Our defense coming into the second half is going to be huge. Kunlak is going to come down, maybe force a tackle here, as they're going to start out at the 15, but they have so many weapons across the board. This defense is going to be tested more than they've ever been tested before. Man in motion to start, as they are going to fake it, give the ball up the middle instead, as we do wrap up for a good first play. Alibi is one of those guys that has to step up, but a draw play that we're almost able to snuff out would have been nice, but it's 3rd and 3, and they go draw draw play here to snuff it out, but we make the stop. I didn't expect Shane Goff to be able to come in and make that play, but he did, and we force an early punt here in this game. As with Livings, maybe we can get a chance to return this one. Speed to the outside, it's not going to fall in, but in this game we are going to start off with a nice little run play with Darrell Robinson, who gets a speed boost, and he's off to the races here. Darrell Robinson, what a first play of the game. And so far, what a good way to open up this game here is we're going to scramble out, and we're going to look for Shamar Porter up and over the top. Can this ball get in? No. Could have had a great play there to go up 7-0 early in this ball game. Unfortunately, it wasn't the case, as we are going to scramble out, and we have all day in this pocket, and we're just going to take off with Wells. Make it ours rushing, as we're going to take it out of bounds. As if we could hit Porter on a wheel here, that would be nice, but instead we're going to go out to Darrell Robinson, who's just going to make the catch, get himself upfield just a little bit. But in man-to-man here, this is going to be Porter. No, it's zone. We're going to sit there, scramble out. It's good blocking coming out here with Wells. We just have to look. Maybe we can force this ball in as Jasper makes the catch. Our ability to extend plays is going very, very well, as we're going to throw this one up to Harper. Harper can't bring it in one-on-one, so instead it is going to be an RPO that we're going to hit out to Porter. Porter can't go out of bounds. We have to cut it back, and Porter's gone almost for an end zone shot. And so 1st and goal. We're going to be looking to go in, and Porter is open there. Don't go forward, as we need to be able to put this one in. 2nd and goal here. It's going to be Porter there who's going to leak out, and he's going to have a touchdown catch, so we do manage to force the ball to him, as the freshman, going up against a much better roster today, is able to open it up, leading a touchdown drive down the field, as this kick will be up and good to extend it to 7-0. So back out on defense here. We need to make some more stops. They went to the draw play. They went heavy to the run last time. This time jet sweep, and we get stuck up on with Cross. We force him back in and up. Quincy Bryan makes a tackle, but it is going to be another run play coming out, and this time the hole opens up wide. Running back off to the races. Cross stops it, as that could have been a massive touchdown run there, but a new running back does come in for Ole Miss, as they do go to him here. It's a counter play that Logan Stern stuffs out, so I expect them to go to the air after that, but instead they are going to go run play. This hole is wide open for them, and it's a 1st down and more, so things will continue. This time play action, roll out. We see it behind, as they're going to take a deep shot. Oh my goodness. Everybody got burned, and it's an Ole Miss touchdown. Can't believe that was the result there. Thought we put ourselves in a good enough position to not let anything like that happen, but Norrell White getting up and over the top of us so very easily. Looking at it here, just completely bit on the play action, and then getting back was impossible. Cross saw it way too late, as Ole Miss does tie up this football game now here. Almost a block coming. But one advantage we do have is the home crowd here today. Can they play a factor? Disgruntle Ole Miss just enough, as Livings is going to get the return here. Breaking out the outside. He's got a lot of space down the sideline. Good run play out. But with Darrell Robinson, we're going to try another run play with him. We busted one open last time. But with the 2nd quarter already here, we need maybe some deep shots here, as we're going to be scrambling around. We just take a bad shot. 3rd and 18. So now we need to convert, and it's going to be a long way for us to convert. We have to be able to try to get this ball out. It's not going to be the case. And so Cersei's going to have to punt this one away. Fair catch is called. And so coming out, it's going to be cover 3. They go quick to the outside. Blocking there. Logan Stern can't bring him down. Luckily, Caleb Stewart does. But we had our advantage there. Just lost it, as this is going to be a run play. It's going to have another hole wide open for them. Logan Stern's all over the place, but Goff and Anderson on the inside just struggling to make plays for us here. A man coming in motion. Look like it's going to be a pass play coming out, as they do go out to it very quick to the outside. Hearn's going down, making a tackle, but we're pinching everybody here. Man in motion again. He's going to bring him across the formation, as this is going to be a run play up the middle, and everybody gets taken out. Luckily, the running back trips on somebody, and usually I took David Bowie out for a rush defensive end role. Unfortunately, now it won't be the case, because even in these spread looks, they are running the football very effectively, as they're going to go ahead and pass this one down. Maybe an inside route. Instead, it's going to be a shot to the end zone, and Hearns gets burned again. Ole Miss here capturing the lead in the 2nd quarter. Hearns on the outside struggling with speed, as this is going to be made now with us having to come back. So Living's on the return here again. Can we break something open? I see a little bit of a lane that we're able to find, but this has got to be Johnny Manziel, Alabama type vibes for Kenyon Wells. This is the day we need to have here, so we're going to take a bad sack right away. Our offensive line just cannot compete with an SEC type team like this. It's as simple as that, as Shamar Porter can't even win his one-on-ones, as we're going to have to scramble out and just throw this ball away. So if man-to-man's the look, can we get somebody open here? Porter out the outside. This ball needs to get in, but we can't fit it, and so this will be another punt coming out. Maybe we almost got a roughing the kicker call there, but it is going to be fair caught, as it is going to be a run play coming out from them, and they hit the hole. Nice. Bowie in, though, to make the stop. Caleb Stewart now in at linebacker. It's a run, and they hit the hole again. Bowie with another good tackle, but it's 3rd and 1. Another run play here. This time we make this stop, and so we force Ole Miss to punt. This one a bad one. We're still going to have a lot of room behind us. We are going to start off with a pass. Something easy underneath. Out to the outside. I see him open, but we're getting chased down here by this linebacker. He's got incredible speed, so it's nice to finally get a 1st down, get something rolling here. We try to get this pass out, almost intercepted, but it's just been this type of day so far. As maybe out to the outside, we can get Shamar Porter. No, the coverage too thick, but it's 3rd and 10. Pressure coming. We have to get up, but no, our offensive line just gives it up. As Ole Miss burns a timeout because they want the ball back. As they're not calling fair catch on this one. Actually, they do, but we're going to need to pass cover well here. They haven't really done it much today, gone to the air, but we've been able to so far do certain things, except for the deep ball. Underneath routes are okay. I just don't want to let up any more big shots, as it is going to be an angle route caught with a lot of room to run. Maybe an interceptions where we're going to get our only big break here. Is maybe throwing it behind instead out to the outside, but he steps out. But 5 wide here. Stick concept coming out. We're rolling. As this is going to be a deep shot. Cross has to make the play, and what an interception there to hold them. As we're going to bring this one out of the end zone a little bit, try to get some yards out of the deal. And so with a minute left, we got to try to do something here. We're going to try to step up in this pocket, roll out with Wells, and we're just going to have to take off for some yards and step out of bounds. Passing the ball proving so very tough today. As blitz coming up, we got to pick this one up and just deliver this ball here, but it's a bad pass, but Soro holds on to it, comes back. And so it's a lucky break there, and maybe another blitz coming out as we just throw this one underneath for a little bit of yards. Montgomery falling forward. We're going to go to the hurry up. Now to the quick slant look. Checking to the sideline. It's going to be Wells. We're just going to fit it right underneath to Porter. Porter's going to get up the field and go down. We're going to burn a timeout. But sitting 2nd and 8, this may be a rollout opportunity, and it is for Wells. If we could just set our feet, deliver this ball across, who else but Soro? Can't believe he made the play. The freshman coming up in probably our biggest game of the year with a touchdown with only 30 seconds left. As going into halftime, somehow this game is tied. Well, maybe tied, as it is going to be a 30-second push, most likely from Ole Miss here as they go screenplay to start out, and we are all over it. Just force this one back in. As long as we make the tackle, we should be fine, as we're still going to guess pass, move everybody back, but the clock is going to wind down, and that is going to be it. As long as we can stop this from being a touchdown run. Oh my goodness. This is what we can't have happen. Cross, we need you to make the play. Are you kidding? Ole Miss, a last-second play for a touchdown. Now we're going into halftime where we will start the second half with the ball. And so instead, it's all going to open up in the second half with us returning, and we're down by 1 touchdown here. Durbin, can we do something crazy here? Decent return from him up to the 17, but I really need Porter to really start flashing here, getting open, making big plays. We're going to roll out, throw this one underneath a little bit, as it is going to be a bad ball, so maybe it'll be Soro instead that will be opening this one up, as we will go out to him just to get a couple, but flipping the play here. Porter on a post could become open, as we are going to go to it here. He's got the catch and more. It's Porter down the sideline. Porter hitting a spin. Porter getting loose, and that's exactly what we needed. Porter making absolute great plays for us, as this blitz is going to have to throw it out. That this ball almost intercepted. I thought that was going to be the hot read for us. Unfortunately, not the case here. So we're going to throw this one underneath now to Jackson Harper to make it. But Wells is rebounding nicely from what was a really abysmal game last week from him, as we're going to have to scramble out here, try to throw this one again. The blocking not working. And so it's 2nd and 14. I don't trust our pass blocking abilities here. Montgomery trying to get for this first, but 3rd and 2. Can we convert it here? As it will be nice and easy underneath. We need a Montgomery to hold on to this pass, and he does. Such a good play there, as we're going to scramble out now. Wells, could we get to the end zone? And it is Kenyon Wells getting there. The magical season for the freshman continues, only fitting that his number is 7, as we get another 7-for-7 play from him. And in this game today, we are officially tied again, so maybe things will settle back down finally, as it will be a run to start, but it's going to be another big hole here for this Ole Miss team. Wilson Wright going for 137 yards already today, as we've done a really good job usually of breaking down some of these teams, as this pass underneath is going to be caught by the tight end, but we can't bring him down right away. We're going to pinch everybody down. If they do go run here on 2nd and 4, would be the easy play as we come up with Caleb Stewart. Finally, we tackle him in the backfield. So on 3rd and 5, this is going to be a big one here. Screenplay coming out. Allegro screaming across the field, and we tackle him short here, falling down. Luckily enough, the last little shove. Such a fantastic tackle, as we're going to have an advantage now. Livings, I'm going to let this one bounce, as it will skip into the end zone. Good call from us. And so now we have a chance here to get a lead in this game. Blitz coming out. We're waiting on it. We're going to dump it off to Soro, but he doesn't even hold on to it. And that's okay, as we will go run play here, but we do not get anything out of it. So just as we have our advantage, we might as well lose it here, as we're going to get hit as we throw, and we have no chance. So we forced to punt this one away again. It is going to be fair call. Great field position. And with Ole Miss, I'm just afraid about pinching people, because our corner's speed. But on 2nd and 8, will they run it here again? I'm expecting yes, as they do go ahead and give it up the middle. Maybe we could find it, but they find a hole instead. And so the blitz is just not working out. The coverage not working out, as they do go run. But with Kellum, we do fill nicely. But the 4th quarter is here, as they do start it with a run play, and we're going to force a 3rd and long. And that's a great feeling here, as if we could force them to another punt, we would be absolutely living life here. Quarterback scrambling out. He's going to chuck up a deep ball, though. And we're almost burned, and we are burned again. Oh my goodness, cover 3. Just stay deeper than the deepest. It's not hard. Carnes is going to be benched for the rest of this game. Steinmetz is going to come in, as this one is going to be up and good. Ole Miss taking back the lead. And so hopefully the changes will help us here, as we need to put together another good drive. Every drive against this Ole Miss roster has just proven so difficult for us to do, but Living's good return. We're going to need Porter to step up here. It's as simple as that. Looking to the outside here, scrambling around. Maybe we could force this underneath. Instead, we're just going to go to Jasper for the catch, and he's not going to pull it in. But Soro, screaming across the middle, could find himself open here, and the freshman's got the catch. He's got a little bit of separation, and he's going to make it 3rd and 2. We're going to go to Porter here. Nice and easy. Scrambling out. I don't see him, but instead we could dump this off underneath to Harper, who holds on. Going across the middle now. It's going to be Porter with a catch. Porter breaking free, and Porter's going to have a good catch and run. I like the look that they were in, and we were able to make it happen there. Montgomery on a wheel route may not be a bad option, as we are just going to go out to Darrell Robinson instead. In the blocking, that's where we need that picked up, as this is going to get 6 though, but hopefully Darrell Robinson can pick up this first down. I see the cut up lane, but the blocking not there. But if they run a blitz here, we'll be screwed, as maybe we can go to Porter though on the outside, as Porter's got the catch, and he's going to help convert. Jamar Porter had to have a big game for us to have any chance here today. Same with the freshman Wells, and we were able to make it, as we're going to go up and over, as Harper can't make the catch for a touchdown. We're feeding him a lot here. We expect these big plays to happen, as Porter settling right behind everybody, is going to get the reception again, but he did only get 2, and that's going to be a big problem, as it is going to be there. But Soro to the outside, just turn up. Soro into the end zone. The freshman continuing to make big plays for us. I love the style from him, the tucked up jersey, but number 0, Agent 0. I love that he's making plays here on a big stage, as him and Porter are just a force to be reckoned with. But our defense has to step up with a little bit of a new look here. They got a great return out of the deal, as they're going to go to the air right away. Quick out to the outside. It is going to be tackled, but Bruce is going to be the outside now with Alibi, so hopefully that'll help us a little bit here, as they do go run, and we fill nicely 3rd and 3. But Alguero in the middle is struggling. The wear and tear from him proving to be a lot, as they go quick to the air, pass to the outside, as it is caught. Callaway there to make the tackle. They're going to go ahead and go quick to the air again here out to the outside. Good tackle from Callaway again to hold them up for nothing. So far the change proving good for us. No deep shots opening up just yet, but it is quick to the outside, as they have a lot of running room here. We need to be able to bring him down, as we do, but there's not a lot of time left. They may start running the football here soon, just trying to put the clock in their favor, as this is going to be another pass to the outside. We have to deliver a big hit. That's not going to be the case here. Cross misses, and Ole Miss scores. So now it's going to be 2 minutes left in the game. We have to go for a comeback, as our chances of being ranked are definitely going to hurt after this, but there's still going to be a chance for us. Durbin on the return up the middle. I see a little bit of a lane if we can sneak our way through, but we're going to be looking down the field on this. We're going to be scrambling out to the outside, setting our feet, as we're going to try to throw this up. Harper's open. Harper make the catch and go down. We're already at the 30. It was a broken play for us that we were just able to convert. Cover 2 against 4 verticals. As this run getting up the field, we're able to get some, but across the middle, maybe this drag route's going to find itself open, as we're going to set our feet and just force this ball in, and he does manage to catch it. Good play there, as we are now going to go to the run up the middle. Darrell Robinson fighting his way forward for 3. The clock is winding down. Not a lot left here. We're going to go quick to Jasper. Jasper just catch the football, 3rd and 3. But we're going to try to run this football here for this first down, as we do get this first down, 1st and goal, but we are in 4 down territory. Kenyon Wells on a keep. We're going to try to go for it. That doesn't work. But then going press coverage here. We can't take another bad shot. This one across the middle, though, we will have Montgomery. Montgomery's open. Montgomery trying to get in. We're burning a timeout here at the 1-yard line. And so at the inches yard line, quarterback sneak. Can we tie up this football game? We do. 28 seconds left, but we're not going to settle for a tie. I think this is the perfect opportunity to show that we are here. How about a 2-point conversion for the win, as we're going to look for it here. Out to the outside, Shamar Porter was open, as maybe we could throw this across our body, but no! We had the opportunity, couldn't make it work, have to go for the onside look, as it's recovered, but it didn't go 10 yards. But with a knee, that's going to be all she wrote. We could have forced it to overtime. Maybe we got a little greedy, but we ended up falling in this game here today. Norrell White is player of the game, 3 touchdowns. Absolutely burned us up and over the top. Great play, though, by Kenyon Wells and Shamar Porter, at least keep us in this one. And with recruits here today, this is why this win was so important. But Kenyon Wells, 3 passing touchdowns and 2 rushing touchdowns. Only had 24 yards on the ground, but we have to look forward to next week. But at the cusp of the midseason, I want to jump right into our next game, because we're taking on the Cal Golden Bears, where every single time in UConn Dynasty where we have set foot on the field with this team, it's ended in the weirdest outcome ever. Although the win today, it would also move us up to 5-0 in the ACC. Cal today has a decent quarterback in Bacardi, 10 touchdowns, 4 interceptions on the year, but we bottle up the run. But our linebacking core is going to be a big emphasis on today, but Cal is going to go to the air here. Maybe something quick across the middle. We're sitting on it right away to deliver a shot. And so early on, we have them a third down that they go draw play, and Caleb Stewart's going to be able to make the play. Wasn't the one who finished up the tackle, but he did do enough to force the running back to hit the wrong hole. With Dorian Livings now back returning, maybe we could find a little bit of a lane. His speed is nice, but Darrell Robinson is the player to watch. They're saying no, it's not. It's Kenyon Wells, the freshman. As today, I want to air the ball out on this Cal team. Their only weakness is their secondaries. We're going to be scrambling around, having to step up though, and just sliding down. Wells last week didn't run the ball effectively at all here. But we're going to div this one out to Darrell Robinson. Maybe a juke move to at least get forward for the first. But now with a screenplay, we're going to go to Sora, bringing it all in, getting the ball to him, and breaking it back outside here. And as long as the block can get picked up, we'll have a little bit of separation. Sora getting on the sideline, but puts the ball on the ground. Luckily, Montgomery is there to fall on it. And so with that, thank goodness our drive will continue here. We're going to go quick out to the tight end. Jasper's got the catch. Jasper chucking forward. But Shamar Porter doesn't have a catch just quite yet, but we will go to him here as hopefully he can break one, maybe get in. But here he will line up at the tight end spot. And this may be a rollout situation. No, we're going to go to Porter. Porter getting forward in just one more yard. As on 3rd and goal, we are rolling out here. No way we're getting chased down like this. We have to roll out the other way. And what a play from Kenyon Wells. I wanted to go to a sprint out to look right at Porter or the guy on the streak to the end zone. I think that was Montgomery on the outside, but the edge rush got to us right away. We turned, reverse field, came around and put up an early score, as that is quite a way to start a game here today. And as long as our defense can show up and just get a couple of stops today, we'll have a ton of success. It's up the middle. I tried to go for the hit stick. That didn't work. Luckily, we bring them down. Cal is a team that does work me. They are a little bit of a better overall than us, as we get stuck up on a block again this time. Cam Ladd is just torching us here to start this game, but their running back now in looks and reminds me of Victor Rosa, if you remember him. But it's 2nd and 10. Hopefully, they start going to the air here. As they do, we're sitting underneath as we're sitting rolling, as they throw it across our heads, and it is a catch, and could be for a lot more because Cross couldn't keep up. And just like that, Cal put in a score. The speed from the receiver, absolutely insane, rocking us to sleep. Buddy, you just tied up the football game, but it is going to be 7-7 here early. Or let's getting the ball back. I want to put together another nice drive. Livings on the return. I think he's so unbelievably dangerous, just small. Looking at it now, I want to get Porter more involved here. We're going to try to scramble around Kenyon Wells. We just get sacked. The pressure too much, so bringing Sora in motion. We got to get some of these yards back now. Quick to the outside. We're going to go to Sora, and we just miss him on the pass. He was slow, and so it's 3rd and 19, and we need to pick this one up here, as we're going to test it backside, throw to Harper. Harper can't bring it in, but that's interesting. There is a freshman corner out there. I'd be interested to see some of his stats. Maybe we could pick on him a little bit, but it's a bad punt, and they're going to start with great field position now, as obviously the last game didn't go our way, but they go run here. What another great cut from them, just completely making us look dumb. The freshman running back just having his way with us here in this game, but it's another run coming in, breaking to the outside. Luckily enough, we wrap, but it's 2nd and 8 now. They go run to the outside. We just have to force him back in, and this time with Alibi, we make a good play, but it's 3rd and 8 now. Pass play situation coming out, pressure coming on, and it's a massive sack. Quincy Bryant, our star defensive edge guy, getting in there, and the senior does make the play out of Ohio, so it will be a field goal for him. As we're coming in here, almost go for the block, but the kick is going to be up and good, and so we have to go back on a good drive here. Livings to the outside, not a good juke move. We're starting at the 14, but doing it again here. We're going to be looking for a deep shot, maybe. Oh, what a great block on the outside. We're just going to be scrambling around. Kenyon Wells is going to have all day to run here. We're just going to step out of bounds, so after a great play there, we're going to keep this rolling here out to the sideline. Shamar Porter on the edge, and so play action. Maybe we can hit Porter coming across the middle, as I'm going to test it up and over. Shamar Porter, we drop it in, and he's got a touchdown. Everybody knows he's now the hottest receiver in the NCAA. Still, though, don't want to cover him. He gets up over top, in for the score, as we recapture the lead here in this ball game. But now we have to hold this lead as Cal's offense comes back out to Vesey, now using stretch play, right side, coming down the hill. Great tackle. Abdul Kellum out of Georgia. He's a big part of this defense this year. But on a 3rd and 5, can we cover? Can we make the plays? They go quick to the sideline. I don't think he got it, and because of that, it will be Cal having to punt this football away. It's going to be a little bit short. Livings is going to have the reception. Maybe we can get a decent blocking up the middle to get some yards out of the deal, but we're going to continue just to air it out here, looking, and we're going to throw this one. It's going to be Porter again. He's open. Porter out running one. Can we break through another? No. He's the best receiver in the NCAA. Look at this, setting the record for career receiving yards here for UConn, as the wide receiver transferred into tight end, more used as a flex guy. Kyle Pitts. Look, that is what has worked for us, and Kenyon Wells luckily enough to deliver that here with his hot start to this season. He's already got 103 here today, as we're going to roll out. Look, as I want to fire this one in and say we're just going to dump it off to Porter. Just get a couple of yards out of it. But now to the read option, as it is going to be a pull read. Kenyon Wells, bad blocking on the outside. Couldn't even pick up the first down. But we need to pick this one up here, and it's going to be another read option that we are going to go ahead and pull, but have to just turn it up the field to at least guarantee the first down. We don't get it. But I agree with coach suggestions here. We're going to go ahead and go for this one. Scrambling as we have to throw this to the outside. Harper's got it. What a catch on the 1 yard line. And look at the feet. He did definitely get himself in there. And so from the 1 yard line, can we go ahead and put this one in? We have to scramble out here. We should have ran the football, but instead we're going 5 wide here to push this one in. Is we're going to have to scramble out. Is this going to be Wells just trying to take off here, trying to get forward and down. We're down to the 2 yard line. It being 3rd and goal. We have to push this one in. Is this going to be quick to the outside? We're going to put it into Montgomery, and the bigger receiver wins the one-on-one battle. Shamar Porter was not open there, nor was Soro. I put him on an out route, and he was able to fight his way open. Very stuck up there on the line against the prep, but the break-off worked with a minute 15 left. Our defense now just needs to step up. But looking at the return here, we may have gotten ourselves a massive break. Coming downhill, nobody blocking, and we're able to force the fumble and fall on it. Lenovi was the one that did pick up the football here, so we're going to have great field position to start out, as it was the freshman linebacker that did go ahead and force it. So now passing play, another opportunity to score here. They're bringing blitz. We're just going to try to dump this ball out, and what a pass. Oh my goodness. That is all credit to Jasper. A bad throw from Kenyon Wells, and we put up another score here in this game, as we are just beating down the Cal Golden Bears offensively here in this game and taking advantage of the Cal mistake. And so I know to come back in this one, they're going to have to pass the football here, get it really easily, a throw to the outside. I thought we had good coverage over there, but didn't get in. Or we know they're going to be continuing to throw this one, trying to push it 5 wide maybe. They actually hit a whip route on the outside as it does get out of bounds, as this has been a rough look so far. Man-to-man coverage just not our friend, as they're going to chuck this one deep, and I think he's got everybody burned. Kellum has to make a play, and luckily enough fights the ball out. That's the problem. Ability to hit over top has been what has destroyed us. Obviously the other game earlier this season, we saw it happen 3 times in one game alone, as they're going to go continue to pass and hit it out to the outside, as it is going to be burned. Hearns out there. Hearns needs to get off the field. Against these better teams, Hearns is just a complete liability, as it is going to go up, and they are going to bring this game back within 11. But with 38 seconds left on the clock, unless we can get a good return out of this deal, I think we may just try to take it to halftime. So we'll be Darrell Robinson on the run, unless we can go ahead and actually open this one up here out to the outside. All of a sudden, Darrell Robinson may make us push the ball here, because we just crossed the 50-yard line. So all of a sudden now, we're going to go ahead and push it. They're bringing blitz. We're going to chuck this one up to Porter. Porter one-on-one. Porter brings it down. We burned a timeout, and that's the explosiveness of our team. We can go ahead and throw one-on-one to Porter. We could throw one-on-one to Soro. Our other guys are phenomenal route runners and developed that way, as I did like Nick Evers, but it looks like Kenyon Wells may have been just the final piece we need, a true just athletic demon for us to kind of do things here, as we're going to run out and just run this one into the end zone. Oh my goodness, this game may be all but over already, as we put up 35 in this first half, but they're going to definitely try to push the ball, and that's just the worst part about it, unless they actually hand this one off, as they do actually. So they're going to be willing to take this to halftime as long as we can make the tackles and bring them down. And it looks like with 7 seconds left on the clock, they will just try a 4 verticals look and just throw it out of bounds. But going forward, as we go into this next half, it will be Steinmetz taking over for Hurts here, as this deep ball is going to be up. A jump ball situation that is actually caught, but no time left, thank goodness. Tipped up right up into his hands, but 17-35 is the score at halftime. So we're up by 18, looking at it passing yards 222 with 3 passing touchdowns on the day. And to make us feel even better in the second half, we're starting with this football. Durbin on the return here. Shamar Porter lead blocking. I don't like him in that spot. I definitely need to take him off. But in this second half, we just need to be smart, protect our lead, make the right reads here. So we're going to click out to Jasper to start, who is going to get a yard. But I do want to get Soro involved as well. With him screaming across, maybe we could give him the football, but it is a hard shot that Wells takes. But on 3rd and 6, we need to make it work here. I'm worried about the edge pressures. We're going to scramble out right away. Play with this edge pressure. Just set our feet, deliver it out, as it is Darrell Robinson making the catch. And he could be gone. Nobody giving chase. Now somebody comes into picture, as we're going to juke out both of them and get down at the 1 yard line. And so 1st and goal here. Can we be able to put it in? We're going to scramble out. We have pressure in our face right away. We're just going to throw it away. But since Darrell Robinson got us all the way down here, we're going to go to it on a run, going up the middle, and he's going to get in as we start off this second half, continuing to be hot. For their first time coming on defense here in this second half, they're going to start with a run play. That's a little bit interesting, as we do not bring him down just yet, but maybe a blitz could work. Steinmetz is in now instead of Hearns. return, so maybe I feel that a little bit better. But past the outside is going to have a good tackle there by Alibi. With it being 3rd and 4, will they be run? Will they be pass? As they are going to go to it, maybe hitting quick across the middle. It tips off the lineman, and with Livings returning this punt, this game is all but over here. We're going to go on one final drive unless Livings can break this to the outside. But I do want to put in one last final score before it's all said and done. Is we're going to hit this in the window. Shamar Porter, we're going to break this, at least try to the outside, and on a stop route, maybe no. Instead, Darrell Robinson linking out of the backfield again, just getting 2 yards. But I love our ability to just continue to air the ball out, having no regard for anything else going on here. We're going to hit this across the middle, and it is going to be caught by Porter as on 1st and goal. This game is all but over as it's Shamar Porter catching in. We're going to look on now, see the stats at the midseason mark, and go from there. But looking at the midseason point, we need to check out the stats first. Kenyon Wells, absolute tears so far, 24 touchdowns, 5 interceptions. And then his rushing numbers, 365 with 6 on the ground as well. Darrell Robinson has stepped back, but still coming up clutch when we do need him. But Shamar Porter, 985 yards. I wonder what the record is for receiving yards. We're going to go ahead and check that out here in a second because he is on an absolute tear, though. Only as longest as 44. That's interesting. But here's the best part. He is here. Kenyon Wells, looking at the Heisman Trophy standings, he's in 3rd. Curtis Evan and Lenore Sellers, he was able to pass both of them. Maybe UConn will actually get ranked, but Cam Shanks and Eli Holstein above him. Eli Holstein, we do have more passing yards than him. Only problem is rushing the ball. He's at 400, but they are still a game ahead of us. So when looking at the averages, we still are good there. But it's crazy to think that Shamar Porter still isn't even on track to break the record for receiving yards in the season. Or maybe he's on pace. We'll say that right now. But in terms of pass yards, still nowhere there for Kenyon Wells. We're not going to put too much hope into it there. But at least maybe we have a chance to break some ACC records. Torrey Holt, that number is very, very beatable for us. But going now to the top 25, Penn State is getting votes, but Pittsburgh's is #1 in the country right now. Charlotte continuing to impress as we are still not getting votes. Instead, Syracuse, Florida, Ole Miss, Maryland, Florida State, Oklahoma all are. Notre Dame did drop out of the top 25, so a little bit interesting there. But this week, we have a rivalry once again against UMass. One last season, as my goal is going to be to win out, win this Dynasty game, and keep as much momentum as we can rolling. Now 5-1 in the season and 5-0 in the ACC. But starting off, it looks like Dorian Livings is going to be the one returning the football here. The speedy guy, could we take it up the middle, and we may be gone on this one. A great return to start the game, but offensively, nothing is going to change. We are going to air out the football today as long as our offensive line can hold true. As I saw Jasper on the go route, but it may be Harper getting down the field as long as we can get this stiff arm, as that is quite the way to start the game today. Is Kenyon Wells on the next time. We're going to go to Shamar Porter now up the middle. Shamar Porter's going free all the way down to the 15. So in 3 plays here, we could score a touchdown, and this corner route may find itself open as we're going to scramble out, set our feet, and we're actually just going to continue to scramble here. Now getting chased down by his speedy edge rushers. We do take it for 7, but now I need the first down. That needs to be a focus here. It's going to be Porter on the crosser. Porter trying to fight his way in, and he's not going to get there. My hope is here Jasper leaking out could get himself open as we're going to go to him, and Jasper's got the touchdown catch. Maybe an executive decision to not run the ball, but nonetheless, it still pans out as we open up this game with a score. But on defense today, we need to be able to stop the run. Alberic, who's actually ran against us pretty well in the past, he returns at running back for UMass. They will give it to him on the first play of their offensive day. But I also am worried about their quarterback taking off and running today. But it is going to be a draw play that we do bottle up to force 3rd down. My hope is they run. Instead, they're going to the air. Pass play out to the outside. Tight end's going to make the catch. But now they're going bunch set, 2 tight ends, 2 wing backs here. Interesting play call, as they are just going to hand the ball off on a power look, but it's going to be Caleb Stewart trying to make the play. Instead, he's gone free to the races, 25 yards down the sideline and breaking a tackle. What a play from UMass. Oh my goodness. I was worried about Alberic. He's a phenomenal running back, has run well against us. I said it, and then he pulls off one of the best runs against us all year long. And just like that, UMass is going to tie up this football game here. And so coming back out, I guess we just need to do it again after letting up a massive touchdown run, as we are going to try to hit this across the middle. Fall into Porter. What a catch jumping in front. There's one matchup I am looking at today is Soro. Freshman on freshman out there. UMass playing a freshman corner center. Could we go to him? As actually, I will go to him here. He burns out the safety, but can't hold on to the football. But I'm still going to keep looking. You don't know what's going to be able to happen here. Is we're going to test it, or at least try to, but that pass we get hit as we throw. So that is going to make it 3rd and 10, where we have to sit on this one here. We're going to be scrambling out. Can we deliver this football in? No, the pass rush too much. And so we will be forced to punt this ball away. Cersei's going to be doing a good job here, putting them a little bit deep, but Hearns has to come off and make the tackle as long as we can bring him down. But already on this day, they have 5 pressures in totals. They go run play up the middle, and we are there bottling up again, but we can't bring him down. And so this will now be right to the air. Allegro, we try to make the tackle. He's not going to be able to make it, and they get up to the 40. And so now that being 1st and 5 because the play action caught us off guard, they go hurry up here over the top of our heads, and they make a big catch, and they're down to the 30. UMass so far having our number in this game. Really no way to stop them here is this one now. Quarterback scrambling out as it's going to be a deep shot here. Alibi, can he make the interception? And he doesn't hold on, and we couldn't get it done. But now they go run play. Stewart this time finally able to wrap up. So on a big 3rd and 9, they're going to go pass here. We're going to try to sit in some windows. The pass is out to the outside, and it's caught very easily. What was that? Hearns once again struggling in coverage, and now we're out of position. Brian, we're going to bring you on a blitz and back up Stewart here. I don't know why the out of position look, but they're going full house, and we're going to sit on it because we are expecting run here up the middle, trying to push down the outside. Tavesi can't get the angle, and it's going to be another almost Alberic touchdown. Already got 90 yards on the day, and we're guessing run up the middle here, trying to hold them still, and we do. But Demetrius Cross goes down with an injury in our secondary. We cannot suffer. So it's 3rd and 1. Can we make the stop here? Run play out to the outside, and it is going to be a Guro trying to make the tackle, but Alberic gets in for his 2nd on the day, and UMass is going to take the early lead on us here in this 1st quarter. Luckily enough, though, on the ensuing kick, Durbin was able to catch it, and following straight to the blockers, we were able to hit a hole set by Shamar Porter and co. Only problem is Durbin, not the fastest in the world, did get chased down, and so starting just beyond the 30, we're going to look to try to put in a game-tying score here. It's going to be underneath and caught by Soro, and he's got a little bit of running room down to the 15, but it is going to be now a shot to the end zone, back of the end zone. Soro not able to thin it in. UMass's pass rush so far in this game, very, very good, as we're going to go across to Shamar Porter, give him something to run on here. He only gets about 3, so on a 3rd and 6, the 1st quarter is going to come to a close beforehand, where now we just have to be able to convert here. Pass rusher off the edge. We're going out here, have to set our feet, maybe try to do something, but over to the right side. We were completely bottled up, so now it's going to be a field goal coming out, and this is going to be up and no good. We missed it left. Not a good look, as UMass now has a continued opportunity here to try to make something happen, as this pass to the outside is going to be completed, but Steinmetz is going to be stepping on the field after this play. I just guaranteed to make sure that he's going to get more reps. They do go run here. We're filled in pretty nicely, but he still manages to get 8. Our defense just got picked apart so far, but a run play. Alibi can't make the play, and what's the pursuit angle coming out from Callum? But now everybody's out of position. We got to sit there, as they are going to go to the pass, as we're going to have to run with this here, but it is going to be a sack from Quincy Bryan. We got lucky, and so maybe that's a defensive play that we did need here, as they go draw play with Stewart. Couldn't fill. Barrett's got a ton of yards. Callum's still struggling to tackle, and so we just need a big stop. Simple to the outside. He's going to make the catch. Steinman's not there to make the tackle. Alibi can't make it, as this may be a comeback situation here today, because it's going to be another run play up the middle, cut back lane there for Alberic, and we managed to fill him up for only 5. We just have no answers so far here, as Alberic to the outside, making it 3rd and inches. But are you kidding me? As they go no huddle, we walked into a player as we're trying to get ourselves around, and we get called for a flag there. Caleb Stewart. And so there's no shot at a stop. We're going man coverage now. It's a quarterback keep. We have to be able to get out there with Demetrius Cross. He's back in the game, and we tackle him short, but it's 1st and goal. Full back in, power look play, and we're there to make the tackle with Stewart, but now they're going Wildcat here. Running back in at quarterback, could be a jet sweep. I'm guessing counter. Instead, they actually give it, but luckily enough, we try to make the tackle, but we can't. And UMass up now 21-7 in this ball game, as this is what we can't have happen, but it's going to be a good opportunity for us, as it is just going to be a complete test here, starting with Livings on the return. Can we find ourselves a lane? Win by any means necessary here, as Livings may be gone. Good juke move getting us out near the 50. Starting out first, it's going to be a pass play. Out to the outside, we're going to go to Soro on this comeback, as he's managing to not haul it, and he drops it. But it's 1st and 10 here, as we're going to have to step up and run with this. It's going to be Wells running. Wells getting the 1st down and a little bit more. But I'm just looking for that big play shot. One shot opportunity here, and as I see it, This is a deep ball. Soro burned in. Touchdown, the freshman, making one of the biggest plays of this game. UConn now. We managed to get ourselves back in a little bit. Bring it back to one score. And after this one is up and through the uprights. The only problem is there's enough time for them to go on a really good drive here. They're going to have a lot of time. Starting off with a run, as it is going to be Alberic again getting some yards. The hurry up will continue out of UMass. Something I'm really not liking in this game as they go counterplay. Do roll it up really well. Luckily enough, we bring them down with Logan Stern. But it is 3rd and 2 as they go run play again. This time we managed to fill, and that's huge. And I'm going to burn an early timeout because I don't want them to take the time down on this punt, as this is a really bad one. It's going to land only at the 50-yard line here. We're going to try to pick this up with Callum, maybe try to get something out of it. But coming out here, maybe that's the opportunity that we did need, as we are going to scramble out. Deliver this one to Jasper, the tight end, and he's got separation down the sideline already. I think we're a much better team than UMass. We're just not showing it in this game. Our offensive line is definitely struggling as we're going to try to get this screenplay out. With that not working, back to the air. Pressure in our face. We're just going to dump this one off. Almost intercepted, but Jasper holds on. But maybe a seam shot's going to open up for Shamar Porter as we're going to lead him inside. Shamar Porter up the seams. Got the touchdown catch. As just like that, comeback done already at the end of the first half. So there's not a lot to worry about. Our offense can strike in droves here. Obviously, with Kenyon Wells and Shamar Porter, we're able to make it happen. But once again, UMass is going to try to push the ball here a little bit. This time, definitely not running. Instead, they're going to do it through the air. Backside, it's going to be one-on-one with Steinmetz, but he lets up the catch. And that's going to be a mismatch I do not like. We may have to help him out a little bit here. Is this pass to the outside? No, it's going to hit across the middle, and it's the other corner getting burned here as we just need to tackle. But it's not going to be man coverage that wins us these games here. Is this one out to the outside? Alberic, we need to get out there with Callum, be able to wrap up, and we do. But maybe the cover 2 will help us here as they are motioning some guys around. Maybe a little breaking out route here. So we're going to sit on it. They're going to throw it out there. We jump out with Alibi right away to make the tackle as we just need to make it here. 3rd down, and it is 7, but they do complete the pass, and so things will continue. We need to maybe make a big play to keep them out of scoring position. A big hit there knocks the ball out. I'm unsure of how good a leg their kicker does have, but this should be distance enough for them to make a play. As out to the outside, we're trying to go for the big hit. We miss, and instead it's Alberic running his way almost to the end zone, and so it's 1st and goal. In breaking route, we're rolling with it. Logan Stern, though, a huge sack. But we're going to move everybody back. Play towards the end zone. They hit it up the seam, and it's knocked out, luckily enough. But rolling around now. Maybe underneath? No, a crosser coming out as I see it, as he's going to be rolling. And we're going to go ahead and try to force the throw out, and we do. Alibi came from all the way across the field just to rush the quarterback enough here, as this is going to be a field goal and maybe a block opportunity, but no, it is going to be UMass scoring. And so it was a really good drive there from UMass. Maybe we can respond here with a decent return as we get up to the 25. And so with this, we're probably going to go ahead and take it into halftime here. Darrell Robinson, one of the first carries from him on the day of today, is we're going to try to fall ourselves forward, but we're going to give it to him one more time here just on a run. Unless we can actually open this one up here. Oh my goodness, Darrell Robinson almost ran out the clock into a touchdown. But halftime is here. I'm looking at it. Passing numbers across the board, absolutely insane here. Kenyon Wells, we already got 200 on the day. But with the 3rd quarter opening up here, it is UConn starting on defense. UMass starting with the ball. And we need to be able to make some stops here. UMass's offense have basically had their way. Only one stop for us on the days. Now they go out to the outside, hit it underneath. Alberic steps out of bounds, though, forcing 3rd. But they're going wide here as it's going to be quick pass up the seam, and it's going to be caught in a cover 2 look as we can't make the tackle, and they have a guy off to the races here. Luckily enough, cross comes into play. But Haston really just having his way throwing the football as they go run up the middle, and we need Callum to come up and make those kind of tackles because this is a little bit worrisome here with how they're setting up, how they're lining up, but it is Alibi coming in to make this stop. It's on 3rd and 6. We are going to be guessing pass play as it is going to be a screen. We need to get out there one-on-one. This is the tackle we need to make, and we do. Casey Bruce with a huge play there. The freshman red shirt at corner getting his starts this year, making him count as this kick is going to be up and good. And I consider that a win so far for our defense. As with Durbin, we are going to go on the return here. Trying to find another lane again. Not going to get this time. But with one high safety, maybe we could take another shot here. Porter across the middle, though, could come open if we could deliver him the football. He can't hit. And so with Darrell Robinson, we are just going to run this football here up the middle, get a couple of yards out of it. It's going to be 3rd and inches, but why not give it back to him here? Direct snap. That's going to have a good run to the outside. It's Darrell Robinson in the open field getting up to the 50. And so that was a great play. Now maybe with Shamar Porter on a go route by himself. Jasper also leaking out. We could take a shot one-on-one up the seam. It's going to be Porter not making the catch. Almost a phenomenal opportunity, but Durbin's going to come in on the run. He's managed to get it at 5, as this is a big third down. If we are able to score, we could take a 1-point lead in this game, as it is going to be Soro to the outside. Get forward for a first down. He extends. I would say so far he's winning the one-on-ones today against UMass's freshman corner, the 4-star there, as we're going to take another shot, actually, as we may have him up and over, and Soro makes another play on him. Such a good job of freshman on freshman matchup, and it looks like our freshman is absolutely better, and all because of that, we will take a 1-point lead in this game. And so this is a much better spot to play at here, as they're maybe going to look up the seam, instead throw back corner to the outside, as we do end up making the tackle. But our guys are supposed to be out there. Those are the plays that we need to make, as with tight end in, 2 wide receivers to the right. It looks like they are maybe going to go run without Barrick, but we can bring cross down. Instead, he goes in motion, so we got to watch for any screen plays coming out, because we're going to be sitting on. I see him rolling, as it's going to be Hassan taking off, and he's just going to slide down after a decent game, but the ball comes out. Pick it up, Allegro, as he will go ahead and get it here. Breaking to the outside and going down. It looked like the quarterback tried to slide, but we were all over it enough here, as we're going to go to Shamar Porter on the outside. And this one actually intercepted. Oh my goodness, exactly what we couldn't have happened there. He made a great play on that whip route, as that's actually insane that we gave the ball right back like that. And so Allegro in the middle, maybe we can make another big play. Instead, it's Al Barrick getting off to the races here. We tried to deliver a hit stick, force another fumble. So it's 1st and goal. They're going to look to the air, try to throw this one in. Hassan's rolling out, firing it. It's Al Barrick getting into the end zone again. And so instead of playing from up front, we're playing from behind yet again in this game. But they are going to go for 2 here. Try to do something crazy here. Hassan rolling to the outside. We have to be able to make this play. Instead, the spin move makes a 2-point conversion good. And so instead of 6, 7 points separate us. Durbin on the return. Can we break it open again, as we're going to go up the middle, trying to look forward, only getting down to the 19, as we are going to go to the air right away here. Stepping up with Wells, though. We are going to be taking off, as we need Soro to pick up this block, as it's Wells off to the races, getting out of bounds. So good first play there, as we're going to roll out this time. As I see it up and over the top. He's open. It's broken coverage. Soro again getting us down to the 10-yard line. The stop and go, the sluggo route working beautifully. So we're on the goal line now, or at least almost, as we're going to take off with Wells here out to the outside. And Kenyon Wells is going to get himself a rushing touchdown. 4 through the air, 1 on the ground. And the Heisman hopeful, 7 for 7 on the day. Just this time, the ground is how we do it. And it's going to be a tied football game. So UMass starting out, they're going to go play action, as we got completely suckered in. But Hassan's going to be taking off instead, and Logan Stern brings him down. Darn a good play there, as I do not like this student body full house look they keep going to. It's really messing with our linebackers so far, as they will go out to the outside and just give it to the tight end, but to Vesey we scrim across and make it. But now it's 3rd and 11, one of the best spots we've gotten into all game long. Can we get this UMass team off the field? Throwing it underneath is good, but instead across the middle, wide open, and they make the catch. We got away from Stewart in coverage there, instead went to Vesey to try to protect the outside, as that just didn't go our way. So they're going to continue with the clock winding down, go RPO action. We need this tackle to be made, and good job there. But it is the 4th quarter, and they're going to start off with a run here. Al Barrick got a ton of space to come through, and it looks like we are stuck so out of position. Any sort of crossers, anything like that, is it's going to be the quarterback here taking off, and we get Hearns in on a sack. Can't ask your freshman corner for anything better here, as we are going to go again, as they're just going to div this ball out, as we make a tackle behind the line of scrimmage again, as the hurry up today just hasn't been their friend. But they're bringing man in motion here. We're going to sit deep middle, watch for any deep crossers, as it will be them coming out here. I see it. We're running with it. They're just going to dump it off underneath, and he steps out of bounds. And so it will be UMass punting this ball away. They're going to try to pin us somewhat deep, but they can't. Their punters are just not good, and we're going to catch this. Actually try to go on the return, not get anywhere though. And so the ball is in our court to make things happen here. We're going to step up with Wells, try to run, get back to the line of scrimmage barely. But with Jasper on a seam, maybe we can burn this cover too. As instead, we're going to test it. One-on-one again here. Can Soro win it? There's no way. Oh, we can't hold on. And so it's 3rd and 10. We're going to scramble out here and just get this ball away. And so unfortunately, our offense couldn't get it done when we needed the most. Steinman's coming in for the cover, and they are going to fair catch it. The game just too unbelievably close. They go RPO to the outside. Steinman's can't bring him down. Cross can't bring him down, as he's going to continue to get more in the first. Those are the plays that we need to wrap up the first time, but instead struggling. 5 minutes left in the game. Man in motion, as they will go to the air. Behind us, it's going to be a slant route, and we jump. Allegro, good play there. His 2nd turnover that he's been a part of today here, juking out the quarterback, getting down the field to the 40, as he may be ACC Defensive Player of the Week with the stat line he is having today. But we're going to go mountain swing here. Just out to the running back. Darrell Robinson, spin move, open field, 15-yard line. We're ready to score. And it would be great to finally put in a touchdown to put this game in our true hands. Get up 7 points. But first and goal, we're going to give it to Porter on the jet sweep out to the outside. Good block by Darrell Robinson, and we're going to be in. 42-35 is your score in this very, very high-scoring affair, as it will be kicked up and through with 4 minutes left in the game. And so now settling down. They're actually going to go to the run here to start. I expected them to go to the air to try to push the pressure, as they will go to the run now here again. Quincy Bryan can't make the tackle. Now Barrick's off to the races. Steinman's the only one that could chase him down here, as we do manage to make the tackle, but they're going to the hurry up immediately here right after the run, and they'll go back to it. This time Stewart were able to wrap him up enough. There's just no answer across the board. Another run here. They just continue to try to feed him here today, but they are in a third down predicament. Will they run it out of this? A draw play, something like that, very likely. We are not stacking the box. We are going to the air here, playing across, as this whip route is going to be dropped, and so it's going to be a 4th down play. Can we make the stop here? Quarterback rolling out. We make a sack. 5 sacks on the day. And so our offense is going to be coming out, and we have a chance to put this game away here with the blitz coming off the edge. We're going to send this one out to Darrell Robinson just to get a couple of yards out to the 30. But we just need to be smart about how we do this. Run play. Darrell Robinson, spin move back in. No really good blocking. But on 3rd and 7, we are going to risk it. We're going to pass for this 1st down. As, oh my gosh, I see it. We got it open. Soro nailing the coffin here. And that's what we need to do, is UMass burns a timeout. And so maybe we could just take down this clock for the rest of the game. Shamar Porter, we're just going to give it to him on a jet sweep. That's not going to go for many yards. Only problem is I don't know if we're in field goal range yet, because we did miss the one earlier, but stretch play to the outside. We're rolling out there. And it's going to be Darrell Robinson getting down the field. And we're just going to go down in bounds. And that is going to be enough to knee this one out and take this win. The rivalry game, you can't ask for a better one here. UConn, UMass, we walk away with the win only by 7 in a high-scoring affair, a shootout. I want to check the stats from this one to really see how we did. Passing for us, great completion percentage, better than usual, and we did throw for 400 yards, but UMass did throw for 300, and then rushing the ball, they did go for 237 on the day. Alberic's going to be a problem, especially looking at next year, as we only ran from 55 from Wells and 58 from Robinson, but Terrell Soro 195 on the day. Instead, Shamar Porter 82, so a lesser day from the better receiver, as we do now need to look on to next week in this second half of the season. This next week is going to be interesting. Looking at the top 25, Syracuse did fight their way in. They're 3-3 on the year, and somehow us at 6-1 can't get in. But Notre Dame, UConn, both of us receiving votes. Basically, at this point, it's win and get in. Before this game, they're coming into our house. Notre Dame versus UConn. And today is going to be us starting out with the football. Durbin on the return. Not the fastest guy, but a phenomenal running back in terms of getting into space and breaking tackles. But with him not breaking any tackles there, Darrell Robinson coming out. Not his season. Show us the freshman, as this may be a Shamar Porter type game here, because he's the one who can compete with these Notre Dame guys, as we do get an early completion. But we're going to look for him there right away too. He's going to be up the seam, as we are going to test it one-on-one here. Shamar Porter, can he go up and bring it down? No, he can't. So what about RPO instead, as it is going to be Darrell Robinson on the run. Darrell Robinson's actually got a little bit of space, making it 3rd and 4, as we might try to scramble out here to make something happen, as I'm going to try to deliver this ball out, and instead it's intercepted. Oh no, exactly what we don't want to have happen here, as it is going to be a pick 6. Logan Thomas getting it. And so we're going to start this game from behind here, as we try to get the ball out. But luckily enough, it just means we're going to get the ball back sooner. But Durbin on the return, getting his 2nd one of the day already here, trying to get up the field. He's not going to find it. We're going to start out for verticals concept. A little bit risky here. After what just happened, we're just going to dump it off to Darrell Robinson. Be smart about it to get 10 yards. As hopefully we can continue this going here. Soro's going to get the catch. Juke move back to the outside. Doesn't happen, as we are starting this game cold here. We have to scramble around, but that's going to be a bad sack. The pressure from Notre Dame getting in, so we're going to need some early get back here just to get things rolling, scrambling out. We are just going to dump this one off to Porter just to get a couple of yards up the field. So it is going to be 3rd down. We have to put this one across the middle, and Jasper makes the catch to continue this drive, luckily enough. And scrambling out again, we are going to be able to get this one to Shamar Porter. Going down the field, and we may have a little bit of separation, and we're in. Was expecting a short dump off underneath, nothing crazy. Instead, Shamar Porter makes the catch, turns up the field, and we go the distance here to tie up this football game, as this kick is going to be up and good. Tied 7-7, and with a flag for roughing the kicker. So now Notre Dame's offense does take the field for the first time, and the size of the running back immediately scares me. He is huge. Breaking tackles today is maybe a worry, but to an inverted cover 2, we're going to bring Cross down to the box as they go run play again, getting up, and we get absolutely stiff arm. Robbie Humphreys, an absolute animal with that stiff arm on Allegro. We can't have that happen as our best tackler on the team getting stiff armed that easily. But on third down, they are going to throw it here as it is going to be interception. Kellum's able to jump in front of it and make the pick, and that might be a break that we did need in this ball game as we're going to try to throw to the outside, almost intercepted, but the deep shot is how our team does work as we're going to throw this one up the seam. Porter one-on-one. Porter can't bring it in, so we're already locked into a 3rd and 10. But across the middle, I see him. The ball, though, we get stuck up on, and so we have to punt this one away. Not our look there, almost roughing the punter, but it is going to be not fair caught. Instead, returned here, and they're going to have a little bit of room to the outside. Luckily enough, Steinmetz makes the tackle. And so luckily, we do get decent field position here to work with on defense. They didn't get too far up on the return, but I really wish we could have made a play there. Really take the lead in this ball game as it is Notre Dame on the run here, as it is going to be Quincy Bryant not able to fill. The rest of the team not able to fill, and Humphreys gets up, but this will be another run play here up the middle, and we do try to fill against Humphreys, but I'm really worried about the looks they're giving us here. As it's now going to be cover 2, play to the outside. Kellum, good tackle, as now they're going to go run play again here. The cutback lane, Allegro, there we go. That's the tackle we need, and so will they continue to run? No, instead go to the air, instead out to the outside, and we can't stop the catch from getting completed. But the second quarter is going to start with another pass attempt here. We're going to roll with this one as they're going to throw it, and it's going to be Bruce with an interception. A really bad throw from Notre Dame as we try to wrap it around the other side of the field. And Notre Dame 2 interceptions in this game already, as that is such a huge play there. And we're going to quick RPO out to Porter. Porter getting tackled right away. Bad blocking from Harper. Now we're going to sprint out. Go out to Porter again here on the sideline. This time he's able to get up to make it 3rd and 2, but a read option on 3rd and 2. We're going to pull this one here. Kenyon Wells gets absolutely stuffed, though. And so this time they are going to have great starting field position at the 45, as that's going to be so unbelievably scary. It's going to be Notre Dame on the run. All they have to do is break one tackle, and they're crossing the midfield point, as I expect them to go to Humphreys on the run after the big play just to settle it down, as they will go ahead and give it. Humphreys, we're doing a good job, but he's crossing around so much. But they're going to go to the air. Quick across, and we almost get the interception. Almost jump it. But we force 3rd and 7. Definite passing situation here. As out to the outside, we're not able to make it, and the ball gets completed. And so now they're going to go counter run play up the middle. We fill with Stewart. Very good play. But they're going to go right back to it here. Another run play. This time trying to cut up and find the lane. Luckily enough, we fill. And so this time, can we make the stop on the pass? Settling in. Pressure coming in. This ball gets out, but it goes way out of bounds. Good job from Shane Goff, as now they're going to go to the field goal, as this one is going to be up and good. So that means we're just going to be playing from behind in this game. Have to put up a field goal, as it is going to be Dorian Livings on the return here up the sideline. The spin move from him is so elite, as they're going to go coverage here to start out. We're going to scramble out with Wells, and we are getting chased down by a big fella, but we are just going to take off and get the first down out of the deal. So good play to start out if we really just want to tie up this football game, and we're going to continue to run away from everybody here. Take it to the sideline. Actually, we take a crunch shot. And so Kenyon Wells, really good job of just sprinting around, running around, as we actually get stuck up our own lineman this time. And so 3rd and 7. I want it to be man coverage. Please be man coverage here. Is out to the outside. We will fit it in. No to Darrell Robinson, and there's an injury. And so we are forced to punt in this game. We are playing from behind. They're going to let this one bounce, as it looks like it's going to take a stop into the end zone. As now they're going to go to the air, quick underneath as their drive offensively start. They're going to the pass out to the outside. Is this a great play by Callaway? And so it's time to really make a play here. Make a stop across behind us, a diving catch. But we're going to go nickel look, and it's going to be a broken coverage. Notre Dame touchdown, and we need to put in a score now before halftime. Can't believe that play broken up like it did. We were in cover 3. We should have had a guy out there. He should have been in the corner, as I'm unsure about what did happen. As maybe Alibi got sucked in, but Callum was the one who had to give chase, and he's not going to go ahead and make that. So it's all going to start with a Durbin return. Can we find a lane? No, he's not able to find it. So it's time for us to go to work here. Little drag right across the middle. Jasper getting up already. Hurry up. We're going to look for maybe something to open up here. Scrambling out, as we're just going to dump this one off instead. Darrell Robinson getting up and getting out of bounds. It's a problem because I don't see the yard to gain, but we know it is 2nd and 3, and so we're just going to give it off again. Have him get down the field here, goes straight to the hurry up, but with the wheel route coming out, maybe we can go ahead and hit this. No, we can't even get the ball out, so it is 2nd and 10. We're going to go to Porter, crossing. He's able to make the catch, but gets no yards out of it. 3rd and 8, so we just need to be able to convert this here, as we're going to be sitting, trying to throw it, trying to get the ball out, as it looks like we are going to be definitely playing this game from behind, as this ball again is going to probably bounce into the end zone, as they're not going to run and take it to halftime. Instead, they're going to look to the air here, throwing on underneath. Good tackle, as they are going to go run play on the last play, as we're just going to drop back, try to be safe about it, but no. The clock strikes 0, and we're going into the tunnel down 10. So we are starting out on defense, coming back out of the tunnel. They go quick to the air right away. Is this zig route going to be inside? No, instead it's a pass to the outside. The car hasn't had the best game so far here today. We've done a decent job as they go quick to the outside, get off the tackle, Callaway, and make the tackle. That's a good play again, as it will be 3rd and 3. Direct snap up the middle, and it will be converted for a first down. Sucks when you can't see the first down marker, but we're still going to have to recognize it and play with it here, as they will go to the air once again. Something maybe, a deep shot, Callaway in coverage, and we get burned. Callaway out of the slot, a slot fade getting in, and Notre Dame puts up another score here. So Durbin's going to have to do it on this return. Something crazy here, decent amount of space. So we're going to start with a screenplay. Just get it out to Soro. Let him run a little bit as I see a hole up the middle. We're going to break it to the outside, and the freshman down the sideline. A huge first play here. And if we could do a 2-play touchdown, that would be beautiful here. Porter coming across. Can't fit this ball in. We're still going to try to put it in here. Slot fade again. We're going to throw it up. It's a jump ball, and Porter can't make the catch. And so this is not good here. We need this crosser to come out. Soro, please get the first down. Get himself forward. 4th and 1. We're going for it. They're going to go press coverage here. We're going to fit this ball in. Montgomery barely holds on to it. And with Darrell Robinson motioning to the outside, we're going to look to go to him. No, we're going to fit this one underneath, and we were there. So we're going to continue now. Up the middle. Montgomery again. Montgomery getting himself forward. 3rd and 1. We're going to scramble out to the outside, and we're just going to take off with Wells, make it easy on ourselves. And so maybe this is the comeback start we needed. We bring the game back within 10 and still 2 scores. But our defense now is going to have to come out and make some stops. And their offense starting out, they are going to go to the run. Humphreys to the outside, and we bottle them up nicely. I expect them to go to the pass, but they are going to go to the run play again, and we managed to not bottle up. He gets broken free, and Humphreys off to the races. So not what we wanted there. We had him in the backfield, just couldn't wrap up and make a tackle. Power run to the outside. It's got to be Cal to make it, and he does, as a new running back does finally check in, and they don't give it to him. Instead, go out to the outside. It may be a first down here as long as we can make this tackle. Maybe for his 3rd we do, as this is massive 3rd down run play. Could we make this stop here up the middle? And we do make the tackle. Demetrius Cross, what a huge play. Lenovine's going to be back helping block for Livings, because we have life here in this ball game. Start off with a turn going up the middle. I see a little bit of a lane. Maybe we could fit ourselves through, and we don't. And I want to score quick here. Bring this 4th quarter to where there are no questions. Screaming across. We're going to go to Porter. Porter's open. Porter may be gone. A 1-play touchdown. Simple as that. We get him dragging across the field. The matchup with him and David Cage goes his way here, as it's his 2nd big touchdown on the day. And the crazy thing is he's still below his game average. That's how good he's been this season for us, as now only 3 points separate the teams. But on a side note, it is cool to see the amount of fans now in our stadium. When we first started this, nobody was coming to games. And so are they going to run the football? No, they're going to go to the air. As we're sitting on it, they throw it underneath because we left him, and he managed to get the completion. Only problem is to Allegro in the middle is struggling, but there is going to be a flag coming out. The wear and tear for Allegro is something we need to consider because of how bad his speed is, as they did only pick up 2 on the last play, or did pick up some, but they get bumped back to 2nd and 8, as we do fill again Logan Stern. And so we force Notre Dame into another 3rd and long, as they go fake draw. Something across the middle. We're running with it here. And the ball's coming, maybe come out. We get a sack. Quincy Bryant makes the play. That's an absolute covered sack across the board. And so Notre Dame will punt this one away. Livings is going to have great field position, or the opportunity to set us up in better field position as we cross the midfield on the return. And so now it's just time to take our time in this. A run play to the outside. Darrell Robinson falling himself forward for 4. We are going chew clock, as it's going to be a run up the middle again. Darrell Robinson in the open field. Spin the other way. Durbin checks in now on the run. Durbin, we need a good run from him, as he's going to fight his way up for 4. Darrell Robinson coming back in. Maybe we can get another good run plays. We do break 1 tackle. 3rd and 3. With the play clock winding down, we're going to go crossers, and it's going to be complete to Porter. And Porter's going to get himself up the field to the 15, as we have every opportunity now to take a massive stance in this game. So we're going to throw this underneath, and luckily enough, it's barely caught. That was a very, very risky ball to throw, but it did happen to work, as we're going to go to Porter here on the, again, he's going to put us down on the 1. So can we put this one in? As we're going to scramble out here. Wells looking for anybody crossing. No, we're going to take off with him again. And maybe this game's going to be enough to put him into 1st place in the Heisman conversation. The best player in the country, and he's sitting on our roster, being our quarterback as a freshman. We may have this kid for another 3 more seasons, as we take the lead here against Notre Dame. At one point down 3 scores, scoring some unanswered points, as there is 2:40 left in the game. We are up by 4. Notre Dame's going to do everything they can to win this game. It's going to maybe start on this offensive drive, but we're going to go only zone coverage. No man-to-man across the board. I don't trust Casey Pruce. I know they're good, but I don't trust any of them just yet as they hit a stop route to the outside, and they're already going to get a big gain here. But dropping into a different look, I don't like the matchups across the side as they do go out to the outside. It is going to be an RPO, and he's going to have running room if he breaks the tackle. But a 2-minute warning is going to be called, and they're starting out 5 wide here. Simple across the middle. Is going to be to Humphreys. Humphreys makes the catch as they're going to go ahead now and push this one across the middle again. And the Bulls tipped up a couple of times as now they're going to continue to pass the football. This one across the middle and again a lineman knocking it down. As actually it was a tight end trying to leak out there, number 87, as they're going to go to it. Pressure coming and we make a sack. Oh my goodness, coming in LaShare. And so it's 4th and 16. They're going to go for it here out to the outside and we're going to be almost intercepting it. LaSlane makes another good play and we may have just beat Notre Dame in a crazy comeback here. They're going to burn their first time out. And Darrell Robinson, we just need a big play here. Need a first down. Need him to do something good as John Sheets stops the clock. And so 3rd and 15, we are going to risk it here. As we're going to hit this up and over the top. Please, Porter, bring it in, and that's game. Shamar Porter getting to 200 yards receiving on the day as he is the one that comes out and ends it. As we take a knee, walk away with a win. We didn't go to South Bend. They came to us. And look at that, 21 unanswered to win the football game is insane. That's the type of comeback that we needed. Kenyon Wells gets player of the game with 4 touchdowns on the day. But after he got player of the game, we have to go over to the Heisman watch. Where is he sitting? Oh, moves up into the number 2 spot, and Shamar Porter makes the list. Could be the first technically classed tight end to be in the Heisman race this year. Having 2 guys up there is absolutely insane. But because of that as well, we are now in the top 25. Where are we? Sitting at number 21 ranked. This week we do have Navy on our schedule. I think a much easier team for us to play, but we do have to check in as well on the ACC schedule. We're 7-0 in conference play. Virginia Tech, who the last big team we have on our schedule still yet to play, sitting right behind us at 3-1. In the coastal side though, Pittsburgh 7-0. So many top ranked teams now in the ACC, but Navy in their own right is a very good team, sitting at 5-2, 3-2 in conference play. But to start this one, we are actually kicking it out of bounds on accident. And today is where we need man coverage to come into play well, because we are going to pinch, stack, and do everything in this box here to make things work, as it is going to be a pitch play to the outside. And they're going to have a big play here to start out. As long as we can wrap up though, we may need to tinker with some of the looks as we continue out today, because this is my first time and our first time playing a triple option team. As this give up the middle is going to be good for another 10 yards, but we're going to be doing everything in our power to make sure that they don't run for over 300 yards on us. We already let up 200 to a bad running back, as we do miss this tackle here, but they did only pick up a couple of yards. As now we're going to play for the quarterback. Is it a goal for a read dive play? We can't make the tackles. He goes all the way to the outside. We got blocked all the way out of bounds, but in the wing T, they will go dive play up the middle again. This time Logan Stern on it, but with everybody now tight in close, they are going to go quarterback here. We do not make the tackle, but thankfully Stewart's there. And so it is going to be 3rd and 8, and they will go play action coming across the middle. Quarterback trying to get out, but it is a sack from Quincy Bryant. And so after all that, it is going to be Navy trying to attempt a field goal here. The kick is going to be up and good. And so offensively, we are the exact opposite of what Navy is. But maybe on this return here, we can get some yards. I want to score fast and often here. We're going to test this one-on-one here. Is it's going to be up and intercepted right away. We tried to click on with Porter to stack, so maybe not what we wanted in this game, as we're just going to continue now to try to stop the run, as it will be a good tackle up the middle. Bad read from the quarterback, but now a dive play. They do give this one again. It's another good play, and with man in motion, it's 3rd down. They will go pass play simply to the outside, and they do make the completion. So Navy will continue this drive. Pitch play to the outside. He got a lot of running room. Alibi has to get out there and does get shrugged off, but it's not a first down. So this game is just going to continue to be interesting, but we do stuff this one here. So 3rd and 1 here again. Can we make the stop? A give read up the middle, and we make the play. And so Navy's going to punt this one away, and with Livings, we're going to let this one bounce into the end zone here, as it is going to skip its way in. So let's not do what we did last time here. Settle back down. This time make some good passes, as this one across the middle is going to be Shamar Porter. That is a touchdown play for us through and through. But I really think we can pass all over this team here today. As Porter one-on-one, back shoulder throws, not going to get in, but it's going to be a blitz coming off the right side here, so maybe a quick scramble, and it will be. We're going to roll all the way out here. Oh my goodness, Jasper, you can't get any more open than that. Jasper is going to be almost in for the score, but the end of the first quarter is already here. Navy just chewing up so much of the clock. But can we score this touchdown here? We're going to go Shamar Porter across in touchdown. Simple as that. And I really think that this game should be an easy one for us, just as long as we don't turn the ball over and make dumb mistakes. But coming back out, it's going to be them going heavy look. And they actually go to the pass here, as there's going to be an open guy, and he's going to be off to the races here. Cross has to give chase. Luckily enough, we're able to make the tackle, but that is not a good look for us. We cannot let plays like that do happen. As up the middle, we do get a massive hit with Stewart, as I really think pinched cover 4 is going to be the coverage for us that is going to work, as they will go another give up the middle here that we bottle up. But it is 3rd and 6 here. Maybe another passing situation with Stewart. We're supposed to be coming on a blitz, and they actually give it, and we make the tackle again, and Navy will sneak away with a field goal, as this one will be up and good again. So we're only up by 1 in this game, as Durbin will get the return here up the middle. Maybe a lane for him, but he's not going to find it. Today, I do just want to throw all over this Navy team. I really want to expose them, but they bring a 3-man pressure. We're rolling out here. Going to set our feet, and if we can deliver this ball in, that'd be nice, and Porter makes the catch. But Soro's going to be another guy we're going to look at today. They bring another blitz. We'll throw it to him right behind, as Soro's going to take the easy yards here, get up the field, and get the first down. 4 verticals is just the concept for us here, so we're going to step up that with Wells, and we're going to take off out to the outside, try to go for a juke move. We're just having our way here, so we're going to try to scramble out. That doesn't work. We're going to scramble out now to this side, just try to throw this ball away, and that's a horrible sack. Thought maybe a rollout opportunity would be perfect, but no. Instead, we're stuck at a 3rd and 26. Can we convert this one here? As we're going to take a shot, and that ball's going to fall short. And like I said, dumb plays. That's what we can't have happen. And we did exactly that, as this one will be fair caught. The Navy's going to continue just to try to pound this ball on us, but such a good play, as they actually go now to the shotgun look. And actually, they're going to put this one to the air. It's going to be up the seam, almost intercepted, instead knocked out, as I expect this one to go to the air. But not a lot of time left in this half, as we're going to drop. Quarterback's going to roll out, throw it underneath, and we're just able to wrap him up and hold him short. And this one's going to be very, very short. Livings trying to come down and field it. Livings, can we maybe find some separation? No. So no stupid plays here. They bring a little bit of a blitz. We're going to put this one up and over, at least try to. Navy's just completely controlling time of possession here, as it is going to be Shamar Porter getting open on a whip route. He's got a little bit of space down the field here. Spin move's going to get him up almost to the 20. He's got another whip route tagged onto here. He could come open again, and he does. It's as simple as that, as he gets up the field now inside of the 10. And I want to roll out here to look at this, as they're going to be bringing blitz, and we're going to be able to roll out. Should have went to Robinson, as we're instead going to take off with Wells down the field, down to the 2, as it's another goal line pass. As they're going to be a guy on Porter. We're scrambling around, trying to force the ball in. I saw him late. Slant concept on 3rd and goal. We're going to hit it in this window, and it is going to be caught, no drop. And so we are going to walk away with the easy field goal. This one is going to be up and good. But with the 2-minute warning passed, it's going to be them going to the air. That's how this is going to work here, as the quarterback is going to take off. Luckily enough, Hearns is there to force the slide. The clock's going to continue to drain down. They're going to look quick up the seam. No, out to the outside. Good tackle, short. As we're just sitting in cover 4 is an answer against the option. It's been working so far. Slant routes coming out now to the outside. Good tackle again here. Clock continues to run. I don't think they have the speed to beat us, so we're going to continue just to pinch and then drop here as they go to the air. Quick across the middle. No. Up the seam. Oh my goodness. Alibi got toasted off the line. Maybe not pinch everybody. Maybe we don't have the speed, and maybe they're trying to go for the upset now against a top 25 ranked team. We cannot let this happen, especially in our own stadium, as they will go ahead and get up 13-10. So with 48 seconds left, do we try to push the football? I think that's probably the best choice here, as Durbin doesn't get anywhere, as I'm looking to Porter on a slot fade here. He's one-on-one. We're going to throw it up to him. Porter, can he come down with it? Porter does, and we're going to burn a timeout immediately. So it's a perfect play there. We already crossed the midfield mark, as we're going to scramble out here. With Wells, we're going to run. I see a guy dragging across the field, but I don't think we have the look to really throw it to him. But throwing the run stats is something I am a little bit nervous about sometimes, especially an interception look, as we're going to scramble down here with Wells again. Wells getting free. Wells going to slide down. So it's 1st and 10, almost in the goal lines. We're going to put this one up. Corner of the end zone. Instead, it's jumped off. I expected him to run with the crossers. We're going to be down in this game against Navy, as they're going to try to pass this one out of halftime, try to make something happen, as they're going to throw it, and maybe we could have had that interception. Luckily enough, we're still there to make the tackle. So 15 seconds left. They go play action. We're rolling with it. Quarterback's going to take off. Quarterback's got a lot of space. Navy making big plays here. So they have no timeouts, and there is 8 seconds left. Maybe they try to dump this one off. No, it's a sack, and luckily enough, our defense making plays here in this game to try to keep our offense in favor. But Kenyon Wells not having the best day in the books, but coming out of half, luckily enough, we are starting with the football, so there are some positives out of it. Durbin here on the return. A bad start, as we're going to try, but now we burst onto the scene. A good run there, and we're going to do something we usually never do. Play action. Great look there. We're just going to dump it off nice and easy to Jasper. Jasper's going to get himself up for almost a first. And so now we're going to look. They bring blitz. This crosser's going to open itself up again, and that's just a matchup nightmare. That's why we want him at tight end. Shamar Porter getting free. We just need to be smart about how we're scrambling, how we're looking, but I see him across the middle again. It's going to be Porter here getting us down to the 6. I think Soro on the crosser is going to come open here. We're waiting for it. There it is. Soro in touchdown. A great play there from the freshman as we do regain the lead here to start this third quarter. But starting off in the second half, they're going to go back to the run heavily. That's just Navy's offense. It's how it works. The cutback lane. Wow. The big fullback finding a seam. So we can't let that happen. We got to fill very, very well. But now it's the quarterback taking off here, and he gets a first down. So it's going to be a continued look here. The pitch play to the outside. We need to bring him down. Luckily enough, we don't give up 3 straight firsts. So they're going to continue to try to push this one in. Alguero's going to let up the first down, but the clock, they are just taking it down so much here. As with Stewart, we do make a good play on this one. So now they're going actually shotgun look. Still managed to hand the football off, but we stop it. So on 3rd and 9, they're going to go to the air here. We got to be safe about it. Now it's the outside. I see it, but the quarterback's taken off. Can we come in and make the tackle? And it is Alibi getting in. And it looks like they're going to attempt a very, very long field goal. This is NFL length here. There is no way this one should be up and good, as it actually has the leg, and it's good. Oh my goodness, who knew Navy had a leg? And so coming back out, we do have a lead to play with, but it's not a very big lead, so I want to go ahead and try to extend it. But I just don't think Navy's a good matchup for Shamar Porter. If another corner route maybe should open itself up, we're going to go after it, and like we will here, and Porter's got it. Breaking one tackle, please. But Soro on a screen, maybe against this blitz, could play well here. Can we get some blocking? We get chased down from behind, maybe across the middle, as we're going to hit this. Oh my goodness, that was a touchdown. So maybe a slot fade could open itself up. We're going to test it one-on-one out there. Porter bringing it down, no. And instead of punting it, we are going to be going for it. This isn't a really good look I like, but we are going to have to scramble out here. And it's going to be Kenyon Wells down the sideline. Kenyon Wells got a lot of space as he gets the first down to the 14. So really good plays there, as it will be Soro getting number 2 on the day. His second touchdown. And, you know, Shamar Porter may not be catching him, but he's getting ourselves down there. As UConn, we do take an 8-point lead here. You can't ask for anything better than that, as maybe we're starting to put away Navy. And so Navy now, they're going to continue to try to run the football here, but we are wrapping it up. I'm surprised they haven't started going to the air more. They've had a ton of success with it today, but the fourth quarter is here, as they're now going to run this on 2nd and 13, starting the fourth quarter. Managed to get a couple of yards, but on 3rd and 8, they are going to go to the air again here. We're waiting for as they throw a bad pass here. The quarterback getting a little skittish, so we are going to go ahead and get the ball back. It's a bad punt. Livings has to come down, as it will be fair caught by Bruce. Good play from him. And I think one more score would be enough here to put it away, hopefully, as we're going to throw this one to the outside, up and over, and it is going to be Porter making the catch, running off the line. Porter having himself a very, very good day today. We're going to scramble out here with look for anybody, and we're just going to take off and just take it out of bounds. Things are just looking very, very good as we're going to scramble here. Look to put this ball out, as we're just going to take off a little bit here, going up the field, but the ball comes out. Luckily enough, goes out of bounds. But maybe we could get a touchdown in here. Good in breaking route from Porter, doesn't hit. So maybe Montgomery, though, as we go wide, looking for a crosser to come in. Can we hit this ball? I see it. And they're pinching everybody here on the 3rd and 10. Most likely bringing blitz, so we're going to leave Darrell Robinson in to block. I'm expecting the linebackers to come. No, they actually drop here. And we have all day in the pocket. And can we throw to the open window? What an absolute dot. So 1st and goal. Can we put this one in? Looking, scrambling up, scrambling around, and it's going to be Kenyon Wells breaking the plane almost. And so Jasper, maybe we can go to him here. Pressure coming out, as we are going to scramble this one out and in. And so it is going to be Kenyon Wells, hopefully putting this game away late. And so 1st and 10, they're going to be going now to the air. We're all over this slant route. We have had their number most of the day today, only opening up a couple of bad passes. They do go play action here again, looking for a crosser, this time underneath a league road. That's where you need to get out there, as it looks like they're trying to pass themselves back into this game. Maybe a good sign for them, as they're going to hit this to the outside. Almost jumped out there. And so from here on out, we're just going to sit and cover 3s. They actually do go to the run, and we have nobody there. Tried to deliver a big hit with cross. It's not going to happen, as they do go hurry up, audible off to the side, and go to the air. We're sitting on it here. Crosser maybe coming out. Quarterback scrambling, breaking through tackles and throwing it away. So it will be another pass to the air. Screenplay, though, getting out. Allegro, we are all over to make this one, but it's 3rd and 8. We could go ahead, end it right here, quell any chances of a comeback in this game, as it's going to be passed to the outside. We're going to have to bring them down. We do, but they're going to go for this one, as Lassane is there in the middle instead of Allegro. As it will go past, we're all over, but they hit it up this seam, and it is going to be caught for almost a touchdown. And so Navy just won't go away. Now that we recapture the lead, doing everything in their power to keep things rolling, as Lassane looks huge in this middle as a linebacker. as they do go pass. We're sitting on it out to the outside. Another good play, but they are going to go for this here. We're sitting on it out to the outside, and it's going to be almost an interception from Prue. They're going to go here, pass, look at end zone. Crossing out, quarterback looking to scramble as he just throws it out the back. And so maybe this is going to be the one that ends it here. Slant routes coming out, quarterback trying to take off, scrambling forward, and he's going to get the first down. This way, this guy just won't go away as they do put in a score. So maybe he's going to bring this score within one. So Durbin on the return. We're just going to try to run out this clock here as we do reverse field, but we don't get to the edge. And so we're going to go jet sweep to try to put this away. One first down is all we need, as it is going to be Shamar Porter down the sideline as we're going to try to stay in, but we get pushed out. As he's got 304 yards today, I didn't even realize. So Darrell Robinson's going to have to come in and do it here. And Darrell Robinson's going for a first down as it looks like he gets there. And so it's a great play there as we're going to do it again here. Darrell Robinson off to the races. Please stay in bounds as he gets warped out, as we just can't seem to stay in bounds here. As this time we finally do, but they're bringing a blitz here off this left side. We're going to scramble out right immediately as they bring blitz off the right side too. Fake it as we're just going to try to roam around here and just go down. Just try to take as much time off the clock. But in a power look, Kerpenis comes in as he's going to be the one to try to run out this clock for us as the blocking's just not there. And so with allowing the play clock to wind down, we have to kick this field goal here as this one looks like maybe up and good, but there's a penalty. I don't know what the penalty is, but it is good on the field goal. And the defense is actually going to get called with an offsides here, and we are not going to accept. We're going to decline, take the point. And so we're just going to drop ourselves back here in coverage with only 40 seconds left. Trying to do anything crazy as this pass is actually going to be completed here. Oh my goodness, our pass rush couldn't get there. But there's 28 seconds now left in this game. They're going to continue to try to push the ball. This time we're sitting on it. It's going to be a user interception here. Cross, take it out of the back of the end zone, please. Good blocking, but that's going to be game. Navy doing their best to hang on with us in this game, but it's not enough as we go ahead and walk away with another win here. Still only one loss on the season. The season's almost completed. But now looking at the top 25, we are 15th, but this is the college football rankings. It gets a little bit different here, but after Shamar Porter did have one of his best performances of his career, getting 304 receiving yards on the day, he bumps up now to the number 3 spot. 2 UConn players there, but none of that matters. Rankings, Heisman, anything, unless we win this game here today, as Syracuse comes into town, and they're 4-4 on the year, 3-2 in ACC play. So this one's going to be interesting because they are a couple overall points better than us. But Shamar Porter's now coming out on the field, 1,500 yards on the season, on pace back now for 2,000, which that is absolutely insane. If we could somehow break a record like that, as it is going to be well starting off first, as I see him to the outside, but we can't get the ball to him. And it is sometimes, I get it, I'm force feeding the football here, but we are going to run with Kenyon Wells. If this block can get picked up, maybe we can get ourselves up the field for a little bit more. But so far, force feeding him the football has gone and led to a ton of wins here as we hit this one in the seam as we can't get it caught. And so I am happy as the blitz is coming off here as we're going to go to Jasper, the big tight end, as he holds on to make it 3rd and 7. But we need to convert this here. 3-stack linebacker, 1 coming on the blitz. We need to roll out with it as I see Porter, but we're going to take off to guarantee it here just in case it's a bad pass as we do go down. But I think this is man coverage with a single high safety look, as they actually, everybody goes ahead and bails here. So we're going to get this one to Soro, but he can't hold on. Wanted him to stop, but it's 2nd and 10 here. Blitz coming out. We're going to go quick to the big tight end, and he goes down, actually staying up and getting some more. So it's great to complete some passes there. But now it's going to be out to Montgomery. Montgomery's going to get a catch. He's done good in open field, but almost inside of goal line territory here. We're going to scramble out. It's going to be Kenyon Wells up the middle, and he's got a rushing touchdown. Getting him down the field with just his legs is huge, as we're going to go ahead and take an early lead here in this ball game. But Syracuse has had a really up and down season this year. Lane Hicks leading the way in the ACC in terms of receiving yards. Everybody except for Shamar Porter, but they've taken down the likes of Notre Dame while losing to some really bad ACC teams. It's been all over the place. They do go run here to start, and it is Alhiro getting stiff arm. So coming back out, we are going to bring a little bit of a blitz here up the middle to try to get them off, as we do, but they open up another good run. But I hate teams in this hurry up look because it gets us out of position each and every time. As this time they do go play action. We're looking for something across the middle, breaking down as they're going to throw it. We are maybe left them open too much, but the ball comes out. But today is going to be a different day defensively because Callaway will be playing deep in the secondary. Well, we will have some other guys moved out, but Caleb Stewart, we get ourselves right in position to get a user interception. And so we may have an opportunity to jump out early here, and we'll talk about the defense later because I'm looking for Porter as we're going to roll out here one-on-one. The ball is going to be up, and it's going to be almost caught. So not the best look there as we're going to roll out here again. Set our feet and actually deliver this. Coming across the middle, Harper. Harper's got an open space to get us to the 10-yard line. He's been quietly having himself a decent year, but I really do want to be able to put this one into the end zone here. Quick slant coming out. We're going to be rolling around, running around. Is this going to be Wells here getting us to the 5? And so can we put this in here? Quick break to the outside. Pressure coming. We have to throw this ball away, and we barely do. So 3rd and 4. Linebacker blitz definitely coming here as we're going to hit this crosser. It's going to be Soro getting in for a touchdown. 3 straight games with receiving touchdowns for him as he's been kind of on a hot streak since the UMass game, as Kenyon Wells has been hot since he stepped on the field for us. We go up 14-0, but the Orange coming back on the field, and we need to talk more about our defensive moves here today because we don't get this tackle, but Demetrius Cross has officially moved positions for us. He is going back to slot corner, somewhere where I thought he was initially going to start the season, but ended up taking him off, and Callaway's going to be playing that deep safety look. I think it's going to help us a little bit better as we get another user interception. Caleb Stewart, 2 here today. Can we return this one to the house, though? The lead blocking from Tavesi, and we're in. It's a touchdown. We're up 21-0 here in this game. Caleb Stewart were able to get 2 user interceptions early, as that is quite a first quarter here for him today. So are they going to go to the pass again at all? That's a good question. That's a great tackle because 2 interceptions in the first quarter is kind of rough, as this running play is going to be tackled by Allegro. But it is 3rd and 6. Bunch formation to the right side. We're going to cut now on any in-breaking routes. It's a screenplay. And we have to run over with Stewart to try to make the play. We don't hold him up short, as actually it is going to be 4th and inches. As Dorian Livings will get the return here. We're going to break this to the outside. Good spin move back in, starting at the 32. And I want to end this game before it even started. I want to score again in this first quarter, put up 28. That would be actually insane, as the crossing route with Porter is going to come open here, as he's got some room down the sideline. Shamar Porter, if he was able to break one more. And Porter one-on-one, if he's having that kind of day, it's going to be maybe even better than last week, as he breaks another tackle to get us first. But with the 3 high safety look, it's going to be interesting to see which one rolls down. Is this the middle one? As we're going to break this off, throw this back across the field, and this time it's jumped. This is where we get in trouble for force feeding him here, as Robinson on the return can't get the stiff arm in. It's a bad interception. And so we got greedy, and I think we paid for it here. Syracuse is going to get the ball back and continuing this bunch look. They are going to go ahead and run this football. Allegro needs to get off to make this tackle. Luckily enough, the rest of our team does get there. But man in motion here. Watch out for the tight end seam route coming, as we're all over it, but they throw it underneath, just a little check down, and he won't get the first, as they might try to run for this one here. We got to be ready for it, as they do go run, but we fill with Stewart, but we can't finish the tackle. We almost had it, couldn't get it in, as they're going to continue this offensive play here. Quick sticks concept to the outside, as they run it here again up the middle. Allegro gets caught up, and it's them getting a big run with some people audible around. It's going to be another run play, and this hole opens up. Allegro not playing well against the run here today. But Caleb Stewart's tired, so Lassane is going to be in, as this is going to be a play action. We got to roll with it. We're not going to have enough time to get out there, as we got to come down with Kellum and deliver a big shot, as they are bringing a man in motion here. Maybe jet sweep. No, they're going to go to the air. We're watching for it, but it's quick and underneath, and it's another great hit from Kellum. And so it's 3rd and 10. Can we make a stop here? Something quick breaking across the middle? No. Everybody's here on the sideline. The pressure's not getting to him, as we're going to get another user interception with Stewart. He's got 3 on the day here, as this is getting a great half of football for him. I was waiting for something breaking back in, and we were just able to sit on it and make it happen. But the Syracuse offensive line did show that they were very good there. A 3-man pressure is going to be trouble here, as we're going to scramble out right away. As I see it, just take it and go. Jasper, don't step out of bounds. Down the sideline. We may return with a massive score of our own as we try to break some more tackles. So it's a good play there, as now we're going to continue. It's going to be Porter. He's going to have a little bit of room to scooch forward. Only 3 down linemen. This is going to be interesting on 2nd and goal. Maybe could run a QB draw. They have spies on, though, as we're going to run to the side. Try to fit this in, and we don't get it to Jasper. And so it's 3rd and goal. This time, definitely somebody's coming on a blitz, as we're just going to roll out here, have nobody open, as we're going to try to deliver this pass into Harper, and it is going to be completed before a loss of yards. And so we'll still be able to extend up to 24-0 in this game. But it's cover 4 here again, as they actually go draw play coming out, and Bowie, good stuff from the sophomore. But 2nd and 10, still only doing 3 down linemen. They go draw play here again, as it's going to be another good run that Syracuse gets on it. And so 3rd and 3, can we make the stop? We're running with it. They throw it to the outside in the window, and we do knock the ball out, as Lenovo is going to be back, and he may be the one actually fielding this punt, as we're going to take it up and just take a fair catch, but the fair catch doesn't get called for some reason. And so we're going to try to push this football here, put in 1 score before halftime. As I see him straight up the seam, it's Shamar Porter. Shamar Porter is almost gone, and so the 2-minute warning is coming to pass, as we're going to get this little screen pass out, cut it back in, and Darrell Robinson maybe cut it back to the outside. Clock is winding down, though, as our offensive line doing a good job here against the three-man pressure. And we're going to step up and step out of bounds and maybe go for the end zone and we get in. Kenyon Wells, what a play. And so we get 30 here before halftime, and I think this is going to be maybe enough to call game. The freshman dominates here today. As with it, we are going to move on already to next week, as I do want to check out the recruiting boards. But post the bye week, looking at it right now, Kenyon Wells dropped. Eli Holstein jumped above. Pittsburgh, #1 in the country, but we're #7. But we do have our biggest matchup of this week, Virginia Tech, ranked 10. It is the game of the week. We have a 5-game winning streak. Can we continue? But it's not just the game. It's the Heisman Trophy. It's the player of the year. It's the receiver of the year. Everything is getting put to the test today, as our offense is going to be coming out on the field first. I love that our stands are packed, but Dorian Livings, he's the one getting the return to start, as this would be perfect, as it is going to be Dorian Livings out to the open field, almost up to the 30-yard line. But to start off today, I want to take a deep shot. I want to go to the air, as we're going to scramble out here. Just give this one off to Porter, staying in bounds. He gets 5. But with a corner route from Porter, maybe he could open up again here, as we're going to hit this actually behind, and Soro can't hold on to a 3rd and 5. So a bad look here on 3rd down, where we have to make things work. Kenyon Wells, though, scrambling out. Kenyon Wells gets the 1st down, and so luckily enough, we were able to convert, make things keep going, as we're going to step up here again. Kenyon Wells this time off to the races. Good juke move, as we do try to slide down one more time, but Kenyon Wells took a big hit. I'm a little bit worried now about wear and tear from Wells. Any more big hits early in the game, at least this early in the game, it could be worrisome, as with no high safety. Maybe backside to Harper could be the move here, as we're going to throw it to him. He's one-on-one. He makes the catch and gets the 1st down. But nobody lined up on top of Porter. Maybe this could be a good hit here, as we're just going to dump it off to him, and he's got the speed to get there. Porter getting up the field and getting another 1st down, as we could definitely open this up with an early score here, and we're going to be able to step up in the pocket. No, we take a bad sack. I thought that was going to be a great opportunity there, but it wasn't. Instead, we're going to scramble out. I see Soro in the corner. I don't want to force the ball. Instead, we're going to try to drop it off to Montgomery. And so on 3rd and goal, can we push it in? Darrell Robinson out to the outside, one-on-one. Absolutely not. And so it is going to be us having to settle for a field goal. It's going to be up and good, and luckily enough, we at least end up with 3 on the board, as VT is going to go ahead and be playing from behind. Here's our defense is going to come out. But starting off here, I'm worried about Mac Drummond, the running back here today for VT. He has tortured teams this year. So William Watson, also the quarterback today, a little bit worried about him, as it will be Mac Drummond going down. But another thing I need to worry about is the read option. If it does come out today, it could be worrisome here, as we need people to get off, as Drummond carries forward for a 1st down. Actually, he didn't get it, so he's going to go ahead here and be 3rd and inches. Crosser sitting man coverage with Drummond, as they do go run play. No pass. We're in there for the sack, though. And so a great blitz there. He's going to go ahead and force a VT punt. Dorian Livings, the return needed down the sideline. Maybe we can cut this one back, but it's not going to be the case, as we're going to keep trying to push this ball here. Things almost worked, as we're going to go to Shamar Porter here on the outside. A deep ball that he brings in. No, it's out of bounds. An absolute killer there. I thought we were going to be able to push this ball deep, as no. Instead, we're going to go up the seam to Jasper, making the grab. Burn him off the line just once. As actually, he is open. Oh my God, we need to fit this ball in, please. We make the catch. Soro burns the star corner off the line. A great job there, and we basically spoke that one into existence, as we're going to go to Porter on a little bit of a cross, or at least get to the 5. But can we put it in? Maybe a step up. No, it's going to be Porter. Porter caught out the 1, but 3rd and inches. A 2-score game at play here. We're going to go QB power, QB blast, and it is going to be Kenyon Wells getting in. The versatile freshman makes his mark here against the #10 team in the country, and the 2nd quarter walks up and walks out perfectly for us. So with our defense coming back out, Drummond, we still need to be able to stop him here. Quincy Bryan getting in this time, but they're going heavy to the hurry up in this game. A little bit interesting here is they do go run again. Stewart, though, we do get caught up, and Drummond gets brought down. But on 3rd and 2, are they going to run it? No. Yes, they are going to go ahead and run it, and we do manage to maybe hold him short here again, and we get it in. And so it's another big 3rd down stop for our defense. Dorian Livings on the return here again. Break it to the outside. No. 35 at the start, though. Under the RPO, we're going to go to start here. It's going to be up the middle. Robinson nowhere. But maybe a stick concept could open it up here, as we're going to scramble out to the outside. Maybe a block could get picked up, and we're going to take off here with a linebacker chasing us all the way down. Big 3rd down if we want to extend our lead in this game. This will be a huge one, as right underneath it is going to be Soro holding on. Soro's coming up clutch here early in this game, as Shamar Porter out to the outside. We're just going to feed him, and he's going to get up the field a little bit, breaking down to the 30. Couldn't be asking for anything better right now. Kenny Wells has basically had himself a day already, as dragging across the field. Could we fit this one in? And Soro makes the grab. A little bit risky of a play there, as the corner from the other side could have made a play on the ball. But now we're going to be sitting, running up the middle. Wells scrambling, falling forward, taking a massive hit. With the play clock winding down, we're just going to scramble out here. I see him on the edge. edge. Soro in, touchdown. His third catch of the day, and he adds now a touchdown to the books. Kenyon Wells able to run one in, now pass one in. We're already up 17-0, as now this kick is up and good in this game. We cannot be asking for anything better than this, but except for a hit stick right now coming down. Could we get it to work? No. Instead, we missed the tackles, and he's off to the races here down the sideline. Burns isn't going to be able to chase him, and just because we miss a hit stick, he's absolutely gone. The one thing we're lacking is speed. And after Ricky Francis absolutely torched us on this PAT, this is going to be up and good. Now it's going to be cut in the lead here. But this, maybe we could return the favor here. Durbin up the middle, not going to get it. But if it's man coverage here, Porter could be open on the wheel route. It's not man coverage, but it is going to be Soro. Open, gone, touchdown, one play. Soro getting loose. He's got his second as he dives his way in, as we might have just kicked off a shootout. Luckily enough, we started with a 17-point lead, but two scores on 3 plays is insane. But this time they didn't return it. Instead, we'll start at the 11-yard line. Actually, great coverage by us making up for it, but they're going to start with Drummond run up the middle. Drummond's got so much space. They're cleaning us free. Allegro here, draw play. Got to get off. Broke the wrong way. Good tackle from Casey Pruse, but now to the man coverage. We know they're going to air the ball out here. This corner route is going to be open, and we're all over it for an interception. Caleb Stewart, we got it, and it's very returnable here. Down the sideline, we got a little bit close to the sideline, tiptoed our way, slowed us down. And so now we just need to push this one in quick to the outside. Porter getting about 4 yards, but I do want to be able to push this one in. Crossing route coming out. We're going to drop it to Porter. Porter getting up now, making 3rd and 1. But QB blast, 3rd and 1. Can we get it through? We do get forward, 1st and goal. But we're going to keep it to the air right now. Rolling out. They gave us this whole outside. And instead, we're just going to take off and make it easy. And just like that, we maybe put this game away in the first half. 31-7, as this kick is going to be up and good. They're just going to have to push the ball like crazy here, even if they want a shot. Something quick underneath. No. Out the outside. Callaway. Ball tipped up and it's caught. Are you kidding me? Chance Fitzgerald is keeping them in this game here with this one. Should have just played for the knockdown. Would have been the safe play there, but I got greedy. I wanted another interception. 14-31 is now going to be your score. But with a minute left, maybe we could push the ball here a little bit. I want to continue to stay greedy here. Breaking to the outside. It's going to be Porter getting us the first down, as he's just continuing to feast here in this game. We're going to go to the outside again, and he breaks his way through. Shamar Porter having the heck of a first half, but Soro on the other side too, also having a fantastic day. He's got over 100 yards, and that's what we do need here. Is we're just going to test it up and over the top. 50-50 ball. He's going to be up and almost caught. We tried to risk it, didn't pan out. Now to the underneath, as it will be a pass behind. Porter again getting himself open, as we are just going to burn a timeout, but we are going to continue try to look for things one-on-one, obviously. But with Kenyon Wells, we're just going to take off instead, and if the blocking can be good, maybe we could push our way in. We're going to burn another timeout. Kenyon Wells over 300 yards passing, 70 yards rushing, an absolute cheat code, as we're going to try to push this one in. Stop route underneath. No, it's jumped. Intercepted. No big return can happen here. We have to make the tackle. 18 seconds left. I just want to be safe. Man in motion. Maybe here they're going to try to push the ball. Instead, they're going to run it. We just need to wrap up, make the tackle. And instead, it's Mac Drummond just trucking through everybody. But luckily enough, they do just take it into halftime. They're going to start the second half of the ball. This game's not over just yet. There's only 16 points separate us here. Terrell Soro, though, 5 catches, 160 yards, 2 touchdowns, putting up some Shamar Porter numbers. But in this second half, they're going to be starting with some pretty decent field position, as now they're going to have the opportunity to where if they actually want to run the ball still, they can in this game thanks to that last score. My biggest problem is that interception in the red zone. We needed to be able to push that one in, as it will now be a jet sweep to the outside. We need to be able to get it. No, instead they're out the open face, breaking through tackles. Alibi cross. We need to get it out there, as it will be a score. Virginia Tech making it very, very easy. Living's now on the return just after what was that play, as it is going to be a decent return, as we just want to slow this game down now. Take it and put it in the hands of our defense here, as we do get 4. Problem is only 10 points separate, as Darrell Robinson has to come into play here in this second half, as he does break through that tackle to at least get some yards. But on 3rd and 4, we need to be able to pick this one up. We're going to roll out. Wells getting chased down. He's going to be able to pick up the first down, luckily enough. Darrell Robinson back to him here. Up the middle. Decent juke move. Not able to make a man miss. As this is just great for our offense to be able to do this. To know we can do this here. As Darrell Robinson just continuing to push his way down the field. But with that being said, Durbin is going to go ahead and check in. We're going to give him on a screenplay, though. Let him run free. He's not the fastest in the world, but can run through somebody, but doesn't there. But to fill it out, Porter on the outside. It's going to be him one-on-one. He's just got to beat one man. He's going to get some yards. Stiff arms another, and the best tight end in in the country gets forward, and we've done it perfectly. Take time off the clock here. It's going to be nice and easy. Montgomery getting a catch. And as long as this double team works up, we should be having ourselves a first down run or more. And so sitting in the red zone, maybe Soro could get open again here to the outsides. We see it. Out to him, almost jumped. So maybe that's a little too risky. Let's calm down. Let's run the football here. No, that's not going to work. And so now can Harper make the play? Backside zig route. I like it. In. Harper, touchdown. Going Harper's way. Not something we've been doing a lot, but hey, when we count and call his number, he gets in, and that is a perfect play. Flag also coming out now. So now we have a little bit of a better lead to play with here. They go back to Drummond now on the run. He just goes down. But will the blitz come out? Will the blitz work for us? Yes, it does. We fill in this run. Now they're going to go play action. We just got to sit on it here. Something crossing. No, it's crossing the other way. Fitzgerald makes the catch. One of the best receivers in the ACC. And so the fourth quarter is going to open up with VT driving underneath. We're not able to knock out this football. Oh, Steinman's on the one side. He's been pretty locked down today. We just need to keep that one up here. By sitting on it, it's going to be a pass play. We're all over. Quarterback's going to run. We got to make this play here as he can't get on. He slides down. William Watson absolutely toasting us, making us hurt here is underneath. No. Instead, they do actually hit it now. Chance Fitzgerald again is going to have a lot of room to run. Clock just isn't on their side. Luckily, it's on ours. Run play. Quarterback keep. Quarterback keep. Breaking a tackle here. We're able to deliver a big hit. Casey Bruce, I see you. But with things continuing here, will they go back to the run with Drummond? I'd be interested if they do. The play clock's winding very far down here, and they do give it to him, and we managed to fill well. Don't carry him forward, though. He's on 3rd and 1. Will they go back to the run here? No, they're going to go to the air. Quick to the outside. It is going to be caught. No, it's 4th and 1, and they're going for it here. Maybe a run up the middle. Maybe we can get this stop. No, pitch play to the outside, and Drummond gets in. Brings this game back within 10. We're not over quite yet. RPO now. That's how we're going to burn down this clock. Quick out to Shamar Porter. He's got a lot of room. Good juke move. And he may be gone already. Oh, my goodness. But with Darrell Robinson on the run, maybe we could open up something nice here as we try to cut it up. Don't find a big hole. But Shamar Porter is going to be continuously open here on the RPO. I'm interested in why, but they do stop him short, so we have to go for it now. 3rd and 1. No way we take a sack there. We're just going to let this clock drain down, and I wasn't going to say anything, but we need to go to the instant replay. I feel like I do this too much, but on the punt return here, he did it again. Oh my goodness, look at this. Just hitting the outside lane. Boom, one cut and gone. We weren't fast enough, and Virginia Tech takes it the distance, cutting the lead here to 3 in this game, but that only means we need 1 first down to put this game away, and Dorian Livings maybe could do it on the return here. Give us good field position, at least enough field position. And so Darrell Robinson, can we go ahead and do it? Run up the middle, not going to find space here. We're going to take it. It's a 2-minute warning, but they're pinching everybody here. Can maybe Shamar Porter get to the edge? Maybe coming in. We got space. No, we don't. We get tackled short. VT burns a timeout, and it looks like safeties are curled down again. Can we make the play here? Up the seam. They bailed. We got the first down. This may be game here. Shamar Porter, this time jet sweep. We could maybe get to the outside, and it's officially game. Down the sideline, we're just going to go ahead and go down. And so we did it. Just barely. Squeaking away with a win. Even though the comeback from VT almost happened, we keep our season alive. 1 loss to Ole Miss. That's it. That's the only one I want. As Kenyon Wells, 424 yards, 5 touchdowns through the air, rushing. Still putting up incredible numbers. But we have to see where this moves us up in the rankings, as we might have been able to do it. The win did see us jump up now to top 5 ranked, as Virginia Tech, I think they fell all the way out of the top 25, and they did, but still no impact on the Heisman race here. Eli Holstein put together himself a pretty good game as well against Wake Forest, but didn't have a lot of rushing yards. But looking at recruiting, some absolute wins. Hagen, Callis, Trask, Solemn, Barnes about. Hopefully if we can win him would be huge, but it is the last game of the season here against Army with more than a good record on the line. Heisman hopefuls between Shamar Porter and Kenyon Wells, and it will be our offense out first here today. Dorian Livings back to return. One of the best returners from the kickout spot. Worst from the punter spot, actually, looking at the numbers here, as Livings does get out to the 26. But we got to play a clean game today if we do want the Heisman Trophy, and we're going to go out to Porter first, who's going to make the catch for the first down. But I want to be simple with how we do it. Screenplay now. Soro, can we get a game moving, as we do maybe almost find an open lane? But on 2nd and 4, we also need to run the football effectively. We're going to step up, take off here. Kenyon Wells breaking free almost, and he does get past the 40. But with them just going press, this could be all us today. So now we take a shot deep here, and they do knock it away. And so instead, we're going to come back, bring Shamar Porter in motion here, scramble out. We just have to throw this ball away. So on 3rd and 10, we're going to have to do everything we can here to pick it up. We're going to step up. No, we take a really bad sack here. And with us getting moved out of field goal range, Cersei's got to punt this one away. They are going to go ahead and catch it here, and the fair catch is made. So defensively, now we need to make the stop today. They go screenplay. We're all over it. Cam Stewart bottling it up. Stewart is now listed as one of the best linebackers in the country, which is so unbelievably awesome as they flip it out to the running back here again. This time he's got a lot of room. Casey Pruce, what a bad pursuit angle. But Stewart leads the country in tackles as well as interceptions. Well, he's tied for that statistical category there, as it is them running now almost to the 50-yard line. And so they're going to go ahead and continue to try to run the football here. Bowie in the middle, at least making a good enough play to hold him. So things will continue for them. Now a draw play coming out, and we need Cross or Callum to come up. They're just having their way to start this game right now. Quick now, it actually is a sack up the middle. Scholl, good play there. Now they go run play to the outside. We do enough to force him back in with Callaway. We make the stop. So it's 3rd and 15. I want to get off the field here. Looking for something coming across. No, quarterback's going to scramble. We have to be able to chase him down. He slides down. That means Army's going to come in and attempt this very, very long field goal here. It's going to be up, and it looks good. And Army's going to jump up to the lead here in this game. So now we're going to be playing from behind here. We need to put up some scores better, as Dorian Living's out to the outside. It isn't going to get a good return, but in press coverage, maybe Soro could get open here as we're going to roll out. No, I don't see it, but I'm going to hit Porter across the field. Porter bring this one in, and he got the grab. A good play there from Porter. We're able to make things work. Now to the outside, Darrell Robinson, the running back, making the reception, as it looks like they're only going to rush 3. So this would be a good opportunity for us to take off, but instead the ball comes out, and it's a fumble from Kenyon Wells. So Army's going to take back over here 6-4 in the season, playing some really tough football here today. A crossing route coming out. Caleb's able to bring him down. Continue to drive now. It is going to be a quarterback, though, taking off. You're going to make him slide down. Things not looking good in this first half for us so far. But they will go run play, and will be the running back continuing to push down on us. Hogue doing a really good job against us. As now they're going to go to the air again here. Crossing, no, sack. Good job getting in. So we're dropping them back a little bit, making it 2nd and long. This is good for us, as maybe inside route. No, out to the running back. Hogue's got the catch. We need to bring him down. Bruce this time taking good angle. So 3rd and very long. We need an interception. We need something to go our way. Instead, it's a Logan Stern interception off the screen. What a play there, and our offense does have life after we turn the ball over, as we're going to go out now. Porter, good catch. Porter breaking through to the 25, and things looking really good after that, as another screen play coming out as we try to break through, not clear it. So things will continue. Porter up the seam. Porter falling in. Porter drops a touchdown. A good opportunity there to take the lead, as now that's going to get away from us, as we're going to go out to Porter again, though this time he's got the catch up the sideline, getting us to the 10, and so it's 1st and goal now. Quick slant out to the outside. Porter hits again. Porter's in for the touchdown. We can feed Shamar Porter all day long, and he's going to make plays for us as we do recapture, or at least take the lead here in this game. And so our defense now, who's actually playing pretty well today outside of the one field goal, is going to come out. Caleb Stewart, good tackle. But Hogue is just going to continue to try to feed. As is will be a quarterback keep instead. And so on 3rd and 4, I'm going to guess pass here. I don't think they're going to run, as this is going to be faded to the outside. A great knockdown is going to force another punt, as Livings will get the return here. A little bit of blocking in front of him. We're going to break this one to the left side, and we have the speed to get some room here. Good spin moving across the 50-yard line, but with the flood concept starting, we're going to scramble out here with it, and we're just going to take off with Wells. Wells has got a lot of room to run here. Wells getting up the field, getting down to the 20-yard line, and this could maybe be a 2-play drive for us if it did work. We're going to scramble around again, looking, seeing nothing. Wells is going to be running, end zone, diving, touchdown. Life's good when you don't fumble, and we're able to go in and get points here. Now up 14-3 in this ball game, and so now it's going to be our defense coming back out here. We've done a really good job today, as we should have had the interception. We decided to leave him last second, but the 2-minute warning is going to be here. It's going to be tough to play with, as we know they're going to go to the air, as we should have had another interception. We tagged on late, so that's 3 interceptions missed, and maybe the last 3 true plays for us. Luckily, we did already have one today, so I'm not going to complain too hard, as it will be the quarterback taking off, going down the field, forced to slide down, but I really just want to jump on an in-breaking route. Maybe no, coral route out to the outside, as he does go down, but Caleb Stewart's tires, he checks out. Laslane is in. Now we're going to look for anything breaking in. Laslane, we have to make a big hit, and we do, so they're going to continue now. We're looking anything deep out to the outside. We should should be all over. Can't knock the football out. Stewart makes a tackle, so they're going to try to push this one into the end zone. Maybe to the outside. They are going to hit it. He's going to step out, though, and it looks like they're probably still not going to run it. They have no reason to. Pass play here across the middle, and you get the touchdown. Army responds after us going on 2 back-to-back touchdown drives. And so this game is close here as the half does draw to a close. And I don't want to risk it too much, so we're going to try Shamar Porter here on a jet sweep. Unless we can get some crazy yards out of the deal, I think that we're going to call it quits. As actually we do get a first down, so maybe we'll burn one. And if Shamar Porter can get up the seam here, we may take a shot deep. As they do see it, we're up and over the top. Porter coming down with it, and he can't make the grab. And so one more play. We're going to go Hail Mary here. If we could just get time in the pocket, that'd be beautiful. We're just going to chuck this one end zone side. We're looking for it to fall down. There's a penalty, though, as it is intercepted. There may be a penalty for pass interference here, and there is. And so we get one more chance here to chuck this one deep. Can't ask for anything more than that, as we're going to go ahead. Put this one up. We're looking for a tip ball to come up and down, and we don't haul it in. But in the second half, it will be Army starting with the football. Kunalak is going to be coming down to try to make the tackle, and we do finally bring him down. But I am worried about the running game here from Army. They've done a good job already today as we do not make the tackle with Stewart. It's going to be another run here. Up the middle. Can we fill up? Hold him short of the first down, and we do. And pinching on 3rd and 1. This will be interesting here. If they do go run, maybe we can get it. No, it's a quarterback keep, but Caleb Stewart's there. And so a really good job there to force an early punt. I want to extend our lead in this game, most definitely with Dorian Livings. Maybe a good return here would come into play. We're going to try a deep ball here. We're going to look for it. No, instead, just dump it off to Robinson. Robinson, good juke move, getting himself a first down. I just love the way we're moving the ball right now, up in the pocket. Maybe a crosser coming out, and we do fit it to Porter, who goes down. But Shamar Porter is battling injury here today. Minus 13 speed. It's going to be hard to push him the ball as we're rolling out with Kenyon Wells. We're just going to take off down the field. It's going to be Kenyon Wells getting the first down. But Shamar Porter is so close to breaking the single-game NCAA receiving yards record, as maybe that's enough to get in there on the touchdown catch. What a crazy senior year for Shamar Porter. Lined up in the tight end spot, just absolutely dominating this entire season for us, as this PAT will be up and good to get our lead up to 11. So will be Army getting the ball back. They try to go run play, and it's bottled up well, but they're really stacking the box against us. So they're going to continue to try to run this football up and in, as this one doesn't really get in. Maybe with Stewart, if we come on a blitz, no, we get picked up well, as this was going to be another good run, as Stewart is going to continue to get kind of dominated here, but it is a sack coming off the edge. Tavessi's the one getting in, as the 3-4 look doesn't come out a lot, but when it does, we're able to make some plays with it. Now they're going to go to the air. Deep shot. Oh no, Alibi burnt. Alibi, luckily enough, is able to recover and make the tackle. So now Army's in striking distance here. Third quarter winding itself down. They go to the run, and it's Bowie getting off nicely. And I think if Bowie continues to develop for us, he is going to be a superstar in the interior for a very long time. But counterplay running out now. Alguero almost gets run through. No, that's actually Casey Pruitt. Is now cover 2 coming out. We need to make this tackle. It's Tavessi making another big play. And the 3-4 look actually working for us here today. Hearns is going to try to come in on the block. Do not want to throw anything at the kicker. But to start the 4th, it looks like Army is going to go ahead and put up 3. We don't get any pressure on, but the kick is good. And so Livings on the return may be able to get through. No. And I'm worried because to win the Heisman, I feel like we got to put some more points up on the board here as pressure is coming. We're just going to throw this one out and away. And so we're just going to continue to try to push the ball here out to the outside. I see it. Terrell Soro gone. Maybe no. Tackled at the 40. So a really good play there to get ourselves down this field as we're going to go out. Actually, a bad ball that Shamar Porter should have probably dropped. Corner route maybe could be something that opens up here. We're rolling out. As I see it behind, we're going to deliver this ball in. Harper, good grab by him to ball it in. Crossing. No. As I see it behind, though, as it is Montgomery this time getting into the end zone. So it wasn't Shamar Porter. Sora was able to get us down the field. Then it was to Montgomery as well as Harper. As it's all of our receivers, our entire core making it happen as we put up another score. And so now it's going to be the offense back out for Army. We have to make some more plays. Tavessi continues to get involved in tackles today. Sitting in a cover 4, they're going to go to the pass again. Something crossing. No, underneath it. We do have to just wrap up. We've missed so many opportunities today to make big plays. Interceptions, all that, as now we have to come in and chase down Merchant again. Merchant, though, getting the first down, and it's just chunk play after chunk play is what they've been able to get on us. Now a counter run. We should be finally all over it. Sitting, they go to the air. Something underneath. No, out to the running back. It's a swing, but Alibi's there, and it's 3rd and long. Flood concept coming out as they hit it across, and it's a good knockout from Alibi. And so on 4th and 12, they will go ahead and go for it here up the seam, and it will not be intercepted, but we are going to be getting the ball back, and we're going to go to Porter here. End of the game. Can we feed him the football a little bit here? Get down the field. Porter stepping out, not getting all the way out of bounds. But to slow down this clock, it will be Robinson on the run here up the middle. Can we get free? Robinson breaking, and he's down to the 10-yard line. A really good job there, as we're going to be rolling out now. Hitting it maybe behind as it's knocked down. 2-minute warning. But I need to put in this touchdown if we want the Heisman Trophy to be ours here. We're going to be rolling out. Nobody's here. Can we come back the other way? Absolutely not. We just need to throw this one away. So a slant concept again. 3rd and 10. As we're going to hit it to Porter. Porter getting up for the first down, and we get there. And so can we put it in right here? I saw Porter. Porter should have been breaking off. We're going to be taking off, and nobody's running with us. And with Wells, we're just going to take it in. And with this, maybe the Heisman Trophy will be ours. It's an ACC race here between Eli Holstein and Kenyon Wells. Shamar Porter's also had a very good day, too. But we're able to jump up to 35 points on the day, as this one is going to be all but over here. And that all means that the ACC champion is here. We need to play Pittsburgh, but I do want to check out the bracket, because that'll indicate to us who they think is going to win. And it's us. We are number 3. Pittsburgh's number 2. Pittsburgh's in an undefeated season, but they're still projecting us to win this football game. But maybe just as important, Kenyon Wells is projected to win the Heisman now over Eli Holstein. And you can't write a better script than this. This is the matchup in week number 15. Whoever has a better game may as well walk away with the Heisman. And so it all comes to a head right now. Somehow we did it. Caleb Stewart, Logan Stern, Quincy Bryant, Kenyon Wells, Shamar Porter, Dylan Harper, everybody played a role. But Eli Holstein, the man that we've been chasing all season long, never seen. He's been like a ghost, but hopefully we'll be able to shut them down. It's 2 versus 3 here today. Battle for a first seed in the college football playoffs and more. Dorian Livings, though, starting it off here today as we shoot this up the middle. And I think if we're going to want to win this game, we have to use the matchup that Shamar Porter does present here. Out to the outside, we're going to hit this one. It's out of bounds. Good coverage. But also Darrell Robinson's got to play a game today. He's got to play well, as we're going to juke this one to the outside and get the first down. With the blitz coming off the right side, we may go ahead and drop. Actually, they go ahead and drop it. We're going to scramble out and just try to get this ball in. Shamar was wide open, so we're going to keep trying to just pass this ball. Get looks open here. Across the middle is going to be Soro getting the first down, but the rollout, maybe we can hit this time. As no, it's knocked down again as we try to get to Porter. We just need to sit on it, but blitz coming. We're hitting this crosser, knocked down the line of scrimmage. So big 3rd down early in this game. Blitz coming off here, as we're gonna have to scramble out. Kenyon Wells, we got maybe space here. Can we beat him to the first down? We do. And so the drive here will continue. Blitz coming again. Gonna sit back on it, and no, we take a sack, can't get the ball out. Need somebody to come open here quick, maybe the outside. Jasper's gonna pick up some yards back, but Shamar Porter checks out here when we need him the most, as we're gonna try to step up, and no, we get caught up on Darrell Robinson. 4th and 11, and so it will be an early punt coming out from us. Cersei's gonna hit it, and it will probably be fair caught, as it will at the 10. And so we got to stop Eli Holstein today, and Martravis Lloyd, who's another really good player. They hit this across the tight end early, but they're looking to go hurry up on us here today. Lloyd also one of the best running backs in college football, kind of overshadowed by his quarterback, obviously, but we come down to deliver a big hit. But we just need something to go our way here. Run to the outside. We managed to slip through. Logan Stern, good tackle. So it's a pass here, guaranteed on 3rd and 9. Quarterback scrambles, what I am really worried about here. Any sort of crosser, but when you're going to come up here and just force him to slide down. And so it's now going to be Pittsburgh punting. We get the return here. Livings trying to find a hole. Not going to find it. Do get up to about the 30. Hopefully we can go back to work here. Press coverage on Shamar Porter. Maybe it could work, because we're going to test it. Just go up and over with it. And Shamar Porter is a little bit over top, so we're just struggling to fit the ball in today. Maybe we'll go backside. Harper with a grab now. So things continuing. We're doing a good job here. We're going to actually scramble out. This is a scramble situation. Can we fit this one into Soro? And we do, as we're going to be looking for the first down. Maybe a little bit more here. Crossing coming out, though. It's going to go to Jasper. Jasper fighting his way forward. Mark Porter has not had a catch yet. Is maybe across the middle. This time finally bringing it down. A tight shot in the window now as we're looking to score here. I see him on the crosser. We missed the touchdown. So close there, as it is 2nd and goal here. We're rolling out. Looking, they got a QB spy on us, but we get him loose a little bit. Maybe can we run 4 down to the 1? It's from the inches yard line. Kenyon Wells, can we run it in? QB up the middle, and we're in. Touchdown, UConn here in this ACC Championship game. And with the first quarter coming to a close, it's a perfect opportunity to jump up. So coming back out, Pittsburgh's 2nd opportunity to drive down the field here. Demetrius Cross, good tackle. Dak here to the left side with the wide receiver motion like that. They're going to give it off, but Caleb Stewart, we're here to make the tackle. So they're going to now test it. 3rd down. crosser. We're there. We missed the opportunity for the interception. And so they're going to go hurry up here, lining forward. And they do go ahead and try to run. No, play action, sitting across. Quarterback scrambling, though, coming forward, sliding down. And I am expecting a run here. Man in motion, though, coming across the line of scrimmage. They do give it. Allegro can't bring him down. Luckily enough, we're still there. Shane Goff and Anderson in the middle. Bowie out on this play. With tight end in motion. This could be inside zone split, and it is. Can we get through? Lyman takes out 2, 3, and now it's Lloyd getting past the 20-yard line. A tough look there, as now they're going to run it again up the middle. Lloyd's got enough separation to get another first down. It looks like we're going to have to pinch everybody here because I expect them to go run again. This time, Logan Stern, what a play. In the 11th, second and goal. They're going to give it. Caleb Stewart can't get across. Cross coming down, though, as this will be a pass. We're backing everybody up here. Interception would be huge. Holding to a field goal, though, just as good. Inside look. It's going to be a good sack coming out. Quincy, Bryan, and Anderson getting in there. And so it will be Pitt lining up for a field goal here. We maintain our lead in this game as the kick is up and good. And so Dorian Livings on the return here after we keep our lead safe. And we're going to have to go back to work. Kenyon Wells showing why he's the better quarterback here. Crossing route coming out. Soro getting forward almost for a first. But now I want to go out to Terrell Robinson here. Swing pass out to the outside. Blocking bad. We managed to cut it back in, though, to maybe not lose a yard. And so it's 3rd and 2. Play clock winding down here. Shamar Porter. This is the biggest catch maybe of the season, and he wasn't able to get it. And to get up 14-3 here, or at least 10-3, would have been huge. But instead, it will be fair caught here by Pittsburgh, as they're going to start off here with a run. We need good pursuit angles to come on out. They're checking people around. Another run here. We need to get across to the leg row. We don't make the tackle. Casey Bruce does, though. And if we're not playing any man-to-man at this point, I may bench Casey Bruce and just move a safety down into that spot just to play enough zone here. But it is going to be a sack. No, couldn't bring down Eli Holstein. Instead, the ball is going to be thrown out of bounds. So it's not the look I was going for. Now it's a run. We got stuck in a bad nickel look. Still managed to bring him down to force 3rd down. But we're blitzing everybody here. 3rd and 2. Pitch to the outside. Quincy Bryan holding him short. What a big play. A bad read there from Eli Holstein, and that will allow Pittsburgh to punt this one away. They are going to go ahead and pin us deep, but a good job by our defense. Maybe Shamar Porter across. We just need our offensive line to hold just a little bit to deliver this ball in. And it's Shamar Porter off to the races. We've run this play all season. It's been a bread and butter play for us, and we are gone. One play touchdown here, and just like that, 14-3 is the score in this one. And so Eli Holstein's back on board here. Pass to the outside, and it's an interception. No drop by Kellum. Would have been a crazy way to start, but this game is just getting entertaining here. There's a crossing route coming out here. Sitting behind us. Oh, I saw it. We were just a little bit too late there, and they're going to continue to throw the ball here. Something across the middle. No, we got the rush on Eli Holstein. Bring him down. And so it's 2nd and 20. We're sitting on it now. Up the seam, maybe Eli Holstein instead taking off down the field. We can't bring him down. He slides down to make a 3rd and 1, as they're going to go ahead, pass this one out to the outside. We get burned. Alibi, no touchdown. Pitt. And just like that, they rage back with not a lot of time left in the 2nd quarter. 1:07 still left in the clock, so maybe we can get something to work. But Zion Flowerell gets in for the score, and it's great to be playing with the lead here. But I want to open it up a little bit more. And Dorian Livings, oh my goodness, the speed from him hitting the hole, and he's gone. Bring it now, 21-10 on the day. The redshirt freshman making a massive play in the ACC Championship game. And oh, how a season, a team, a dynasty can change with the addition of one player. Yes, Shamar Porter was good, but Shamar Porter is nothing without Kenyon Wells. As if we're able to keep this lead, we'd finish the season with only 1 loss. You can't ask for anything better than that. This time we sat on it. They went back to that play again, though. And so will be them continuing to try to push the ball here. Nothing crazy. Dump it off to the running back. We have to tackle Lloyd. Can't chase him with Stewart. But 40 seconds left. They're already across the midfield stripe. We know it's going to be passing situations coming out here. Sitting Cross. No, to the outside. Alibi almost gets burned again. So they're going to continue to push. Look, pass something. Cross. And it's an interception. A bad read through right to the leg row, 30 seconds left. And so we are very, very lucky right now. Just going to go to a nice little screen play, set it up for ourselves. If Darrell Robinson can get down the field, that'd be nice. Maybe we could take a deep shot as well. One-on-one, Shamar Porter leaning back in. Bad pass, knocked down completely. So pushing the ball is super, super risky here. Rolling out, just throw this ball away. Maybe a crosser coming out here. Hitting it across the field, no into the window. Shamar Porter can't get it. So we do have to punt this one away. And, you know, there's a little bit of time left. If they can get a good return here, Steinmetz has to force a fair catch, and we do, as we're going to drop it. It looks like they're going to go Hail Mary look. Nothing crazy, as we're going to get out to the outside. We're going to run up with a leg row, go for the interception, and we do go ahead and get it. A user pick here as we pitched it away, and it falls to the ground. Luckily enough, that's the end of it there. Try to do something magical with a pitch. Didn't want to risk it too much, and we almost did. But starting in this second half, they do get the ball first as we come through, try to deliver a big hit with Logan Stern. But so far, we've done a really, really good job of bottling up their running back. He's one of the best in the country. They keep feeding him, and, you know, we'll keep trying to bring him down as now he breaks through some tackles and is out to the open field. Callaway gets it. So Ligro, we have to make plays. They go play action now. Out to the outside, and we have a man out there, but he can't make the tackle. It does get him out, as it's going to be a run here again. We force him back up the middle, but there's nobody there, and he may be gone here. We do manage to chase down Stewart now in the middle. Maybe sit. Oh, we lost the window just barely. This is going to be 5 wide. Sitting on it here, up and under the middle. We can't make him down. He's down at the 2. Are they going to try to run it in here? Yes, they will, and he's got an easy walk-in touchdown. Pittsburgh just running all over us. I said we're doing a good job stopping him, and we are. As true, no crazy big plays. The only problem is they're running for about 8 yards of pop here on us, continuously burning us, driving us down the field, and they're going for it here. 2-point conversion, run up the middle. They're going to get it easily. So it's our turn now to come out, put a good drive together. Quick to the outside. We do miss Shamar Porter, but maybe a deep shot will open up here. Over the top, I see him. Can we please just levy this one in? And we do manage to make the catch. Shamar Porter may only have 3 catches today, but he's got 160 yards receiving. If that's not clutch, I don't know what is here. So we're going to step up, run ourselves around, and just try to get back to the line of scrimmage a little bit. Manage to get 1 yard. Maybe we can push the ball again. A very similar play. This time we're going to hit it right in this window. Jasper, way to hold on. So we're ready to score. Respond to what they did to us here. We just need to throw this ball away. Almost intercepted right into his hand. Need to work out. Good hold on the inside here as I see him screaming across. Can we fit this one in? Montgomery can't hold on. And so 3rd and 10. We need somebody leaking out, leaking across. There's nobody open here. We're going to be scrambling around, just having to set our feet. Can we throw it to the end zone? And it's intercepted. We could have at least walked away with 3. I tried to risk it. And so it's a bad play there. And they're going to start off with a play action as we're going to drop it, throw it underneath. Alibi can't make a tackle, completely whips, and does manage to help bring us down. But man in motion now. They go to the run here. Cut it back. Alibi has to make the tackle. Quincy Bryan knows. They go speed option out to the outside. Callaway, you got off the block. You need to make that play. Now they're going to run it. No, fake it. Go to the air. Out to the outside. Can we get Bruce to make a big hit? 2nd and 1. So they're going to try to run it. Yes. No, we were there with Cross. We blitzed perfectly. It goes down to the 15. So they're just going to keep doing this RPO action. This time we need to get off Bruce. Got to hold him short down at the 2. So are they going to run in the goal line? Yes. QB keeper, but we meet him in the hole. Lee, what a tackle. We're going blitz here. Run. This time in. Touchdown. Pitt's got the lead late. Oh, this is such a horrible feeling for us as Pitt's going to nab this lead right at the end of the 3rd quarter. And with it, they are going to go up by 4 points because of the 2-point conversion. So Durbin on the return. We need some good field position out of this to kind of open it up maybe. But I do want to be able to scramble a little bit. And we will have to scramble. No, we go down for a sack right away as it's going to be play action. Jasper leaking out. No, we get sacked again on the play. And so it's 3rd and 23. You can't ask for anything worse than this. And we could barely get the ball out with the pressure in our face. And so we have to punt it away. And they're going to have great field position here. Can we levy a big shot? No, 4th quarter is here. And we're down in this game. But to start out, maybe jet sweep. They are going to go ahead and give it. We need to get outside. Let him cut back in. Quincy Bryan's there to make the tackle. Guys motioning around this time. Play action here. Sitting on it out to the outside. We need to bring him down before we do. But they motions people around. We're blitzing. We need to make the tackle. No, instead running back almost in and in. Touchdown. Pitt again. Back-to-back scores within a small time frame here. And just like that, now we're 11 back here, and there's a flag to rough the kicker. And so maybe we can open it back up with a bread and butter play for ourselves as we're going to try to hit this up and over the top. Shamar Porter needs to make the catch and the bread and butter play work. So maybe up the seam here. No, comeback route. Soro on the sideline. What a play. We need to score quick here if we want to come back in this game. We're going to roll out here. I see square open. Instead, we're going to take off. Kenyon Wells to the end zone. Kenyon Wells dives in. And just like that, we cut the lead back to 4. Maybe we go for a 2-point conversion here to bring the game back within 3. But we need to be able to put it in here. Sitting on it. I see it. X. Jasper in. Diving. 2-point is good. So coming out, 6 minutes left. Down by only 3. We need another big play. They're going to hit it quick to the outside. We got to come through and make the tackle. I'm worried about their running game here. They're going to hit this quick. Maybe. Eli Holstein scrambling. Sack coming out is huge. And we need our coverage to come up plus. Such a big play. Man motioning around here. We're going to sit at the sticks. We're going to go play action. Look. Sitting across the middle. I'm watching it. Eli Holstein's going to take off. We need to bring him down, and we do. So far, I think we're outplaying Holstein. I think that we're doing just enough, but their punter is going to boot it. Dorian Livings, if we can get another return from him, that'd be beautiful, but bad blocking on the outside. And so we're going to go back to work here. Sitting, scrambling. Rolling out. Kenyon Wells stepping up here. One man to beat. Good spin move down the sideline and running out of bounds. A good play there. And we're going to continue to look to step up because this time nobody is here. We're just going to run it right out of bounds. A really, really good job. Play action here. Looking, sitting across his face. Porter catch, touchdown, we're in, but there is a flag on the field, and it looks like it may be a holding. I don't know what the penalty is, as it is going to be a legal man downfield. A rough look there. Screenplay now coming out. Can't even get the ball out. Things not looking that good for us. Porter, I see him open. Jasper, please bring in this catch. Jasper's going to get us down to the 5. But Kendrell Robinson come up now and run this one in. Absolutely not. What about a QB blast? Something right up the middle here. Following forward to the 3 here. Sitting to the outside. Bad ball. We're going to take a shot with a 4th and goal. And so we're just going to take the field goal, take the tied football game in the ACC Championship. And so it's a drive to win the game for Pittsburgh. Simple as this. We need a play to come up our way. There's going to be a holding call. Thank goodness here as they go down. And so with the holding call, 1st and 19, as they go quick RPO to the outside. Callaway needs to make this tackle and does. Will they run the football here? The 2-minute warning looms. No, quick to the outside again. We need another good tackle and do 3rd and 12. And to change it up, we're going alibi. No, they run it here. Up the middle, we need to make the tackle, and we do. We're going to burn the timeout. We have a chance in this game. I put alibi in a QB spy, and it was no need. And we may have a chance to win this football game. Dorian Livings on the return here, getting chased down from the outside in. But we do have great field position to start. Looks like only rushing 3. We're going to scramble out here and just step up right away. Wells going down, 9-yard gain. But after that, we're going to the run. Trying to mix it up a little bit here. Rush to the outside. Can we get forward for the 1st down? And we do. It was a risky play there that we were able to get in. But man-to-man coverage out to the outside. Porter, good grab. Such a good job there. We have to step up. No, step back out. And we take a bad sack now. But Kenyon Wells is hurt. Wear and tear officially caught up to us this season. All the running, all the plays is we're just going to give it out to Shamar Porter to get up. Make it 3rd and 3. Scrambling forward. Trying to get it. No, we take a bad sack. And we're out of field goal range now because of this sack. We need to go for this. Sitting across. I see it. Porter. No, we get hit. And so our chances really, really slim now. 51 seconds left. Pittsburgh's got the ball. We're sitting in the window. They throw it underneath. Good tackle. Timeout. Bird. Cross roaming in the middle. Again. Maybe. No, we just missed it. And here off to the races. Down the sideline, he steps out. Are they going to run the football here? Yes. We need to let him score because they're in field goal range. Oh my goodness, they're in for a touchdown. And so we're going to have to do it. Not a lot of time left on the clock. We need a good return from Dorian Livings. They're floating everybody deep here. We're maybe going to take a deep shot. Don't even have the time in the pocket. Trying to find somebody open here. Rolling across. Can we throw it into this window? Yes, it's caught and we get out of bounds. We're just going to continue to look for deep shots that might find itself open as we're going to try it. One-on-one. Shamar Porter. We need him to win it. No, it gets swatted out. And so it's just 4 verticals concepts. Out to the outside. Now it's got to be freshman Terrell Soro, and he can't make the grab. So with 9 seconds left on the clock, we're looking for Porter across the field here. Porter's got the catch. Porter getting himself out of bounds. We're going to burn the timeout regardless, even if he was in or not, to be safe. But it all comes down to this. Can we tie up the football game? Rolling out here as I see him in Jasper. Touchdown. We tied up the football game. Oh my goodness, what a game and a half. We're still down by a point here, and I think we may go for it. Cement ourselves. Say, hey, look, Eli Holstein, you don't deserve the 2 seed. You don't deserve the Heisman. You deserve nothing. So 2-point conversion going for it here. We're rolling out. It's going to be Kenyon Wells scrambling in, and it's game. We win in Pittsburgh. Oh my goodness. 40-39. ACC champions here in a wild game. 11-point comeback here. Kenyon Wells, 455 passing yards. Completion percentage was not it. 4 touchdowns. But from 0 to hero, we managed to work all of it. All because we brought in a freshman that could kill. Absolutely amazing. I didn't think this was going to be a high-scoring game, but we went 20-24, 2 touchdowns, 1 interception, rushing the ball here. Kenyon Wells, 15 carries, 54 yards, 2 touchdowns. But Shamar Porter, 282 yards. What an absolute day there. The only problem is we did give up 6 sacks. Chris Allegro had 2 interceptions on the day. But look on the other side. Eli Holstein, 1 touchdown, 2 interceptions, 320 yards. And rushing, he only went 8 of 18 for no touchdowns. So maybe because Lloyd had a good enough day, we may have won ourselves the Heisman. And so with us winning that game against Pitt, we should have gotten the 4th seed, but we didn't. Look at this. For some reason, Pittsburgh got it. The automatic qualifier was given to them, even though we won the ACC Championship game. So I'm a little bit confused by that, but I do want to check out the final year's stats before we get into the awards. Kenyon Wells, absolutely insane. 45 touchdowns, 12 interceptions, and had 767 yards on the ground, as well as 18 rushing touchdowns, while receiving Shamar Porter almost 2,500 yards. Did we force feed him all the time? Yes and no, I would say. Touchdowns-wise, Soro also had 12, but defensively, Stewart and Allegro both had almost 100 tackles. Sacks, Quincy Bryan and Logan Stern led the way, while interceptions, our linebacking core was just too elite. But now to the moment of truth. Who won the Heisman Trophy? And it was ours. Kenyon Wells, then Shamar Porter, the number 2 spot. Eli Holstein actually fell all the way down. And so today we have a game against Boise State, our first college football playoff game. But Boise State is an 88 overall team led by Malachi Nelson, who developed very, very well. Probably the one team I didn't want to face because of how good they are from a smaller conference. So Malachi Nelson will be starting at quarterback today. Number 7 sticks at running back. He's also a guy I have to be worried about. Boise State, one of the best offenses in college football. They may have no need to do anything else if they just continue to do it, but we snuff out the read option as they do go for a third down pass over top, fit it in the window. It's going to be a continuous drive, but after the first down, looks like they're going to right back to sticks here on another run. He finds the hole, and he may be gone for a lot more. Not able to hit the hit stick, but maybe the blitz could be the move here. We're going to sit as the safety look. Pressure coming in, and we're managing to snuff out the run, and I'll blitz if I have to here, as they're going to run this one to the outside. We do a good job again, but now just a nice little third down drop. Nothing crazy. Looking at the window, they hit it across our face. Chris, we needed you out there, and we're going to bring a blitz up the middle. Make it happen here. Can we do it again? No, he's breaking through down to the 6, and so it is going to be a pass. Now, goal line caught. Ball's not knocked out, so maybe a run play here on the goal line. Can we make the stop? And we do! No, they got first and goal? Are you kidding me? That's a horrible decision there, as now they're going to try to run it again. This time we snuff it out. So many plays inside of this lane as they go run up the middle. This time we do it again here. Now it's third and goal. Passing situation. I don't think Malachi Nelson's going to take off. We're sitting on it, rolling with it, and it's thrown out of bounds, and our team makes a goal line stand. And I can't ask for anything better than that as the kick is missed. Can't ask for anything better than that as we're going to go out here, scramble out with Wells. Do we have enough room to turn it up the field? No, we don't. Get taken down. So running with Wells may be tough. So instead, we're going to go RPO. Out to Montgomery. Montgomery's got a little bit of space. We do get back inside to make it 3rd and 8. So it's 3rd and 8. Can we pick this one up here? Shamar Porter, I'm looking in the window. As I see him, he's so wide open. And you leave Shamar Porter that wide open, we're going to make it happen. Give him the ball. But I'm looking for Harper backside one-on-one to win this. As we're going to hit it. Up, underthrown just a little bit, but Harper makes the catch there. We're down inside the 20. What a play there, as we're now ready to score with the end of the first quarter here. So can we put it in here? Crossing route? No. Pressure coming, and we take a sack. Try to run backwards to escape. And so now we're staring down a 2nd and 22 because of the sack. Not our best job in the world. We're going to hit this nice and easy underneath to get some yards back. Harper again. And so stop routes here. Can we get it in? Underneath? No, it's jumped by the linebacker. Absolutely not what we needed. 0-0 still the score. So we need just to sit down, get back on it here. Out to the outside, but Cross returns with an interception. This time in maybe 6. And we have another award to announce because Demetrius Cross actually won Defensive Back of the Year for the amount of tackles for a loss he had since we moved down him to slot corner, plus 4 interceptions. That one being a 5th at a great time to kick off this college football playoff game. And so now it's Boise State getting the ball back. They go to the run this time to get away from the pass. They are going to go to it here. Pass underneath. We almost got the interception. And so it's 3rd and 8. Oh my goodness. We could get them off the field here. Up the seam, and we got the interception. We just sat on it. 2 pick sixes maybe. If we could get this in, Malachi Nelson is a bust. We're confirming it here right now. Malachi Nelson did win the starting job in 2024, as you've seen in real life now in 2027, choking in the college football playoff. So sitting on it. Maybe we can do it again here. Quincy Bryan, good tackle. But forcing the pass is just the best feeling in the world as they go to the air. Underneath, this time couldn't sit on it. Do get a big hit though, and then just go ahead here. Now try to rally in for another good tackle. Not gonna happen, as I just want to try to make them one-dimensional here, but we open up the hole for Sticks to continue to move the Sticks as he goes. I just want us to fill. Do it right. Stewart, Chris Allegro this time getting in. 2nd 11 calls, and finally they go back to the pass here. Quick deep shot. Steinmetz has got it. We have a chance to maybe return it. No, he gets tackled right away, but still 3 picks. As we're going to go ahead here. Try to score quick. I see this route underneath, and we open it in. Shamar Porter getting the catch to the 35. Can we see Porter again here on a corner route maybe? Blitz coming off. No pressure in too quick. But going up 21-0 would be huge as we're going to roll the outside. As we're going to go ahead and just test this ball. Corner, up, intercepted, and it's not going to be in bounds. So now we got to control it. Go for it here. Catch made, first down. 1:49 left on the clock here. Slant concept. Porter again. Lead it out. He's got another great diving catch. Slants are the move maybe, but with Kenyon Wells scrambling out, could jump it off, but it's going to be a run into the end zone, and we managed to make it happen as it is going to be up and good, and we are up 21-0 in this half. So with them trying to push the ball here, we got to settle down. Maybe make another big play, but we know they're going to be passing fully as it is going to be now screenplay. A little bit of an interesting draw up there. We do manage to bring him down at the 35. So they're going to do a screenplay again. This time we're all over it. Stewart, we wrap it up. Can't run it twice in a row. They're going to push this ball here underneath. We do rally and tackle well. Now they're going to go for it. Sitting across the middle underneath. Dump it off to the running back. He makes one man miss, and Callaway goes down. Don't want to let up any points. I want to keep them goose-egged here. Is, oh my God, Casey Pruse intercepting this ball. 3 pick sixes in 1 half of football. Malachi Nelson, get your butt to the bench. If our cheerleaders are doing push-ups per points here, they are going to be beefy at the end of this season. Absolutely jacked. But it's now 28-0 in this game. We're going to jump back out on defense as it looks like they're going to continue to push the ball. That is wild as we deliver this big hit, but they break out of it. But it looks like they are going to run one more play here before the half. Just dump it off. Clock strikes 0. They let all the time drain. As looking at our stats so far, just not even doing much. Just 3 pick sixes are carrying us. And I think a touchdown here would end it as Dorian Living's on the return. So we just need to put up one more big score going up 35-0. We're going to sit 4 verticals. Really try to push the ball. We're going to maybe test a deep shot. One-on-one, Soro, and we don't make the grab. Maybe to the outside. No, Jasper underneath. Good catch. Getting himself forward and falling himself forward. Drag routes, maybe. First down, do get it. Good job from Jasper again. Do you want to look for Jasper here again? No. Instead, it's going to be Porter, but it's a bad play. It's an interception. 6 interceptions in this game total. Luckily, only 2 of them are ours as they go down. They're going to go here. We're screaming across. Knock this football out. But we have really no reason to get out of the cover 3. It's as simple as that as they go run. Can we bring down Sticks out to the outside? Hold him short for his 3rd and 4. So they're going to try to go for it. Something quick, something easy, and we got it. Sat on it. User pick here. We pitch it out to the outside. Demetrius Cross. I saw him there. We're going to return by still just trying to throw this ball up here. We have all the time in the world, and we just don't make it happen. So instead, we are going to mix it up. A little bit of run play here. Never hurt nobody. Darrell Robinson on the run. He's got a lot of space. Darrell Robinson breaking free for a first down. But from here on out, we're in shoe clock. It's simple as that. I don't want to risk anything here. We're struggling to pass the football. We'll just continue to feed the rock to Darrell Robinson. Darrell Robinson out to the outside. The change of direction doesn't work. This is where we're going to bite it. A little bit of a play action look. Scrambling out. Nobody's open. But maybe we could actually run away from everybody here. As we do get away. Oh my goodness, and we almost get a first down under that play. Kenyon Wells, what a play. As we're going to test this in now. Shamar Porter, touchdown in game. We're going to look on to next week where hopefully we can continue to make a push to the college football playoff championship. And it looks like our first round game was the only one that was truly a blowout. I mean, Michigan State did beat down on Ole Miss, but now we play Kansas. And this one is going to be interesting. Kansas winning their way through the Big 12. But Kansas sneaks into this college football playoff at only a 78 overall roster, so much worse than Boise State. We may have an opportunity here for another beatdown as long as our offense can explode. But what I am worried about most is their rushing attack. They got guys all over the place here as this run up the middle to start off only goes for 4. Johnny Thompson could be interesting here as they go fake pitch out to the outside. Across the middle, it's an early interception. No way Chris Alguero gets the pick this early, but I do want to score quick and score fast today. Looking, running out. Kenyon Wells getting chased down. No, instead he's off to the races, and he will be in a one-play touchdown. And it's as simple as that with Kenyon Wells on your roster as we go up early against Kansas, and it's our 3rd defensive touchdown already in the college football playoff. Actually 4th. So it'd be great if we could do the same exact thing, but they go to the run now. Caleb Stewart making a good tackle. We have the linebacker of the year. We have the quarterback of the year. We have the receiver, well, tight end of the year, and we are cooking so far. Play action now coming behind, and we got number 2. A user interception. We can maybe try to cut this one across, but that was a great user alert. We engaged with the offensive line, was able to drop 10 yards back and make the play here as we're going to fit this one into Jasper for a good catch, except for he drops it. But now 2nd and 10. Maybe we can try to fit it in. It's going to go out to Darrell Robinson, who's going to pick up the first down, and there's going to be a flag for a late hit, as this is absolutely insane. As we're going to try to roll out here, put this one in. Kenyon Wells, a little bit of a sprint out action, and I saw it. Shamar Porter, we should have went to him. And now we'll maybe go to him. Across body, no. And so it's 2nd and goal. Sitting here again. Maybe we can fit this into the slant. Harper's got the catch and got the score. 2 touchdowns early here for UConn, the hottest team it looks like in the NCAA. If we keep this up and score once per minute, we're going to be looking very good in this game. They're doing a good job there. Another run up the middle. We are all over this team today. 3rd and 9. This will be interesting as they go to the air, go to the pass, underneath, quarterback rolling out. We're there to make the tackle and knock the ball out. And so far, the stats for the quarterback: 2 interceptions and an incompletion. What a freaking day. Dorian Livings on the return here. We're going to split that to the outside. It's going to go down, but we're going to try to score it again here. Everything's going to keep going. Jasper up the middle. We're trucking through for 6. But I really think we are just completely outmatching this Kansas team right now. We know that we are better than them on so many levels, except for this pass to the outside. We forced it in, and so we do need to pick this one up here. Blitz coming. Heavy blitz. We're going across the middle. Porter's got the catch, and we're just making a possession. A great job from us here is Soro. Backside, one-on-one. Can the freshman go up and get it? No. I do like this trips look that we just keep running here. This time out to Shamar Porter. We make the catch, break through a tackle, step over a man, spin our way back, and get the first. And so things are looking pretty for us right now. Rolling out. We have it. We could take off for this one. Maybe touchdown. Kenyon Wells, can we get there? Out at the 2. And so it's time to punch this one in. Quick out. Nobody there. Nobody there. We just have to throw it away. So with Harper, can we put it in? No. Maybe out to the outside, though. Porter, touchdown grab, 21-0. There's nothing this Kansas team can do to stop us right now. So can our defensive streak switch up, down? Stewart, good stop. As they're going to continue now. Push it. Play action look. Dump maybe to the outside. Quarterback's going to take off, and we can't bring him down. Logan Stern, the quarterback, getting to the races. As they're going to continue now. Run play to the outside with Chris with the chase down. Maybe Cross can bring him, but he is going to almost get the first. So we're going to bring Kellum down, kind of roam with alibi here a little bit. Stick concept out to the outside. I read it all the way. We should have stayed with it. But this weird set is going to bring the end of the first quarter, as they're now going to go play action here again. Sitting across the middle. No, to the outside. Can we dive in? No. Instead, we give up a score to Kansas. Tried to go for the interception. Callaway didn't click on in front, clicked on behind, and it didn't go our way. And so Kloss does put in a good score there. And it will be Kansas getting on the board now, finally. And instead, we know what is true. Kenyon Wells is the truth. The Johnny Manziel, the GOAT, whatever you want to say. Soon to be the greatest college quarterback of all time. If we can scramble out, no, we can't. But it is now 2nd and 15, and we're going to have to push a little bit here. I'm seeing him deep. If we could leave this ball up. Porter, one-on-one. Porter can't bring it in, and Darrell Robinson was there. But it's now 3rd and 15, and we have to make something work here. Across the middle, it is going to be Shamar Porter wide open. He does make the grab. And so the drive will continue here. Run. Darrell Robinson, not going to be a lot of good blocking for him, as I do like the scheme here that we're rolling with. The double team needs to get off, but it doesn't here. Instead, it's a loss of 1. Now 3rd and 8. Durbin in. Pressure coming, and we're going to scramble out with it a little bit. But I see him. Shamar Porter, can we deliver this ball in? No, we can't. So defensively, we're stepping back out, and they open it up with a very big run to start here. But the ball comes out, and we recover. Kansas's 3rd turnover today, and it happened on their first running play. As we're going to test a shot here. Back of the end zone. Soro going up. It's out of the back of the end zone. So instead, we're going to settle back down. Not try to throw every ball a mile deep, but Shamar Porter is going to have the catch, getting up for 6. And then run a mesh concept here, bleeding across. Porter's going to be open again here on the mesh. We're going to get up and to the 20. But Montgomery could be the man here. Out to the outside. Montgomery. Open hole. Montgomery can't get the stiff arm with the ball in the other hand. So 1st and goal here. Pressure coming. We're going to bleed out with it, as we're just going to dump it off. Easy for Montgomery to get into the end zone for a touchdown. Our 4th one early, as this first half has been all ours here. So now they're going to go ahead. RPO action. Try to get things rolling. Good tackle by Casey Pruitt. Now run play. Run to the outside. Good job from Logan Stern by holding him up. But Callaway comes down, delivers a big shot. And with the first down picked up, we need to come at them again here. This time, RPO action. Play action. Out the outside. Just bleeding its way out there, as we do wrap up with Cross. With the man motioning out now. 2-minute warning. It's going to be a pass. As we're looking now, across the middle, nice and easy. It's caught by the other guy. Didn't expect the ball to go there. They're just going to keep passing the ball here, but no, it's a massive sack from Bowie. It was a great play there. Maffei's going to punt. Living's a decent return, plus 1:40 left on the clock. I mean, we still maybe have one more score ahead of us, so we're going to push this football down the field. We have Soro. Porter up. Ball tipped down. So with that not working, a little bit of a jet sweep action. Fake it here. Maybe roll out a little bit as I see him up the seam. If we could just hit Darrell Robinson, have him fall down, burn a timeout. There's a great look there. So very good. As they're going to go quarterback contain, and we're just going to try to scramble out here. Keep our eyes downfield, and we find him. Harper in, touchdown, diving and celebrating, 35-7. We gotta love what we're able to do today against the Broncos and now against the Jayhawks. So 1st and 10, they're gonna push the ball one more time, big hit. And so they're just doing everything they can here to try to stay in game, but we're just dominating them. This 3 turnovers obviously hasn't helped their cause, and this ball falls out. And so honestly, we're doing a very good job, and maybe we could put in another score here starting at the 25, and maybe we could truck one up here deep again. Up and over the top, maybe. Porter one-on-one. This ball almost intercepted, but maybe a good rollout could work. We're looking for it. Crossing the field. We see him suck up, and Porter's got the catch, and we're going to get out of bounds. He's looking, scrambling out now. Porter open, and he's open, but we're just going to take off, try to get some yards out of the deal instead. Don't want to risk a ball going awry, but Soro across the middle could come very, very open. If we sit on it and fire it in, up and over the top, but the linebackers got hot. Things are just working the way we want. Out to the outside. Can we force this one into Porter on the sideline? Turn it up a little bit. Burn a timeout. Last one, as I want to end this game before we go to halftime. Here, coming across, burning. Porter in, touchdown, and this game is all but over, and we're looking on to next week. The Kansas Jayhawks making this very, very easy. But now we're at the point where there was 4 teams left. Alabama, South Carolina, Ohio State, and us. And one of these teams is not like the other in terms of when you really think about what a college football dynasty is. But with this, it does mean that we are playing in the Cotton Bowl, and we are playing against Alabama, a roster that is completely outclassing ours. And so far against some of the better teams we faced this year, it's all come down to the wire. Remember the Pittsburgh game. Even the Virginia Tech game was like that. But Kenyon Wells, it's going to be his test, his biggest one yet. But we are kicking off here today, and this one is going to be a doozy. Alabama set to return here, and they're going to be ones taking it out of the end zone. Coming down, Clinic, good hit to start out the game, but it looks like at the bottom of the screen, the other game has finished. South Carolina dropped to Ohio State, so the winner of this game here today will play them in the national championship game. Alabama in. Their running backs, that's what I'm most worried about here, is across the middle. They're not going to be able to hit. Quarterback's going to take off, and we get an early almost sack. Now Stewart's in, and they go play action again, hitting across, and it's a deep shot, and we are completely burned here. It's Alabama putting up a score early, and that is not what you want. We are going to have to play off coverage in this game, as they will put this kick in to go up 7-0 in this game. So it's our turn, though. Can we do the same thing? A big, explosive play, scrambling out. I want to hit one, but we're just going to take off. Scramble up with Kenyon Wells for at least a gain of 10. So they're going to go ahead, press everybody here. Maybe we could hit Porter across the field. Porter's going to be open. Porter running to the end zone here, not getting, and he is going to get chased down, but we're in scoring position. A huge play there. As now we're going to go to this little bit crosser just for Montgomery to hold on. So with Harper here, can we deviate in? Harper in, almost breaking the plane. With Wells, can we bring it into the plane? Good double team up the middle, and we are in 7-7. We tie up this football game. So zone coverage, everybody has to play off. We now know the rules here. They go to the running play, though, and we get bullied, pushed around. Finally, good tackle, though, as it looks like they're going to go out to it now. Again, RPO action carried for the first down. Nick Harbor out there, an absolute weapon for them here today as they go run play again to the outside. Logan Stern, good chase from him as they are bringing man in motion now. Pass play situation coming out up the seam. No curl route to the outside. We do bring him down. But Curtis Irving, who did finish 4th in Heisman voting, he's another guy we just really need to watch out for today. They're worried about their receiving core, but across the board, they have weapons like him right here, as that was Hamilton who did get the catch. Now to the run. We get the cut up lane. Managed to not bring him down, and he's got the first down. We have no way of stopping them right now. Maybe a crosser. No, back shoulder throw, and he's caught, and it's in. Are you kidding me? Now run play. Try to punch it into the end zone. We're trying to hold him up, but he dives in, taking over Callaway as he does it. And Alabama, another easy drive for them getting down the field. So on offense, we got to go back to it here. Nice little scramble out. Blitz is coming. We're going to hit the easy one across the middle instead of the bread and butter play to Shamar Porter. But Harper's still got a lot of room here. Maybe now we can hit it. Up and over, maybe? No. We're going to throw it underneath to Jasper just to get some yards. We only get 1. But we're going 5 for 5 here to start this game. This is a great look here as we're going to lead this one across the field. Porter jump ball. Can't bring it in. So now it's 3rd and 9. We just have to pick this one up as we're going to try to get it away. But it's 4th and 9. So we do punt it. Cersei got to pin it deep. But there's a flag on the punter. we're going to have extra life here as they're going to return this one no matter what happens. And actually, something does happen. They return it for a touchdown here. They're going to get called with roughing the punter. We escaped by the hair of our chinny chin chin as we're going to accept the 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line. Keep our offense on the field. And now we're pushing for it. We're going to go for it. Try to get this in here. Hit this nice and easy underneath. Soro holding on. Maybe across the middle. Porter can burn him. No, we're going to run up the middle instead. And Kenyon Wells running away from it here. Trying to fight his way forward. But he does get us down to the 2. We are just going to throw it in. Porter touchdown in. We're still tied here now as we go ahead and score. And so Alabama with the ball back here. He's going to go read option. They catch us slipping here. So maybe we can get a hit stick and force a fumble. So clocking down here. It is going to be a run play here. They have a lot of room to make things happen. Steinmetz, good tackle. They're going to go to run it again. He's just got room after room to do whatever he wants. And actually, South Carolina won against Ohio State. I was wrong when looking at it earlier. South Carolina fought their way into the national championship game. So they're going to have every right to play the winner of this game. They go to the pass. Something quick, maybe crosser. No, it's out to the outside, and they almost had us burn for a touchdown. Now back to the run here. They're just going to find so much room. Callum, good hit, as they're going to be able to take this one for the 1st down to continue just barreling on us. They do go to the air here to the outside. It is going to be Alabama almost getting a score, but it looks like they're going to try to run it in here. We're bringing every bit of pressure here, and we hold the quarterback short. With now a man in motion, jet sweep, no, inverted veer, touchdown, scored, quarterback having his way. And it looks like we got to go back to work. In a 2-minute drill this time to get something rolling. So can we go to work? Shamar Porter up the seam is going to be my first read here, as we're going to test it. One-on-one here. Porter going up, and he's got the catch. Absolutely insane. There's no way that should have fallen in. Things will continue for us. We can now kind of slow ourselves down just a little bit, but we're going to scramble out to the outside. We're getting chased down here, and we're going to weave our way back in. And with Kenyon Wells, we're going to take off for almost a 1st down, but the ball comes out. Oh, my goodness, of such a bad fumble. Are you kidding me? That we cannot have that happen here. Is this going to be a deep shot? They have us burned, and just like that, they're in scoring position. And the call was made by former South Carolinian Nick Harbor. Now a crosser coming here. We're rolling with it. Quarterback's going to scramble instead. We got to come up, and we try to deliver a shot as we're sitting man on man here. Screen play to the outside. Quincy Bryan could play. So it's 3rd and 8. Looking for something crossing. No, it's an in-breaking route, and it's a touchdown. Casey Bruce is no match for Nick Harbor. Are you kidding me? And so now we're going to be playing 2 scores back in this football game, as this kick is going to be up and good. So we have to push the ball maybe with 26 seconds left here, as maybe a 4 verticals is going to open itself up, and we do make the catch. Burn a timeout right away. So maybe we could open it up again, as we're going to take a deep shot. Porter, did we throw him open? We threw him open. He couldn't hold on. Oh, that's the worst feeling there. We threw him open, even though it was considered a bad ball. But now maybe we could do it here. No, it's sack. Burn another timeout. Not the look that we want here. We're rolling out, and we're going to have to just test Soro. 1-on-1. The freshman. No way he had it for a second. That's the worst feeling in the world. 2 good plays. We had guys in position as we throw this one now to the end zone. A Hail Mary before the end of the half, and it's not even intercepted. It just falls flat. And so going into the tunnel, we got to come out. Luckily enough, we're getting the ball first. I thought it was going to be a great opportunity if we could put it in a score, get the ball back, drive down, score, at least tie up the game. And so that means in the second half, though, we still are going to be starting with the ball. And Dorian Living's out to the outside, but we're not playing a regular team. Alabama's got speed everywhere, and we need to score quick. Looking at it, Kenyon Wells, blitz coming off, and we're going to step up, try to throw it away. Not going to work, so we're just going to continue to try to look. But the step up is here. We need to use Darrell Robinson as a lead blocker to fall forward, as leaking out should be Darrell Robinson, as we're going to roll for it. Darrell Robinson's not open. Kenyon Wells takes off again. Love his speed. So far, though, this drive is turning out well. It's up and over the top. Maybe we could get him. Porter, please win this. Porter can. We've had our opportunities, just couldn't capitalize on it. Now we fit this one in. Jasper can't even hold on. So it's 3rd and long here, as we're going to roll out with it. Got to maybe push this ball down the field. No, we're going to take off again for the 1st down marker. We're stopped short. We're going for it. And so we're going to go quick screen here just to pick this one up. We're going to go out to Montgomery. Montgomery's got a lot of running room going up the field, as we're now going crossers across the field. We're going to hit this here. It is going to be caught by Alba. Alba hasn't seen a lot of time this year, and he may be the one that catches a touchdown here. As we're going to hit this quick up the seam. Alba just missed it. That is just the worst feeling here, as we're going to cut this one up and for the 1st down. So it's 1st and goal. We're looking, sitting, scrambling, and it's a takeoff situation again here. It's Kenyon Wells getting in. We're celebrating, but we're still down to touchdown. So we got lucky, as this one will go up and in. Down only 7, 1-score game. So coming out, they're going 5 wide. Nothing over the top, right? Quarterback, though, taking off. He's got maybe a little bit of room, but I'm going to go ahead here. Give this one now. They give it to the running back. We do hold him short for his third down, as they're going to maybe try to run it here on third down. We make the stop, and we're going to get the ball back. And so Dorian Livings is going to have a chance to return this one here. Maybe to the outside. Not going to get much, and we're going to take a shot right away. Our play. Pressure coming. We're just going to deliver it up the seam as it's Porter not bringing it in. So maybe an RPO, maybe a rollout will help as Porter's going to get this first down. Jasper up the seam is going to be open. Oh, he was so open. We could have got him the ball there. So things are just not going our way. But bleeding across the field, you leave a guy like Shamar Porter wide open. We're going to make him pay down to the near the 20. As we're just continuing to catch them in bad coverage looks here. Like across the middle, wide open. Soro, the freshman, dragging for a first down. As nobody's over top of Porter, but we're not going to be able to get it in. Instead, we're going to go out to Darrell Robinson. Darrell Robinson got a little bit of space. He does get first and goal. And so we're going to try to just run this one in here. Kenyon Wells, QB keep, and we're not going to find our way. Now we just need to fit this one in. Scrambling out. Wells got enough, and we're going to be in for another rushing touchdown here with him today. He's got 3 on the ground today. This kick will be up and good, and we are officially tied heading into the fourth quarter. So with everything on the line here, they're going to start out QB keep, and we can't deliver a big shot, and the quarterback's got a first down. So then maybe they're going to go jet sweep here, and they do. We have enough to turn him back in, but he's got the speed just in case, and he does. Things will continue. Man-to-man coverage across the board here. A little bit risky. We have guys open, though, and we almost jumped this one. We're playing 3rd and 9, cover 3. If we can get them off the field, that would be huge. Crossing route, no, it's a deep shot to the tight end. And we're running step for step, and we strip the ball out. No, it's caught. And so that sucks. They come back with a run here, and they got the seam, as that one is going to be a score, as it will be another pass here. Quick to the inside, no, out to the outside. Good knockdown from Alibi. Maybe a turnover here. That'd be huge. No, corner, and it is knocked out again. The man who's played the entire season in a sweatshirt for us, coming up clutch, forcing 3rd and 10. We just need to stop him. This can't go in. Quarterback scrambling. We're going to give chase. He's going to take off and run here. We do manage to... No, we can't bring him down. He carries all of our guys into the end zone. Are you kidding me? Alabama scores. Retakes the lead here. We got to go back on offense. And so the odds are stacked up against us now completely as we get hit, as we throw. A Porter on the outside. No. Crossing route. Flipping it up across the middle. Soro, what a grab. But we are going to have to scramble out. And they're playing QB contain here, as we're just going to dump this one off. It's going to be a truck from Darrell Robinson, who's going to push forward on Montgomery here. Maybe a big play from him. As long as the blocking can come through, we're going to get the first down. Good play. So sitting, crossing routes, no. As we're going to take a shot here up the seam. Montgomery, the ball's knocked down with play action. Sitting, scrambling, trying to get this ball out 3rd and 10. And so 3rd and 10, late in the fourth quarter, we have to pick it up, and we're going to fit this into the window. Porter holds on barely. We're almost there, almost in the promised land, but no, a bad sack's going to make it so much harder. And looking at it, Kenyon Wells, the wear and tear is getting to us. It's expected at this point. I mean, Kenyon Wells has run, passed, thrown, done everything for us. At this point, he could probably be our kicker. As we're just getting chased down, just have to throw it away. And so we just need to pick some of the yards back up here. It's as simple as this, as we throw this underneath, and it's Shamar Porter actually catching it. And so the 2-minute warnings here. Oh my goodness. Screenplay coming out, though. We missed it. We just need a play to open up for us. Be our play, but it's not going to be it here. Luckily enough, we fall on a fumble, as Kenyon Wells' risk of injury is severe, and that is not good, as we're scrambling out here and just have to throw this one back, and it's caught for a touchdown. Are you absolutely kidding me? Terrell Soro making a fantastic play, and somehow we tie up this game late on the day. And so on the PAT, it's up. It's good. 35-35 is your score. And so can we make the plays that are needed here? Can we get an interception? Can we get something to go right? Crossing routes coming out. They just dump it off to the big tight end. They got us in the hurry up here. Sitting across. They're going to throw it to the big tight end again. He's got so much room. They're probably in field goal range. And so we're going to play against it here. A run up the middle, and they're gone. Oh my goodness here. We need to make this tackle. Burning a timeout. It's probably going to be another one as they bring man in motion. Give it. Strip. No. Good tackle. This is going to be another run here. Chase down. Got to get it through. Burning another one. And there's going to be another run here. Up the middle. This time goes down. The play clock's going to drain. And with the clock draining down, the kick will be up and good. Going through. And so the entire season comes down to this. Dorian Livings on the first return. Doesn't get anywhere. 12 seconds. It's got to be Soro and Porter. One of the two here. Is we're just going to take a shot. Up the field. Terrell. Shamar. Catch it. No. We've done so good this entire season. We've accomplished more than I could ever believe, and our Hail Mary, just like the game, comes up a little bit short. Wow, we got outclassed. It's as simple as that, but that is UConn season number 4. And the question is, do we do another one? Make sure to let me know. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe if you did enjoy, and as always, I will see you in the next one.